Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Boxing Smoke with the IBFP. And man, I just want to say a few things before we get started. First thing I want to do is give all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I'm nothing. And I'd like to thank everybody for jumping on, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Now let's dig into the topic just a little bit before we get everything started so I can preface everything I'm about to say. The first thing is, man, I believe in having a diverse array of voices. I don't believe in saying I should have a panel and it should only be, you know, black and brown. Black and brown say, don't forget to thank Al Heyman. Oh man, I like to thank Al Heyman. No man, I believe in having a panel, with a diverse array of voices and thoughts. It doesn't matter if you're a David Benavidez fan, a Canelo fan, a Bud Crawford fan, an Errol Spence fan, even a Tank Davis fan. I don't mind having anybody on the panel, no matter what your thoughts are. You can disagree with me, you can challenge me, you can challenge the panel. All of that is fine. I'm cool with it. I don't mind people having their own opinions and own voices. It gets boring if it's just me and people that agree with me or anything like that. And I like to think that everybody on the panel has their own voice, has their own thoughts, and everybody can come on here and challenge what I say. Just the other day, for example, I was talking about Sebastian Fundura. I didn't think he was that good, but a lot of people disagree with me. I once in the past I was talking about Andy Ruiz. I thought AJ was better. A lot of people disagree with me. Leo Santa Cruz, Tank Davis. I say no, Tank washes it. People disagree with me. People disagree every single time, and that's okay. It's okay. It's a boxing channel. We're supposed to disagree. We can talk a little trash. We can do that. But the problem that I have is that when somebody has other motives, and we're talking about other motives, we're talking about a guy come on here with racial motives. Guys coming on here trying to use, instigate and make every conversation. Think about it. There's a few guests that I have on this channel. In every conversation we have, it leads back to some type of racial conversation for whatever reason. There's no need for that. Why can't we just talk boxing? Why can't we just say, oh no, this guy is good, this guy is bad. Oh, I disagree with you because of this, because of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you disagree, you disagree, but it's not based on somebody look or where they come from or anything like that. I don't understand why people get into those racial conversations, and I've had enough of it. I've had enough of it. I've been nice. I've been too nice, and I guess people trying to take my kindness for weakness, and I'm not gonna have it. And so I'm gonna tell you what, you're gonna bring back the fanboy killer if you keep playing with me. So all I'm gonna tell you is this: let's just go in, talk boxing, and keep it fair. That's all I'm asking, and I'm asking a lot of people on the panel now. Hold on. Brim says the chat, don't be in here fronting like some of y'all racial mudslingers. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Brim, go ahead and hit that link real quick, Brim. Brim, go ahead and hit that link real quick. Yeah, man, go ahead and hit that link real quick, Brim. So he's talking about, the chat, don't be in here fronting like y'all some racial, like y'all not, I'm assuming he's saying like y'all not some racial mudslingers and all of that. So go ahead and hit that link, Brim. Let's chop this up real quick because I need to clear that up real quick, Brim. Brim. What's good with you, Brim? How you doing, my brother?
All right, man, I actually just literally woke up because I'm the overnight master, but I'm in the building. What's up, bro?
What's good? Say, man, what are you talking about the chat, bro? What are we talking about
Because
the chat?
you gotta remember somebody when people say moon crickets make statements like that, bro. If you know what the meaning with someone calling someone a moon cricket is, that's wild racist. That's crazy. That's the type of shit that, like, if you was in my face and you call me that, bro, I'd probably try to hurt you really, 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 really bad. You don't say stuff like that and then front on like somebody else. The reason why I was busting your chops a little bit because I understand when some people come in here and they always making something about race. I hate that shit. That ain't my thing. But it be people in the chat trying to front, but they be saying some mad racial bullshit. And I'm not gonna accept that shit because I don't come here for that. I come for boxing. So if somebody says call somebody a moon cricket, oh bro, I want to bust your shit wide open. That's all I'm saying. Is that there's some people masquerading, calling other people race hustlers while saying some really degrading shit and masquerading, and getting and kind of sliding through the cracks with it. That's all I'm saying, my brother. There's people that's doing that slide through the cracks.
Okay, I agree with that point, Brim. But the thing that we have here is the entire IBFP universe is not calling people that. That's one. Number two,
that's a fact.
And number two is I'm the host, so me being the host, everybody I bring on here kind of takes my attitude. I like to think, Brim, you tell me if I'm lying. Do I get on here and I start making a bunch of racial comments about people? Do I ever do that?
None of your stuff is based on racial comments. Your stuff is based on boxing. I will tell you that.
I appreciate that, Brim. And that's what I'm saying. There's some channels and some content creators that get out there and base their whole channel on that. And that's why when you see all of that in the comments, that's why people go crazy. But the thing is, you're going.
Wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, there's people in the chat talking about moon cricket. What's that mean? You can go look that up. Dudes talking about dudes crying about moon cricket. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me I'm crying about something. You don't say shit like that, bro. To somebody and think that shit's a game. You talking about somebody saw. Bitch, if you ever said that to my face, I'd take your eyeballs out your face, bro. You don't say shit like that. That's wild offensive. That's wild racist, bro. That's wild racist. I don't come here for that type of shit. And the only thing I would say to you, my brothers, that there are some people that masquerade as boxing fans and say type of shit like that on your shit and get away with it to some degree because maybe you're not paying attention to you doing what you do, but there are people that say things like that that's just not acceptable. And if somebody tells me I'm soft because of that, I dare you to say that to me in my face in real life because you don't talk like that to somebody in real life. I'm sorry.
And one thing I'll tell you is when I look at it, I wouldn't say anything, me personally, I wouldn't say anything on here I wouldn't say to somebody's face. Like, that's just how I am. And I'm a respectful person for the most part. And, somebody get under my skin, I'm going to say something to you, or I feel like you crossed the line, I need to address it. But people in the comments, it's the internet, bro. People are going to get on there and say crazy stuff. So I expect that. I expect people to say crazy stuff. And I honestly, I had never even heard that term personally. But I'm just saying, whoever says whatever, I leave the chat to be the chat, and I don't really entertain that. But the people that come on the panel that have a voice, I don't let the people that come on the panel that have a voice go to the point where they get extreme racial, disrespectful, saying things like that out of control. Everybody on the panel that comes on here that shares the platform with me, we got to have some basic level of respect for everybody else, no matter what your background, ethnicity, where you come from, because I want everybody to feel included. I mean, look, Brim, can I give you an example?
Yes, shoot.
Okay, so Brim, you're a black man. I want black people to feel welcome. Edgar Moreno's a Latino. I want Latinos to feel welcome. Ashy Knuckles is from the LGBT. I want them to feel welcome. So I want every group. No, hold on, Brim. I want every group to feel included. I want every group to feel welcome. I don't want anybody to feel like they can't get on here and talk boxing and be a part of this community. I respect Brim, you in your community. I respect Edgar in his, and I respect Ashy Knuckle in his. What everybody decides to do in their own community is their business. I would never disrespect anybody's community because I respect all cultures. Everybody has value, and everything starts with respect. So when people get on my platform, I expect look, we're going to talk some trash, Brim. Me and you, we talk trash to each other. We didn't get along at first.
Been there and done that. And the thing is, I develop a respect for you out there. We talk too much trash to each other for a certain period of time. It's just that when I come on, I just want to talk our junk, and you give me at me, we get riled up, and it's over and done with. But no one wants to come on, and you hear people, oh, you soft because you emotional. Bitch, you will never call me a moon cricket in your life, bro. If you really knew what those terms mean, bro, I would fucking really try to hurt somebody if they call me that in real life. I don't live my life based on racial terms, but I'm not going to go anywhere, especially if I want to rock with you. But I'm not going to come into the space and then people just be able to say that type of fuck shit and just get away with it. Nah. I don't care where I'm at. I don't watch boxing based on skin pigment. So when people say certain things like that, that just really disturbs me. And the only reason why I said something to you about it is because if somebody else is doing it, then it applies to both people. But I understand on the panel it's a little bit different than it is from the chat. But
Yeah, that's what
I
I
can't
meant.
expect you to be me. I can't. That's not necessarily fair. But like if I was running it, if somebody said something like that, they going permanently, bro. If somebody said what they said about somebody be like tacos and shit, like you out of here permanently, bro. I don't play that game. That ain't how I live my life.
And I agree with you on that. A lot of people like say crazy stuff in the chat, even the taco community stuff from Solidus and all that, where people are like, oh, you need to ban Solidus, you need to ban Ashy Knuckles. I'm not going to ban the one guy from the LGBTQ community and Ashy Knuckles on my channel. I appreciate having him here. I appreciate his voice. I'm not going to ban Solidus. And my whole thing is, I try to give everybody a voice. The only way I'm going to kick you out is if you go too far. But if you show up next week, you're going to probably have a voice because I ain't on that type of time. Think about it like this. I kicked Mirage out, I think, a few weeks ago. He said some old goofy stuff. I couldn't take it. I said, man, you got to get up out of here with this nonsense. But then he came back the next week, crawling on his hands and knees, and I let him back on the panel, and we just chopped it up. And that's all it is. That's what I'm saying. So we can have respectful conversations. But my thing is, for me, Brim, I don't even really pay attention to the chat. And if it not in those terms, like when people saying crazy stuff, if I see it, I just look past it because everybody have a freedom to say whatever they want to say. And sometimes YouTube blocks their comment before I can even look at it or do anything with it. Like there's tons of comments held for review. But one thing I will say is, I'm not going to allow somebody on the panel to come around here and call people derogatory names and things like that. Like everybody on my panel, Preem's respectful. Ashy Knuckles, he's as respectful as he can be. You know, Edgar, Round One,
like
everybody else.
Hit Kid's dope, bro. Mills is dope. Like, you know, I appreciate L9 Double M saying you just gotta ignore the racist Brim. I feel you on that, but bro, I don't come here for this. Like when say Drew Valen says, bro, you gotta be issue quit. We do let words. You don't know what the word moon cricket in the history of it. You can shut the fuck up. You don't stop opening your mouth about shit you don't know about. That's the thing that annoys me when people just like running their mouth about shit and they don't have no fucking clue what they talking about. You don't say that shit to somebody.
Hold on, Brim. I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop you there. Brim, you're not keeping the same energy. Now I got to come and attack you a little bit, Brim. You said it annoys you when people talk about things they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And Ashy Knuckles get on here every day and talk about shit he don't know what the fuck he talking about. And we don't go at him. We got to start going at him.
That's boxing. That's boxing. You don't know what you're talking about boxing. We just dog you out. But if you say, if you come out here talking about, oh, you being a soft bitch because somebody might called you a moon cricket, you emotional. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck that even means. So shut up. Yeah. Like, just stop. Just shut up. Just, all right. Like my homeboy said, hey, bro, don't let them suckers, them clown ass dudes get you. That's cool. I appreciate that. But don't come at me like it's something wrong with me for having an issue with somebody speaking like that. You got me twisted. No.
Vent for a minute, man. Let me vent for a minute since I'm the racist on the show.
Hold on. I'm gonna let everybody get theirs in, and I think Clavo's supposed to be coming. Hold on 1 second, Ashley. Let me just pay these bills real quick. Domo says at Brim, the trick to all of it is to ignore them. They're losers. The alt-right movement is amplified by reactions. Don't give them that fuck. So he's just saying, don't give it to them, Brim. Ignore it and just put that stuff on the side and just move beyond it. Be bigger than that. JMA says, debate instead of using the race safe word and don't call someone Lucky Charms or, WT back. And that's really it. When people say those things and go over the top, then that means they're drowning in their argument and they have nowhere to go. They have nothing to do and they have nothing to say. And so those are low arguments. But before we get into it, I like to start welcoming everybody on the panel. Preem, what's up, Preem? How you doing, my brother?
What's going on, fellas? How's everything? Everybody good?
Good, my brother. Good to see you, Preem. Coach Preem in the building. If you need a boxing coach, this is the man. Forget Bomac. Forget Eddie Reynoso. Supreme will have you juiced to the gills.
Hell yeah. Whenever y'all ready, come down here, man. Ortiz Gym, baby. Stratford, Connecticut, man. Whenever y'all ready, bro.
You in Stratford?
Stratford, Connecticut.
Quit playing with me, bro. I get you in 15 minutes. Don't play with me.
Well, get over here 15 minutes. I'll come see you. Come see me right here, 15 minutes.
You're going to have my ribs all bruised up. You can come back, top it up later, for sure.
Bro,
come on, bro. Listen,
what's up, Beggar?
Listen, 15 minutes. Look.
My bad to interrupt. I haven't been on the live in a few times. Salute to everybody. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Yo,
Supreme, you're in Stratford, bro. I'm 15 minutes away from you too.
Damn.
Yo, come see me, man. Right here, look. Ortiz Boxing Gym, baby. Y'all should know about it. Bridgeport, y'all know about it.
Brim, where are you at?
In Stratford.
You're in Stratford? Yo, I'm just north of you guys. 15 minutes.
Bro,
Good.
I'm in New Haven. I work in West Haven, bro. I mean, literally,
Yo,
I'm
I'm in Shelton,
Bro, where
bro.
you?
I'm
Hey,
in
yo,
Shelton.
I graduated
Brim, where
high
you
school
at?
in Shelton. Y'all playing with my emotions right now, bro.
Bro, I'm
Where
in
you at,
Shelton,
dog?
bro. I'm in
I
Shelton.
graduated high
Yo,
school
you
in
in
Shelton,
Shelton?
bro.
That's crazy, yo. You
That's
right down the block,
crazy.
bro.
You know who's the most famous person from Shelton, right? Dan Orvalski.
Yeah, and me.
Yo, okay.
My brother played football with him, bro.
No
Oh, that's
way,
what's up,
bro.
My
bro.
I
little
mean,
brother was on the same team.
I just
Oh, we
moved
gotta
here,
hook
like,
up. We gotta hook up.
Hold
All
on,
three
hold
of
on.
us
Yeah, you
get
guys
down
got to
there.
link up. We can't stop the show for that, but I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me keep going. Solidus T, what's up, my brother? What's good?
Hey, Solidus, look, let me
Hey, yo,
tell you,
check this
Solidus.
out.
Hold on, round one. Hold on, round one. Round one.
Solidus
Let him
got
talk.
cooked.
Let him talk. What's up, Solidus? How you
So
doing, my brother?
I saw the video. Overall, it was cool. It was a little funny shit in there. But why are you lying on me though?
How'd I
Like
lie?
me,
Tell me why I
I
lied.
point out I'm saying things that are actual events that happened to Canelo. That's all I'm saying. You're acting like I'm up here saying outrageous shit about Canelo. And I'm just pointing out things that actually happened to him, and you're saying that's hating him. How do I hate him for that? Like he got red flags like any other boxer. He can get criticized too, and that's all I'm doing. But
So
you're saying I hate.
hold
You
on.
said I hate him
Nowhere
for
in the
that though.
video. Hold on. Nowhere in the
How
video
do
I
I hate
said that.
him?
Hold on, Solidus. You said something. I want to
You
respond.
said I'm a Canelo hater.
No. You are a Canelo hater. You are a
How?
Canelo hater, bro, and you're a liar.
How?
And hold on. You're a Canelo hater. You're a
How?
liar. Bro, let me
Okay,
finish.
I'm listening. I'm
Hold on.
listening.
You're a Canelo hater. You're a liar, and you're a race baiter. And then the first thing you did is you come on here and said I'm a liar, right?
Yeah, you did. You lied. Yeah, I don't hate Canelo.
Okay. So in that video, there was no truth told, right?
You were lying on
No,
me in the
it's a
video.
yes
Yes.
or no, Solid. Did I lie the whole video, or was there any truth at any part of that video?
The only thing you were right about is my videos where I'm talking about dating black women. That part is true. But the Canelo shit is all lies. But that don't got nothing to do with boxing, though. You can't use that to
Hold on,
attack me
Solid.
over
So
boxing talking
Let
points.
me respond. So I was right about the fact that you talk about race and ethnicity all the time. That's all you're obsessed
I
with. No,
do
you
videos.
just
Hold
said I
up.
was right about it. That's one.
Yeah, you are. I can explain that,
That's
though.
one. Hold on, Solid. That's one. But you said that's the
Hold
only
up,
thing I'm
bro.
right about. That's not the only thing I'm right about, Solid.
What else?
I'm right about something else. You
What
said
else?
you didn't say the taco community comment.
I didn't.
It's right there on the screen.
I already explained to you how that
It's a
came to be.
fucking body bag. You gonna sit up here and lie when I put the evidence in your face?
Now let's say
Be a
I did
man.
say
Stop
that.
on your nuts and admit it.
Let's say I did say that.
Thank
That's
you.
not even the worst
did
insult.
say it.
You did
Hold
say
up.
that.
Am I going to be able to talk or not, bro? You
Go
want me
ahead.
to talk or
Go
not?
ahead, bro.
You did say that.
Let's say I did say that. That's not even the worst insult you can say to a Mexican. Most Mexicans will laugh at that. And secondly,
Hold on, bro.
the black women's video. Hold up, bro. I
I got
wouldn't
a couple
finish.
of
let me
Mexican
finish.
here. I got
The
a couple of
video.
Mexican here that'll slap you for saying that.
Hey, we could go to war. That's nothing. And like I
Go
said,
ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish. I'm not gonna interrupt you. Go
when
ahead and finish.
the only thing you got right in that video is yes, when you're dating black women of today are toxic to deal with, but that's not boxing related. But when it comes to boxing, I'm saying things about Canelo that's factual that actually happened. I'm not hating on this nigga. He did get outboxed by Bivol. He didn't land multiple punches on Bivol that whole fight. That's not hating on him. That's not hating on him.
Hold on, round one.
Now, if you're a
I'm gonna let
Canelo fan,
everybody
I
interview
understand. That's not
Solidus
hating
after
on
I
him.
get it. Hold on, Solidus. I'm gonna let everybody say whatever they want to say to Solidus and Ashy Knuckles, because Ashy Knuckles got cooked today by Clavo too. Clavo said he's on his way.
Bro,
He coming for that ass. Pause.
you
Ashy Knuckles.
said
Hold on. I just want to preface this. Let me drop the link for Clavo because I think Clavo want to get into it with Ashy right after this. All I'm saying, Solidus, everybody, let Solidus finish his talk so I can respond, and then we can move on to Clavo and Ashy Knuckles. You go ahead and finish, Solidus.
the only thing that's important in that video is the Canelo shit. Nobody's hating on Canelo. You're saying I'm anti-Mexican because of that, but I'm a Hispanic. But I defended Hispanic fighters on this panel, so I can't be anti-Hispanic. I don't have no reason to be anti-Hispanic. I'm hitting the Hispanic chick right now, so I have no reason to be anti-Hispanic. But you saying that about me is lies. I don't hate Canelo. I'm pointing out things that are actually true. Yes, he got outclassed by Bivol. Yes, he's fighting a guy that has to come up multiple weight classes to fight him. That's not really the matchup people that are real boxing fans want to see. That's not hating on Canelo. So I don't understand. You're saying I'm a Canelo hater, but I don't. And then I don't understand. And then you, like I said, you got these niggas on the panel. I guess you're their leader. They whatever, but it's all cap. And you do this video saying I'm hating on Canelo just because you are a Canelo fan and you don't want to hear nobody say something that's anti-Canelo. That's some hoe ass shit to me. You're supposed to be able to keep it real.
Okay,
But bro,
is it my turn, Solidus?
No, you can go.
Hold on, round one. Because he said I never give him a fair fade. He said I never give him a fair fade. So I'm gonna line his bitch ass up. So, did you have anything else you want to add to that, Solidus?
No, go ahead.
All right. So the premise of the video, if you look at the video, was not about Canelo losing to Bivol. Did I mention that anywhere in the video?
That's the main thing I talk about, though.
Hold on, Solidus. I'm asking you. When I ask questions, let me clarify. When I ask questions, it's a yes or no. Did I mention Canelo Bivol as the premise of the video anywhere in the fucking video?
No, you're not going to mention that. No.
Exactly. So your entire fucking talking point is about Canelo Bivol.
That's what we argue about.
Hold on. I need you to open the bag and shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
No, hold up. That's what we argue about. We argue about Canelo and Bivol.
I let you talk. Show me the same respect, bro.
Let's say some bullshit,
Thank you. I know. I let you talk. You gotta let me talk. You say I never give you a fair fade. I'm a whole ass guy. That's what you said. I ain't gonna say what you said I was, but I'm gonna just put it like this. So the premise of the video was not about no Canelo Bivol. Why did I make the video, Solidus? Did I make the video because you ran to the comment section like a little bitch and didn't strap on your nuts? Hold on, Solidus. You didn't strap on your nuts. You sat here and watched a grown man say all that shit. You felt some kind of way. Hold on, Solidus. Instead of strapping on your nuts and saying, hold up, bro, I don't agree with this. Y'all need to take this back and this. No, you didn't say nothing. You sat there, slapped yourself on the ass, and ran to the comment section soon as the video was over. How dare them? They're a bunch of glazers. How dare they're glazers and meat riders? What kind of pussy-ass bitch shit is that? I'm a man. If I got a problem with Clavo, hold on, so if I got a problem with Clavo, I'm going to check Clavo right here. If Clavo got a problem with me, he going to check me right here. Ain't no, I'm going to run to the comment section and say what I got to say. You were on the live, muted, and you sat there like a spineless bitch and didn't say shit. And hold on. And then you said I lied on you in the video. Well, let's clarify a few things. The first thing is I never lied on you, Solidus. Everything I said was a fucking fact. The first thing I said, hold on. The first thing I said was a fact was that you ran to the comments like a little bitch and you could have told Park Street to his face everything that you said and everybody on the panel, but you didn't say nothing. That's a fact. That's fact number one. Fact number two, I exposed your taco community comment, and then you said, well, it ain't even that offensive. You just sat here and lied again. You said, oh, I didn't leave that comment. And then you say, well, if I did leave it, it's not that offensive. You can't tell somebody how much to be offended, bitch. What's wrong with you? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like this what we talking about? Like, oh, you shouldn't be that offended. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? That you can't determine for another man on how offended he gets to be when you say some derogatory shit. And that also proves my third point. You're a race fan. Because the fact that you would use race shit and try to intertwine that with taco community comments, when have you ever seen, I'll let you body bag me right now. Name one time you ever seen me make a racial comment like that. Name one time, Solidus. Body bag me right here if I'm lying. Show me one time I made a racial comment like that.
I already told you. I didn't say it. Secondly,
exactly.
You ain't got to say it.
You
ain't got to say it.
You can't.
Bro, how you ain't say that?
Fan,
you ain't got to say it. Because that's not what my beef is. That's not even what my beef with you is about. This is about boxing. You're saying I'm hating on Canelo. It ain't got nothing to do with you saying something racist. That's not even what the beef is about.
I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. So I already body bagged you on the first part because you ran to the comments like a bitch. The second part is the taco community. You instigated the whole racial flare and you lied about it like a bitch. At least be a man and stand on what you stand on.
Okay.
Don't ever sit up here and act like that. Hey, hold on. I got a few more things. You also said I was right that you ran. Hold on, Solidus. Can I finish? I'm going to let you talk again. Thank you. Then you also said I was right. Then you also said I was right about all the racial stuff you talk about on your channel. Every video I show
Did
of
you watch
yours,
the video?
hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos on the screen, and they were all racial.
Yeah.
And that's all you care about. That's what I'm saying. That's why you left racial comments. That's why all your content is about racial shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with boxing, though.
So hold on. So then you get in your feelings when I say you acting like a race fan, and you are a race fan.
Wait a minute.
Then I prove you're a liar. Hold on, I prove you're a liar by showing that you made a racist
Besides
comment.
hold up. Besides the allegedly taco community, what racist shit have I said?
Bro, I'm gonna let you talk after because I let you talk. I let you go first. I let you go first.
Bro.
I'm Billy Joe Saunders in your ass right now with Canelo. Like, just sit back and enjoy this ass whooping. So the second thing is,
my face is not broken.
I didn't tell the truth on every part of that fucking video. But the problem is, and hold up, there is one more thing I did want to address because this bothered me. At the beginning of the video, you said, what did you say? You said the IBFP is a fat Hispanic guy and it's a pro-Hispanic channel. And now, Solidus, you were very critical of my appearance. Although you've never seen me, you were very critical of my appearance. Would you like me to discuss your appearance, sir?
What type of gay shit is that?
No, I didn't say nothing homosexual. You were critical of my appearance, saying I was a fat Hispanic. Hold on. You said I was a fat Hispanic guy, and I'm sitting up here hiding behind the camera. You were very critical of me. I didn't mention your appearance one time, Solidus. Not nowhere in that video did I say Solidus look like this. I didn't say none of that. I kept it strictly on the point. Would you like me to address your appearance, or would you like to retract your statement about my appearance?
I'm not into no guy. I don't care what another man.
I'm asking you a question. Would you like to retract your statement about what you said
Let me say
about
this.
Yeah, hold on, Solidus. You can't.
It's not important what another man thinks how I look, bro. I'm not feeling that.
Really?
No, I'm responding to what you said.
Really, that's funny. Hold on. Really, that's funny because last live.
I gotta tell you, like I tell my kids, you can't talk and listen at the same time. This is built to.
So wait a minute.
Hold on, Solidus.
This whole beef is all because I'm saying anti-Canelo shit.
Hold on. This ain't got nothing to do with Canelo. This part has nothing to do with Canelo. This is about me and you as men. You talked about my appearance. You never seen me. So would you like to retract your statement about my appearance, or is it free game for me to talk about your appearance?
What do you mean? What do you mean retract? What do we retract?
The
you
last
sound
live.
like a fat guy. You sound
the last live.
Guy
you sound like a fat guy.
Would you like to say I take that back? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Or would you like me to go in on your appearance?
I'll say this. Now, it's true. I don't know what you look like, but you sound like a fat dude. I'll say that.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. How can you tell somebody's fucking physique with their voice? For real? You know how stupid that sounds?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. So solid. So I'm taken by this is that you don't want to retract your statement.
No, I don't. I don't care about what another man looks like for real.
But you mentioned it.
Really? Because the last live you were talking about, we don't even know what you look like.
Hold on. He said he don't care what another man looks like for real, but then mentions another man's appearance.
There it goes.
Would you like? You keep getting. I don't know how many bodies this is, but this is 1,000. Solidus.
No, that was like 3 in a row right there, bro.
Solidus. I'm gonna ask you this one more time. And normally people know when the landlord comes in here, I'm not merciful like this. I'm only being merciful because it was Brim's birthday the other day, and he got me in a generous mood to be nice to people. That's it. So that's it. So the only thing is, one more time, Solidus, would you like to retract your statement about my appearance, or is it free game talking about each other's appearance?
I don't know what you really look like.
Do you understand the question? Would you like to take back what you said about my appearance, or would you like me to talk about your appearance?
I just told you I don't know what you look like.
That's not answering the question.
Well, I can't retract it because I know what you look like.
But that's not the question. Can you answer the question, please?
Bro, he's doing it on purpose, man. Y'all don't see that shit?
God, he's scared, and he don't want to tell the truth. But I tell you what.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna take this.
I think I know exactly what you look like.
I'm gonna take the appearance. I'm gonna take the appearance as fair game because you don't want to retract it, right, Solidus?
Yo, I know who you look like already. I found out. I think you're Japanese, nigga. You fooling us.
What the fuck?
I already know how solid this tea looks. You might as well put your face up there.
I mean, it wasn't.
Well, Solidus T got videos of himself all on his channel.
Yeah, he might
So
as well just put
Solidus,
his face up there.
would you like me to get into that, or would you just like to say,
Black look like a bozo.
Nuke, I retract saying that you are a fat fuck
like a
hiding behind the
bozo.
camera because you called me a fat fuck hiding behind the camera. Would you like to retract that statement?
I'll say this: since I don't actually know what you look like, I can't combat you on that.
So are you retracting it?
So it don't make sense for me to
So are you
engage
retracting it, Solidus?
No, it don't make sense. I'm gonna say this. Take this how you want. It don't make sense for me to go back and forth with you on that. I don't even know what you look like, but you know what I look like. It don't make sense.
You take that with a grain of salt, bro. Then why'd you cap on him how the way he looks then?
Exactly. You brought up the looks.
What the fuck, bro? I'm literally getting confused, bro.
But the point is, you called me a Canelo hater, though. That's the issue.
I didn't even know y'all was out.
Hold on. Let me catch another quick body. So Solidus said something else. Solidus said that he's never said anything derogatory about Mexicans, Latinos, anything like that ever. Now, obviously, we know that's a lie because he said the taco community. So that's a body bag. You know that's a body, right, Solidus? That's one. Another body is on that same video. You said it's a known fact that Hispanics are the biggest race fans. Is that a fact?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
So racist, it's a fact that the biggest...
Everybody, like this. Everybody know that Hispanics blindly support other Hispanics. Everybody knows that. Let's be real. Everybody know that. If you're arguing that, then you just argue anything.
Then why the fuck?
I just want to clear this up.
If you're going to argue that, then you'll argue anything.
Hold on. I want to clear this up. So there was no Mexicans for Triple G, and there's no Mexicans for Bud Crawford, right?
Nope.
Body bag.
Every Mexican I know is saying Canelo's going to win.
Body bag. There was Mexicans that support Bud Crawford. There's Mexicans that supported Triple G. There's Mexicans for Dimitri Bivol. There's Mexicans that are always
What Mexicans are rooting for Canelo to beat? What Mexicans are rooting for Crawford to beat Canelo?
Only vote. Hold on. You say Hispanics only
No.
go one way.
What Mexicans are going for Crawford against Canelo?
I'm not done. And then you said it's a known fact Hispanics are the biggest race fans. When did you see a Hispanic LDBC on YouTube?
Who?
Boom, roasted.
That's another body. The LDBC is a collection of about 20 or 30 channels of all pro-black and anti-white and Latino boxing. Am I lying? Or did I make this shit up?
Don't tell me he's on that.
I'm not saying he's on it, but he's saying the biggest race fans. So you're talking out of your ass about shit that's not even a fact.
Nah, see, the truth is, I don't even know why I'm having this argument. Everybody knows this. Hispanics are obviously going to support other Hispanics. Everybody knows that. And they'll do it in a very biased way. It's been done on this panel, other Hispanic. Everybody knows that. You know how when I keep pointing out things about Canelo that turn out to be true?
Wait.
It's an argument. Because you're defending your guy.
You're right. You know what? I'm going to agree with you.
Everybody knows this.
No. Hold on. You're right.
Let me
hold on. You're right. We shouldn't be having this argument. Hold on. You're right. We shouldn't be having this argument. You know why? Because a fucking black dude cannot tell me how the fuck we live or how the fuck we are.
Boom, body bag. And one more.
I'm not telling you how you live. I'm telling you what I see. That ain't got to do with me telling you how you live.
Hold on, Solidus. One last thing.
So you gonna tell me you know my people better than me?
Hold on, Solidus. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let you and Ashley Knuckles and everybody get the floor after this. All I'm gonna say is this, Solidus, and we can just put this behind us. I just wanted to be on record, Park Street, wherever you are. Park Street, he called you dumb. He said you a liar. He said you shouldn't have even given a breakdown like that. He said nobody would fuck with you on this channel.
I'm already scheduled to fight Park Street at a later date.
Nobody would
so
fuck
this
with you
can be
on this
settled in the
channel.
ring.
Hold on, bro. I'm talking. Nobody would fuck with you on this channel if you didn't say nice things about Canelo. So my whole thing is, are you on this channel, Solidus, and you don't say nice things about Canelo? Ashley Knuckles don't say nice things about Canelo. That's another fucking body bag. All that lying.
I say factual things about Canelo.
Hold on, Solidus, you got to be quiet. So Solidus likes to mislead people like, oh, the only people that be on this channel are pro Canelo. Ashley damn sure ain't pro Canelo. Neither are you. But you on this channel with a dumbass opinion, and I don't say shit. That's what I'm saying. So don't ever come on here telling me it's a pro Canelo. If it was, I wouldn't have you on here. I wouldn't have you on here. What you talking about? Hold on. And then you talk about all this stuff about black women. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I love women from all races, all nationalities. Hold on. I just want to talk about this one last thing, and then I can move on. The only thing is, you talk about black women, all this. This is just my personal. I just feel like, let me throw my 2 cents in on it. I think black women are beautiful. I think they're strong. And here's one thing I want to say. The reason why you say that black women are so toxic and you don't like them and you're mad and you're anti-black women is because black women only want alpha males. They don't like beta males. So if they're around a beta male, they're not going to be happy. You can't please a woman like that if you're a beta. You got to be all men. You got to be an alpha man. So you can't come around here
That was funny.
and you're a beta talking about, these women are toxic. No.
So all the black women I was able to bag is because I'm a beta male?
Huh?
So all the black women I was able to bag is because I'm a beta male? That's what you're saying?
Hold on. So let me respond to that.
I have experience with black women. That's why I'm able to say all that. But I'm a beta?
Let me respond to that, Solidus. Let me respond. So Solidus
Black
said
women
all
are
the black...
devils.
Hold on. Solidus said all the black... Hold on.
You just running your mouth, bro.
Hold on. Let me respond.
You ain't even watched none of the videos, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
Solidus, let me respond. Solidus said all the black women he was able to bag. And so anybody can pay for pussy. Ask Hit Kid. That's all I'm gonna say. Ask Hit Kid. Anybody can pay for a piece of pussy. That's all I'm gonna say to that. We can move on to Ashy Knuckles. Solidus, you've been roasted, toasted, and ghosted.
Cap.
This was the easiest cooking I've ever had in my life. It looked like I'm acting like Supreme with a plate of mofongo around this motherfucker. That's how easy this shit was.
Like I said, bro, it's the internet, bro. I can't even get mad.
It is.
I can't even get mad.
I
can't even get mad, bro.
Easy on you, bro, because I got so many other things I could say that I'm going to hold back on.
I can't even get mad.
Hold on. I'm going to hold back on because you really wanted to walk that appearance comment back, but you really were a little afraid of what was going to happen. So I say, look, I'm going to take the foot off your neck, Solidus, because I'm a nice guy. Solidus, I'm a nice guy. It was Brim's birthday the other day. Happy birthday to Brim. And I'm just a nice guy. So that's all I'm going to say. And Ashy Knuckle, you came on the hold on, Ashy Knuckles, you came on the comment section trying to stick up for Solidus. You sitting up here putting your cape on for another man. You's a bitch.
Listen, man, you finished blowing your wad, bro. Now it's time for me to.
It's all internet talk, bro. Let's
get a floor to Ashy Knuckles real quick.
Now it's time for
him and Clavo got something to fucking
So I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off with this. If it don't apply to the brothers Brim that's on there and Solidus, y'all brothers is good. Don't even include yourself in what I'm about to say. And for the rest that's out there, if it don't apply, let it fly. Hold up, I'm gonna say it again. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Land your fucking plane.
But if it stick, eat a dick. So I'm gonna start it off with this.
You got cooked too.
First, Mr. El Nuki, you started off.
You got super cooked.
You start, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. You see, didn't I say the bitches always got to run their mouth? A woman can never stay in her place.
So you got
woman could never stay in her place.
Let him go. Let him go, Cream.
Let him go, Cream. I promise you, Cream, I'm gonna give you the floor too.
And take your talking.
Let him say this dumb shit.
So I'm gonna start it off with this. I'm gonna go down the line. 3 things. First, Mr. El Nuki, you said, the IBFP family is just all one big family. Everybody don't feel like that. First of all, my brother, this is YouTube. They're called moderators. You give out wrenches. So if you wanted to really keep the motherfucking racist shit that trigger guesses when they come on here to fucking have a debate, it could be done. But why you don't do it is because you want to cater to all your fans.
Would you like to be a moderator?
Let me cook.
I will.
Y'all was just talking on here for about 35 minutes. Y'all was talking for about 35 minutes.
Let me talk, Ashley. I'm just saying, would you like to be a moderator?
Then you can have all the rebuttal.
He's giving you the honor to be a moderator, but he's gonna give you a ring.
I don't want to moderate your
then what the fuck about that?
First of all, if you don't have moderators, if you don't have moderators, then that means that's sad. You condone what be said in the chat. So 2, you need some. If you don't got some, you need some. Just to regulate.
Somebody give me a baby bottle.
So if you want to keep it a real channel, like you said. 2, there's a lot of things that be said on here besides some racial shit. A lot of y'all come on this motherfucker and run your mouth and say a lot of disrespectful shit that you won't say to a fucking grown man. A lot of
IBF wouldn't say that to my face, bro. I'll knock that nigga the fuck out.
Like Cream said, there's real niggas.
I know it's funny.
Like Cream said, there's real niggas that slap a nigga for saying toxic community. I know a bunch of real nggers that have slapped you in your mouth for telling the nigga he's riding meat or he spread his ass cheeks and all that other gay
Cream
shit.
old ass bitch ass.
And all that other other gay shit. Third,
round one, let him finish. Round one. I promise everybody's gonna get the floor. Let him finish.
Thirdly, to defend what I said when I said, and if it hurt your ears, I'm sorry. When I used the wetback When I use the wetback word, reason why I say it because a lot of you bitches on here,
Oh,
y'all
you
think
got
because
another
y'all
explanation for
motherfuckers
it now?
grew
Nah,
up.
you was hurt. You was
A
hurt.
lot
I
of
know
y'all,
why you was
I'm gonna
hurt.
say
You
it
was
again
hurt.
until y'all be quiet. I'm gonna keep repeating myself.
Nah, you was
Until
hurt. It's
y'all, a
okay,
lot of
bro.
y'all
I get it.
bitches
I get
come
it.
on
I
here
get it.
that's not black. A lot of y'all come on this motherfucker and feel y'all can use the word nigga. Why? Because it's the culture. Oh, I grew up around black dudes. I grew up around it. So y'all think it's cool for
I'm
y'all to
black.
come out your mouth. But for a black
Nah,
person, if y'all Latinos calling each other wetbacks in the party, I bet you no black motherfucker could come in there and use the wetback word without getting busted in his motherfucking mouth. So the reason why I said wetback,
nah.
because like Clavo video
Nah,
said,
bro.
in
You're
his video,
different,
he
bro.
made
What are
the
you
statement,
talking
it
about?
was over 2 minutes and the word nigga wasn't even used. First of all, the word shouldn't have never been used, period. And
I
that's
said
why I
5
said
minutes, bitch.
that's
5
why I
minutes.
said the word wet. Let me finish cooking. That's why I said the
You're
word
not cooking.
wetback. Why? Because a lot of, like I said, a lot of y'all bitches come on
Just
here
let him
and
finish
think
because
it's
I'm
cool
gonna
for
I'm gonna have
y'all
him
Stop
to
saying
stop
say
reading.
cooking
the
and use
word
your own
nigga
phrase.
Well,
because
because
it's
bro,
y'all heard
bro.
it, grew up watching rap videos and growing up around your black friends. So you think it's cool for you
Yeah,
to come on
Compton,
here and say the
LA.
word
Yeah,
nigga. So like
bro.
I told
You
y'all
know.
that day
Nah.
in the video, yes, I'm gonna be a nasty motherfucker because I'm nasty. Like the movie Life, like Eddie Murphy said, I'm a nasty motherfucker. So whenever you come on here and get freestyle with your fucking gums and want to use the word
Oh
nigga,
my God.
I'm gonna get
Solidus T, you
All
disrespectful
right,
soft.
and
Ashley,
get
come
Solidus
on,
T,
move
you
on. We
derogatory
got
soft.
the point.
in your
Come on, keep
culture.
next
So
topic.
Are
either
you
either you're
done?
gonna like Rick Fair said, like it, either you're gonna love it or like it because it's the best thing going right
Ashley,
now
you want
when
to
it comes
address
to
how you
me.
got
So
cooked
like
today
I
or
said,
not?
I don't take nothing back what the fuck I said. When you come over here and use the word nigga around me, just bumping your gums, yes, I'm
Bravo,
gonna
you
get
put him in the
disrespectful
air
too.
fryer and
So
cooked him, bro.
love it.
That's it's over for him.
So give
I
me
mean,
all the
actually,
hates and
Bro,
all the
you
super
see?
I
chats and
was
call me a
confused. You
racist.
said
Fuck it.
wetback first.
I'll wear it with fucking pride.
Okay, are
Yes,
you
I'm a
done,
racist.
boy? Are you done?
He sang a poem.
I
Yes,
appreciate
Solid,
I
I'm
by the
done.
way,
appreciate
Now
Solidus, you
roll.
All right,
soft.
man.
I'm
Hold
done.
on.
I
Now
Real
roll.
appreciate that,
soft.
Ashley.
I'm
Hold on,
done.
fellas.
Now
Hold on,
roll.
fellas. Are you said you're done with your talking points, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm done. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate it,
Now
Ashley.
tell
I
me
Hey,
now,
appreciate
now,
it.
hey,
now
cook
tell me.
him
Hold on,
first.
hold on. I
Hey,
got
let
one
me
more
cook him
Hold on,
first.
he
about
got
me
one
hating
more
on
time. Hold on,
Canelo.
hold
Reels.
on, Prim.
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
I
Prim. He
forgot
got one
because
more.
y'all gonna address me about me hating on. I'm a Canelo hater. So I'm address it
Oh
like this.
yeah,
Like
I'm
I
not gonna
told y'all
address about
before,
that. I was just
I was a
talking about
Canelo
the
fan at
word
once
nigga.
until he started moving like a
No,
little
you wasn't.
bitch. So when he
No, you
started
wasn't.
moving like a bitch, I
But you're
stopped
a
liking
David
how the
fan,
fuck
and
he
he's
moved.
moving like a
I
So
bitch.
can
And
I can
what are you
either
respect
addressing
whatever
either
him
you
you
say.
for?
That's
accept it
fine,
or
What are
you
you
Ashley.
don't.
talking
So now
about?
tell
That's
me
fine.
now
Damn,
y'all can
Ashley,
tell
I
me.
can't even say I respect it.
No, you can tell me that after I'm done. Because I
Okay.
sat quiet and let y'all do all the
Okay,
talking.
are you done, Ashley? I
So
thought you were
I'm
done. I
done.
thought
You
that
could
was
go
your last
ahead.
statement.
Tell me now I need y'all to
All right,
tell me
he's
how I'm a
done.
racist.
He should be
Go
I
done.
ain't
ahead.
gonna
Okay,
tell you nothing. Solidus, you soft.
hold on, Prim. I'm gonna go around, but I really
And who
want
want to take
Clavo
that
to
No,
get
garbage
just
in
bag?
make sure
Because
you
I'll
first.
take the
address
last.
everything I said from the moderators all the way up to me
Okay,
saying the
okay,
wetback word.
okay, okay, okay. Clavo, go ahead. The floor is yours because
All right,
you cooked it.
okay, man. And y'all, okay, and y'all be quiet because more than likely what I'm about to say is probably gonna get under y'all skin or whatever the fuck it is. But today's a fucking roasting day of pussy wet bitches that ain't got no integrity. Y'all motherfuckers got exposed. The evidence is clearly right there. And y'all motherfuckers still want to act blind to this shit like y'all in the fucking dark. Actually, you're full of shit, bro. Because you're not even acknowledging the fucking main point. Nobody even used that
I
word
didn't
during
use
that
the
live.
main point.
Shut the fuck
I
up,
told
bitch.
you why the fuck
Shut
I
your
said
Hold
it.
bitch
on,
ass
So
up.
Ashley.
either you're
Shut
gonna
Let him
your
talk,
respect
bitch
it or
ass
Ashley.
you
up,
ain't,
bro.
motherfucker. And that's just
Shut
what
your
it is.
bitch ass
The
up.
fuck you mean? I don't give a
Shut
fuck
your
about
bitch ass up.
All
You
right,
got
there you
caught
go,
in you got
Clavo. There
caught
you
in
go.
two
You
lies.
got the floor,
You got
Clavo. You
caught
got
in
the
two
floor.
fucking lies. Regardless of what the fuck it was,
let it
nobody
breathe.
used that word during that time. That was the whole point. Your
So the
excuse
word nigga
was
don't be coming out your
shut the
mouth on
fuck up.
here?
Shut the
Just
fuck
shut
up.
up,
Your
Ashley,
excuse
before we
was
put you on permanent
Exactly.
mute.
your
Exactly.
excuse
Ashley,
was
relax.
no. Your excuse was that you used that word because somebody said that word and nobody said it. I fucking proved it.
Yeah, the
Go
fuck
to the
they did.
live.
That's why the
That's
fuck
why
I
I
said it.
put
Don't
the
tell me,
dates. I put the dates of the
nah,
live,
motherfucker, you're
and
not
I
gonna
put the
write on there
fucking
because you
exact times. I put the times when the shit was said. And that's just fucking
fuck
hurting
out
you
of
to your fucking core.
Eso
And
es
what about
verdad.
the other one? What about the why do Christian hold hands? You lied like a motherfucker. So you a
Eso es verdad.
lying racist ass, stupid ass bitch. Simple. Solid as you can keep
Eso es
on doing that.
verdad.
Ha 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 ha. Bro, that fake ass laugh ain't fooling nobody. You hurt, bro. You hurt. Fuck out of
address
Eso
here.
es verdad. Eso es
Bro, you
verdad.
prison
everything,
cunt,
motherfucker.
bro. Shut
Address
the fuck
everything
up,
I
bro.
said.
Shut your
Eso
bitch
es
ass up,
verdad.
man. Both of y'all
Eso es
Bitch
bitches
verdad.
today
ass
got
nigga,
bodies.
man.
Y'all motherfuckers
Solidus,
got
cállate
caught.
la
Nigga, you
Y'all
boca.
motherfuckers got
bisexual, nigga.
exposed.
You's a
And y'all
sex with a nigga,
motherfuckers
man.
acting
Knock
like
it
y'all
off,
ain't do
bro.
nothing.
Clavo,
Y'all
that's
being
the thing.
victims.
Bro,
Y'all
you
For
being
gonna
five
have sex
victims.
minutes,
with
let
a nigga
Clavo
that's in
finish.
prison,
Let
man.
That's a
Clavo
Knock it
wedding
finish.
off,
crasher.
bro.
I
A
ain't
Solidus.
wedding
told you
I'm
what
Knock
gonna
crasher.
it
let
I
off,
both of
will.
you
bro.
guys talk. Let
Like
Clavo
I said,
finish.
it's
Let
real
Clavo
easy to
finish.
talk shit on the internet,
Hold
whatever,
on
man.
one second, Solidus.
Shut
Let
up,
Clavo
Solidus.
finish, please, please. Let's let Clavo
All
finish,
this shit
and
is
then we
funny,
can move
bro.
on to the.
Bro,
Please,
Like you
please, fellas,
soft, I'll
please,
throw you in your face.
Talk
please,
crazy
bro,
on the
don't
internet,
say,
please,
man.
please.
Come
bro,
on,
Hold on,
don't
bro.
say this shit,
everybody. Let Clavo
bro.
finish his point.
Don't say this shit's funny when you're
Talk
fucking
crazy as hell,
agitated
yo,
about
bro.
it, bro. You already fucking lying right there. Here's the fucking thing, regardless. Y'all motherfuckers right now, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got the shit today. Both of y'all got videos put on each other's, man, and y'all motherfuckers are mad right now. So Ashley, bitch, you're emotional.
All right, hold on.
Rebuttal that shit. I ain't hearing nobody rebuttal none of the shit that I said.
All right, hold on. Let me go to Mills. Hold on. Let me go to the more relaxed version of the conversation. Let me go to Mills real quick. Mills, can you just say anything that I don't know? Just say something, Mills.
Address the
Nah, I
point.
mean,
That's what y'all
no,
do.
no, no,
Address
no,
the
no.
point. Stop
Hold
skipping
on,
around.
Ashley,
Address
Hold
the
on one
point.
second, Ashley.
Ashley,
One
hold on,
second, Ashley.
Ashley,
One second.
hold on.
We're gonna go back to you, Ashley. Just let Mills speak.
I try my damnedest to stay off of these race and socio-political politics in the boxing space because
Me too.
the arguments get convoluted. They honestly do, and I'm one of them ones who read, you dig, and I understand socio and political politics as it pertains to Black America. So that's besides the point. What I'm gonna say is this: Ashley is being 150% on the real, Brody, and that's just something that has to be acknowledged. When he first said that word, it was a reaction to Preem saying nigga consistently. I remember that live. That wasn't the first time we had that
Motherfucker.
conversation,
Why
dog.
you edit that
That
out,
hold on,
bitch?
hold on, hold on. That wasn't the
Bitch.
first time we had that conversation, man. Like that's
Queen, you a
that's a
bitch.
fact. Come on, man. Like
Clavo
we
was
ain't
a
got to.
bitch.
Ashley a
We ain't got to
bitch.
do. We ain't
Let
got to
Mills
do all that.
talk. Let Mills
We ain't
talk
got
real
to do.
quick,
We ain't
Ashley.
got to
We'll
do all
come
that. We
back
ain't got.
to you,
Let's have a
man.
conversation, man.
Fuck that nigga.
Let's have a real deal
Man, fuck both of them
conversation, man.
pussies, bro.
Let's have a real deal
Solidus,
conversation, fellas.
relax,
You don't
Ashley.
even
Let
like
Mills
pussy,
finish.
nigga.
Let Mills finish. Mills, the
But
floor is yours.
just just Ashley's
We
being on the
grown
up and
men.
up. Ashley is being on the up and up about that, man. But my biggest thing is this, and this is what's blowing me, man. I've said it before. When that taco community comment was made, I wasn't a fan of that shit, but it's blowing me how everybody is clutching their pearls at that comment. But when Ashley is telling y'all he's disgruntled by y'all using the word nigga, his feelings are being invalidated. I personally even came on here and said, I'm not a fan of no non-black person using the word nigga. That plea has been ignored and all that shit. And I bite my tongue. Even when y'all say it, I'm giving y'all body language like dog, like you killing me right now. I roll my eyes. I just give you this awkward because I don't like when non-black people say that word. So when he is telling y'all I'm using that slur because y'all are using that word, how can you sit there and get mad at the slur that he used, but ignore the fact that he's pleading with y'all about his discomfort of y'all using that word? I think we really need to get clarity as it pertains to that. That shit is fucked all the way up. Respect it. You don't want him using that word. Y'all gotta respect what it is that he and me is saying and stop saying the word nigga. That's just a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I get it. It's not used in the manner that it once was, but nigga coming out the mouth of a non-black person is always gonna be controversial with me because it's a controversial word as it pertains to me and my people. That's just something that has to be acknowledged. So y'all
Well,
can't invalidate his feelings when he's saying stop using that word. Otherwise, I'm gonna use this word and disregard y'all using the word nigga, but highlight the fact that he used that word that he used. That's just how I feel about it, fam. Like straight up and
Mills,
down.
Mills,
Now jump your fucking asses
Mills.
in the body bag,
Nah, hold on.
bitches.
No, hold on,
Let
Mills.
Clavo
Bitches.
No,
let
hold
Clavo
on.
respond. I'm gonna let everybody
Nah,
respond.
mm-mm.
Hold on.
No.
Let Clavo. Let's go to Brim and then Clavo. Let me
Well,
go to
okay. Well,
Brim real quick because
okay.
Brim
Well,
really wanted to make a point.
okay. Well, here's the thing because I don't really use that word a lot. I try my best not to. But when Solid is over here talking about this nigga stupid, this nigga don't know. So what? So you can call me that, but well, okay. Like, so
Nigga,
how
I'm
am I
black,
supposed to
nigga.
take it? So
But
how am I supposed to
I
take it? Look,
You
fam. Look,
Mexico. I'm
that's
black.
saying it
hold on.
right
I can
now.
tell.
Look, fam.
Nigga,
Look,
stay in
fam.
your place, nigga. You
I'm
got
from
your
I don't give
own
a
Texas.
culture.
fuck. I'm
Follow
from
that.
Hold
South
on,
Bronx. I don't
hold
give a
on, fam.
fuck.
I'm from Texas.
You
I'm
got
from
your own
Texas.
culture, bro. Follow that.
Down here, we country. That's how we talk to each other. We grew up talking to each other like that. It ain't never been nothing like that. But the thing was, that's not why Ashley said that word though.
All
That's
right.
my whole fucking point. Nobody
Well,
used that
here's
word
why.
during that time. That's my fucking
On,
point. So
on
he's
that
just
live
using
though.
that from
That
other
was the
other
same lie.
occasions to fucking make it cool to say it that
He
day.
trying to lie still, Mills. That
Nah,
was the
bitch,
same
you got
fucking
caught
lie
in a
when I
fucking
said it.
lie. You
Yeah,
got
that
Nah,
caught
nigga's
in
a
two lies,
criminal, bro.
yes,
Of
it
bitch.
course he
was.
gonna lie.
Nah,
Clavo, on that
bitch,
live,
you
you
the one that's
right.
gonna fucking lie. You didn't say taco community, bitch.
Yeah, that nigga is a liar, bro. That's
Bitch,
probably how
shut
he
the
ended up in
fuck up,
jail,
bitch. Hey,
lying about
hey,
shit.
man, that's
Bitch,
crazy. You talking
bones,
about
nigga.
lying, motherfucker.
Booty hole loving
Yeah,
ass nigga. Fuck
yeah,
out
you
of here.
pussy ass. Yeah, you got a lot of mother. Yeah, you got a
Smiling in your
lot of
thumbnail
audacity
picture, man. Get
talking
the fuck
about
out of
lying,
here,
bitch.
bro.
That
Talking
cooking with
about I
Clavo
will
Calling
never
other
shit.
say
men,
that.
calling other men
Hold on,
your
fellas.
loves,
That
Let
nigga.
me get
Gay
some
cooking,
ass
control
nigga.
of this real quick.
cooking with
Hold
Clavo.
on, everybody.
Cooking with
Hold on
Clavo,
one second,
fucking
Solidus.
hoes.
Ashley, 1 second. 1 second. Let me
Put a
finish.
dick in your mouth, Ashley.
Let me just say one
Nah, that's
thing.
you.
Hold on.
Put
I
a
want to
dick
go
in
to
your
Brim.
ass.
Hold on
Solidus,
one second.
soft as
One
teeth.
second. I want
Yeah,
to go
you
to
know all
Brim.
about that, don't you?
Soft as
Fellas,
teeth.
1 second. 1 second, fellas. 1 second. Let me go to Brim.
Okay,
Brim probably has something. Brim has something to add. After Brim, we're going to go to Edgar round 1 and Supreme, and then we'll circle back to Solidus and Ashy so everybody can get theirs in. Brim, the floor is yours, sir. I can't hear you, Brim. Brim, I can't hear you.
Brim, we can't hear you.
Okay, hear me? Hold up.
Okay, I can hear you now, Brim. I got you.
Can you hear me now? Okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
was tripping. I can understand what Mills is saying, but I just wanted to give a little bit of a counterpoint because when I see Supreme, I see somebody that would have grown up with, that I wouldn't have felt that type of way because I know people from Stratford, I know Spanish people from Bridgeport, and the energy and the language that is used in regards to that. I don't take no offense by it because they grew up within the culture. I can't speak for Mills. I can't speak for the next person. That word itself don't bother me. That ain't something that bother me. That don't move me in any capacity. But when I see Supreme, I see somebody I can relate to. Like he look like my boy City Towers, and he probably know who City Towers is. He's from Bridgeport, battle rapper. If he says that, if he says, "Yo, what's up?" I'm not gonna be feeling no type of way because they kind of grew up in the culture to some degree. But it's not for me to speak on somebody else's feelings about it. I'm just gonna say mine. That's all I can do is say mine.
52
That word
years I
itself
grew up
don't
in that
mean
culture.
nothing.
Can I say? Listen, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take no shots
I can
at
tell.
Preem or Clive. I fuck with y'all. Oh my fault. Go ahead. We
Now
can't
keep
hear you.
going.
I'm sorry,
Keep
no, I'm
going,
just
We
Mills.
can't
saying.
hear you.
I can just tell off rip in regards to Supreme. When he said he has gyms in Stratford, I know where he's been at and I know what culture he's been around. So if I see him and he give me a dap and say, "What's up, my?" I ain't gonna feel no type of way because I just understand that dynamic, but I can't expect everyone else to understand that dynamic. I can't. I can't say one way or the other because just that word alone don't mean nothing to me. You know, the word like moon cricket, that's a completely different topic. That's a
Yeah,
completely different way.
nobody's going to get on here and say no crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
mean,
going
I
to
mean,
allow that.
look,
But
look,
but
look,
but
look.
Hold
This
on,
is crazy
let
because
Mills get this point off
okay,
real
go
quick.
ahead, Mills. Go ahead. My bad.
first off, let me say this, man. I fuck with Preem. I fuck with Clivo. That's just straight up and down the fact. But we do got to call the shit down the middle. I ain't trying to clap at y'all, bang all y'all, no wild shit like that. But if we gonna get straightening on some shit, let's get straightening on everything. So I feel you what you saying, Brim. I honestly do. But we got to remember, man, there are other people who grew up in the culture as well. Y'all, being well, you ain't from New York. Preem, you being a New Yorker, bro. They all them, the China Mac dude. He grew up in Brooklyn with all them black dudes and all that, bro. Like somebody outside of Black America, outside of a black man saying that word just because they grew up in that culture. I don't think that's a pass to give them that. As I stated before, man, my wife is Mexican
No,
and
it's not.
Guatemalan.
It's not.
My
Listen, I'm
brother-in-law,
gonna get Preem.
his
I mean,
name,
after.
his name on Instagram was the phrase that Ashy Knuckles used. So by that metric, that will get, just by, if we're going to use that metric, that would be like me saying that I can call every last Hispanic that word just because I got a brother-in-law who used that word, bro. That shit is out of pocket. I would never do no wild shit like that. So I get it. Yeah, you come up in the culture, but there is a time when someone is telling you, I'm not really a fan of you using that word around me. I just feel like that's something that does have to be respected. And you have a responsibility to say,
That's
because I fuck with Black America, I have to respect that. And peace, and just draw your line in the sand on that. Moon cricket isn't a
yeah.
phrase that was you. I mean, man, y'all gotta remember, man, there's black people who still don't say nigga. There's black people who still don't say nigga.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean,
Elders who
see,
Correct.
was
that's what I mean.
around
That's
from
Let
the
me get
fact.
civil
That's fact.
offer.
there,
Let me get
there, there,
offer
there's
after
elders
you,
from the
because
civil
I'm gonna
rights
tell you.
movement who do not use that phrase. And our ancestors, that was the last word that
Yeah,
they
last
heard
thing if you
before they
do.
got strung up from a fucking tree. We gotta be
Yeah,
that is a
nigger.
word that
Yeah,
should be
get that
respected.
right.
But
That
let let me
has
get
to be
let get me after
respected.
you, Mills. I'm gonna get after you.
That has to be respected, man. You dig what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, you dig. Let's have some integrity amongst this boxing community right here, and respect boundary lines. Y'all the bros, but we do have to be bros with boundaries. I'm never gonna allow because y'all say that word. I'm never gonna counterattack with using a racial epithet towards y'all because my coaches are Mexican. My stablemates are Mexican. Mi suegra is Guatemala. My wife, Mexican and Guatemalan, all of her side of the family. Those are my Spanish speaking mestizo side. So I have their best interest in their feeling at heart. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna counterattack
Yeah,
motherfuckers saying the word nigga by using a racial epithet that can, that's inflammatory
yeah.
towards them.
No,
So I'm just
but
saying,
no.
if we gonna be
That's
Hold on one
if we gonna
second,
be
round one.
homies, let's respect that. Yeah, go ahead, round one. Just
And
if we gonna
yeah.
be homies, let's just respect that. You
one
feel
second,
me?
round one.
Listen,
One
listen.
second, round one.
Listen. I'm gonna talk.
Before
I'm
you
gonna
go
talk.
round, I just want to say something, and then I'm gonna let you go round. And we're gonna come right back to you, Solidus, in a minute. The only thing I want to say is this: for me, I'm from Texas, the same as Clavo, and I know everywhere in the world is a different culture and how everybody reacts and says things. But the African American community, the Mexican American community, in Texas is different. The black side says that word to the Mexicans, and the Mexicans say it back to the black. Like that's just how they communicate. I can't speak on
Yup.
nowhere else. I just know in Texas that's how they do it. You'll walk
And
up and see a black dude tell a Mexican, "Hey, bam, bam, bam," and a Mexican say the same thing back. Nobody's offended. That's just how they roll. To me, it's more of the intent behind it. But if you call somebody a WB or any of that, then that's the intent is obviously always malicious. That's just my thoughts on it. But
exactly.
I mean, me personally, I don't use any of those words. I just don't think
Likewise.
I just that's just not for me under any circumstance. But
Nuke,
Look, man.
I don't know,
Look,
man.
Nuke. Hey,
as I
yo,
said
Clavo,
previously.
hold on.
yeah. But
Clavo,
anyway,
Go ahead.
Clavo, hold on, bro. Like, I've been quiet the whole time. I mean, I don't want to
You
be
know, you
interrupted.
right. You right.
Yeah,
I
You
haven't
right. You
interrupted
right.
it's all
anybody,
good,
and I
man.
don't want to.
I
I'd
haven't
like
forgot
not to
about
be
you,
in.
round one in Solidus.
No, you got
I
it,
am
baby.
free.
Go. You got it.
No, like I haven't interrupted anybody, and I hope nobody interrupts me. But I'm gonna piggyback on when basically Brim said about Supreme and like me. We grew up in the tri-state area. We grew up in New York City, and that word was never meant in any like derogatory racial way. It was like seeing your homie. It was part of the culture, I guess. But but that I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, okay, I guess these two guys don't take it that way. But just by what Clavo and Nuke just said, that in Texas the same analogy applies. Like they say it to them, like when they see them at the gas station, grocery, whatever it is, it's part of the culture. And the difference is the tone that it is said in. But these two guys
I got
use
you,
it
Mills.
when
I got you.
but these two guys have used it to the point where basically they're backed up into a corner in an argument, and that's their way out of it.
Exactly.
I feel that, man. But the thing is this: what culture is it a part of? Black people culture.
The inner city, like I guess, okay, it's. I'm gonna
Well,
say
hold
yes.
on.
It's a
I can
Moreno.
explain it when y'all ready. Let me know.
Like
It's
I said,
black
man,
people.
and I'm gonna say it
It's
again.
it's black people culture. That's the thing. You
I was
dig?
gonna say that. I was
Like
gonna
I
say that.
said,
So now
and
with
I'm gonna say it again.
so
I'm
now
gonna
with
Hey,
ask
shut
you,
your bitch
Mills.
ass up.
Hold on.
Nobody
Let
want
Mills
to hear
get
you.
this one out real quick.
hold on,
I'm gonna
Ashley,
go to
because
everybody. Let Mills finish this point.
I want to have this dialogue respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you finna come in here on demon time, like, and
Nah,
I
I
ain't
like
mad
this
at it.
though. This is good though. This is good though. Keep it going.
But just I want to keep it respectful as possible, man. But it is black people culture, man, and when it's a black man telling you, bro, y'all are never gonna know what it's like to feel the anxiety of someone who's trying to insult you using that word. When they
But
say
we're not.
nigga,
But
they not hold up. They're not gonna look at you and call you a nigga. They're gonna look at me. They're gonna look at Ashley. They're gonna look at Solidus. They're gonna look at Brim and know what term to use to get up under our skin, man. That is a very vulgar word coming out the mouth of a non-black person. That's just a fact. So just before it was everybody's culture, it was our culture that was somewhat secretive and secluded and exclusive to just the people who have by birthright are called that word. So when you go down the street and you hear an Asian person saying it, and you hear this little cracker motherfucker all the way down in Texas who think he a rolling 60 Crip saying it, or some Hispanics saying it, it's like, dog, and that's just not relegated to Texas. I had to not check. I don't like saying the word check. I had to talk to a Mexican kid in my back. I'm on the south side of Omaha, Nebraska. This is Mexico over here. And he like, nigga this and nigga that. And I'm like, young, and you killing me with this nigga shit. And his older brother got on him and was like, dog, I told you about doing that shit. So it's not just in these cities that y'all are trying to relegate it to. It's across and not even it's transcended America. You got Brits over there saying it now. You got these folks coming over here
What?
from Colombia and the Dominican Republic saying it, and they're not even black like that. They're regular Spanish speaking mestizos. So it's just gotten to a point where it's
So
like,
can I ask you a question real quick,
absolutely.
Mills? I hate to interrupt, and this is said with all sincerity. What do you think when that young guy from Nebraska was saying, dropping those words? what do you think his intent was behind the word? Was it? Do you think he was looking at you more of like my friend, my brother, my pal, or do you think there was any negative intent on how he was coming? I'm not justifying why he said it or what he said. I'm just saying, did you think his heart was like in a malicious place, or he was trying to be like friendly?
I'm gonna be real. It doesn't. It's not about your intent. It's how I'm internalizing it, and it's just honestly a word that shouldn't be coming out of your mouth. It's not about oh well. I think it's just the culture. It's this and that and the third. All that shit go out the window when I tell you, fam. My anxiety is skyrocketing right now because you using that word, my G. Just chill with it. You dig? Like put it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. For my, just for all my, my mestizo homies. If I took the ER out of frijole and added an A, it's literally the equivalent to that shit right there. That is never going to sit right and register with y'all as me using it as a term of endearment because it's coming by way of a racial epithet. The difference is we took a word that was derogatory and demeaning and demonstrative and war against us, and we use that as camaraderie between the brethren. We don't owe nobody an explanation as to why we use that word, but that's just what it is. That is something that has to be respected. You feel me? It
I
does.
agree with that point. I agree with that point, Mill. The only thing is different in Texas is that if you're a Latino and a black guy comes up to you and uses that word on you and he tells you that and then he's expecting it back. I'm telling you, the culture here is way different from anywhere else. I mean, am I
Bro,
lying, Clavo?
bro, okay,
It's
look, that word here, a woman uses that word to express as his man, as her man.
Yes.
That is my ninja. Yeah, don't talk to me. I got a ninja. Whenever a black homeboy calls to me, yo, what's up, my ninja? But he's talking about as a brother. They use it here as a friendship thing, bro. So I mean,
Like you're allowed
I
in the
think
community.
over here, we already basically it means that down here in Texas, we don't look way past that racial shit, and we basically
Yes.
use it as a friendly gesture here. So that's
Correct.
what I'm saying. Like nobody here takes it at heart. But like I said, I get it here. But I hardly ever use that word, bro. Sometimes it slipped because I ain't gonna lie. I actually for like a couple of years ago, I already stopped trying to use that word because it was in my vocabulary a lot, and I really don't like using it. But the thing was is that, bro, that's I was being called that by black. So I'm like, bro, why are you calling me that? I mean,
and I
I'm
don't know.
not. So I mean, should I? Okay,
So
since
should
it's
he be
offensive to
offended?
y'all, should I get offended? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got confused. But
Look.
after
Let
so
me
much
get this
years,
out there.
of using it back and forth and being in the dope game too, bro. Messing with a lot of black folks. We got
I
used
feel
to it,
that.
dog. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
I don't
I
know.
feel that. And I know. I know. I remember it was literally a white dude who said the same thing that you said, and that's when I had. And this was years ago. That's when I had the reality check. Like, yo, you right. You got to humble out. You right. And because just it's honestly a word that's just a lot more accepted in today in popular culture. You dig? It's harder not to say the shit than it is to actually just accept the shit into your lexicon. So I had to humble out and say, yo, you know what? You 150% right on that. And I don't even use that word around people who has that shit in their vocabulary because I don't want to trigger you and entice you into thinking that it's acceptable to say it around me. Now I'm sitting up here in my feelings because of motherfuckers saying this shit. But it does, just I get what you're saying, and because of that, I discipline myself to stop saying it around people unless I know for a fact that shit just ain't gonna come out of your mouth. So you
Man,
right on that. You right on that.
if you saw my video, bro, you were the reason why I
I'm sorry.
said ninja, because I didn't want to offend nobody. You were the first person I thought about.
I appreciate that.
And
I
and
do.
that's a big step towards respect for everybody. What's up, Brim?
Salute.
One thing I wanted to point out to you, and this is the thing, like when I come on to rock out with you, this is the thing that be getting to me, right? I come on, let's say if I'm not on the panel and I'm chopping it up in the chat. When somebody like Guillotine says Mexicans are better than black, and the thing is, you get on these two other gentlemen about them doing race baiting type of comments, and I listen, I can't necessarily disagree with you. The reason why I say it's uneven sometimes, and it ain't necessarily, I mean, they're not on the panel. So when you said that, that's fair. When you got somebody like Guillotine, Mexicans will win, Mexicans are better than blacks. Like the stupid shit that I see some people be saying in the chat, right? That's the shit that could be getting me tight. Like, I don't come here for that. So if I'm the person, the innocent bystander, just coming in
Mm-hmm.
to just come watch your channel for the first time, and I see people talking like that, that can be a turn off. Or it can invite the wrong type of element in regards
Mm-hmm.
to the conversation, and things can end up going left for no damn reason when we only want to talk about boxing.
And you know, that's a really good point. And my rebuttal to that is, that's why I try to hold myself to the highest standard. Be respectful of everybody. Be inclusive of everybody. We have black, white, Latino, and in Ashley Knuckles' case, LGBTQ. We have him on the channel, so I don't mistreat anybody. Ashley can attest to that. And not only that, when people come in the chat, I don't let somebody get on this panel and say bam, 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 something like egregious. You're not getting up here saying that, because you'll never get another panel spot with me again. But I'm not gonna monitor everybody in the chat. I have a few moderators, and Ashley was like, "Oh, it's not fair. The moderators are not doing their job." I said, "You want to be a moderator? Well, no. Then stop complaining about it. Like if I try to hand you the tools to fix it, but you're scared to be a moderator, then shut up. Like,
Hey, some of the people. Hey, no, you got you got boxing realm. Hey, you got boxing realm, bro. Boxing realm actually do be retracting those comments.
First of all, motherfucker, this is your channel. It's your reputation on the motherfucking line for letting
my
people come in
reputation
your
is I
chat.
don't speak
For
for
letting people come
everybody.
in your chat.
Hold on, Ashley. Hold on, Ashley.
So it's not up to me to come on here and regulate who the fuck say what that, because I'll be a guest on this bitch. So I can't be a guest.
Hold on, Ashley.
Then we need to regulate you, bro. You using what back over there?
We need to
What the fuck you
regulate,
mean?
and what makes it even more sadder for Clavo
Hold on, one second, Ashley. I wanted to finish responding to Brim. I just wanted to say this one last thing to Brim.
Go ahead and
And
say what you
Brim
want to
says,
say, man.
hold on. Brim says he'll see stuff in the comments that'll really get him like, he'd be like, man, I can't believe they saying this in the comments. Welcome to America. I can walk into I can walk into a Walmart and I might see two people going at it saying crazy things. I keep on pushing. I don't worry about what nobody else said. I've seen people do and say derogatory things. I keep on pushing. People say derogatory things to me. I just keep on pushing. I don't get in everybody's business. But what I'm saying is, I don't allow those type of people on the panel. And it's also disingenuous, Brim, respectfully, for you to come on here and say somebody would say something like that in the chat when I've seen it the other way in reverse too in the chat, where it's been like crazy talk on both sides where people have said that. Like, I've seen it on both sides, but I can't monitor. It's too many people sometimes. I can't always do it. That's why I don't really focus too much on that. You got to be saying something and spamming the chat for me to be able to, like, okay, we got to get this guy up out of here. But other than that, nobody on the panel will ever take the lead of being disrespectful like that. But yeah, that kind of comment is everywhere in America.
I mean, that's where I was going with it.
What I think about it.
Hey,
Look,
Still Mills, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for backing me up as far as on that live chat, because you remember. Motherfucker try to edit shit out and make it like I just came on the fucking show and just
nobody edit shit out, bitch. What the fuck got edited out? What got edited out, bitch?
First of all, like I was saying, Still
nothing got edited out.
First of all, they came at me like I just came out of my mouth for no reason and just said wetback.
You did.
I was bothered about them saying,
bro, you were bothered because Supreme. Hey, Supreme, you were behind it all, bro. Let them know what you did. Let them know what you did, Brim.
We do got to give Prim a I know Prim been over there.
The emotional song. I sang the emotional song, and once it ended, all I heard was like "wetback."
No. He said He said it after you caught him and Murad's wedding crashers. Then he said it, bro. That's what I'm saying. That word was not. That word was not even in the combo.
Part of the wedding crashers, by the way.
And he said it. Clavo edited nothing out.
I promise you right now, if you go back to that
Yo,
video.
relax, Ashley. Nothing got edited out, though. During that time, listen.
Man, I was quiet.
During that time, that word was not used, bro.
Man, look at that bump your guns.
Get up here, hit kid, let him know.
Bump your guns.
Look here, whenever I talk, man,
my brother.
It's sad when I talk. I got like 100 people talking with me.
Listen, I'm gonna
let Prim didn't get to say anything yet. Let Prim say his part real quick.
So, bitch. Let me talk, bitch. So let you know,
goddamn.
When that happened, it ain't happened during that time, my brother. I know you get it sometime when I use the N-word and all that. I'm from the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the South Bronx. I grew up around everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we communicate. And this is how we did it when we were hustling. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why we did it, even working in FedEx. This is where this is a norm. I know some people don't like to hear it.
First of all, before you even
hold on.
Let him talk.
Hey, let me school your little ass. Let me school your little ass first, all right? This is a norm, all right? And it's become a norm. It's sad.
Stop, man.
Let him finish, Ashley. Let him finish.
I'm just trying to break it down, Ashley.
No, the only thing little on you is your dick.
Break it down, Ashley.
You don't have to break nothing down to me, Prim.
Go ahead and go, Prim.
It's become a norm. Anybody that's been around the streets, grew up around the streets, and did everything in the street, dirt in the streets, not on the street, has heard the word, hey, what's good, my nigga, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if you hear that from me a lot. I never say it to be hurtful or anything, but that's just who I am. I'm been programmed like that for 50-something years. My coach is around that, everybody. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't say it to offend him, but if you do get offended, then my bad, Ashley. My bad, Ashley. I ain't gonna lie, my bad.
First of
But you
all,
just all right.
when I
Listen,
made
it's
And,
all
and,
when I
right,
hold on,
made the
hold on,
Ashley.
and
comment,
I will say this.
Listen,
I'll say
Ashley.
this just for the
Listen.
channel. Hold on.
what
I'll
made
say this
me
for the
Chill,
channel.
bro.
Hold on,
listen,
Ashley.
man,
Hold
either y'all
on,
gonna let
Ashley.
me talk or
Chill,
y'all gonna
Ash.
I'm
change
Bro,
not
the
he
gonna
didn't
let
subject.
even
everybody talk. I
finish.
just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. I would ask everybody on the channel, everybody, black, white, LGBTQ, everybody, if we
That's
could
you,
all
Ashley.
try to refrain from using that word, and just more say my brother, my pal, my whoever. But
That's fine.
anything
I'm
but
gonna
that.
use my son. I'm gonna take it to
My
the old
son.
school. Yo,
Hey,
where your
look,
son?
look, look. But
Ashley's
look,
son.
look.
Listen to me. Listen to me. The reason I say that because what I've been around. I can't speak for everybody else, but what I've been around. You understand what I'm saying? And everywhere that I'm around, it's that. So if I do see my man, if I do see Brim and we chilling, we're like, yo, Brim, that shit was crazy, my nigga. That's the craziest shit ever. Brim is gonna be like, yo, you right, my nigga. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But see, we understand that.
First
It's
of
not a
all,
disrespectful thing. You
first of
understand? But
Listen.
all,
It's
listen,
crazy because
you
Ashley,
still going
cállate
on
la
and on
boca,
because I
Hold on,
man.
already know
Ashley.
what
Hold
you're
on, Ashley. I'm
saying.
gonna let you go. Just finish up,
Listen,
Prince.
this ain't just for you, actually. This for the world to learn. All right, it's for the y'all can know. All right, it's about the environment that you grew up with. Okay, some people don't like to hear it. Some people don't say it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. I appreciate that. I applaud that. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, I will not say that here in the channel because it hurts your feeling and it bothers other people. And I get it. I'm gonna respect other people's
And look, and
boundaries.
if it
But
slips out,
listen,
we'll just move on and just
yeah,
try to tighten
well,
up
yeah.
later. Because
no,
it
we'll
some
tighten it
habits
up. We'll
take a
tighten it
while.
up. Believe me, I'm gonna be calling him son from now on. That's my son. All right. So
Nah,
that's
nah,
my
he
son
not.
from now
He's
on.
your nah. He's your bitch.
Here's what
He's your
I
little
think
bitch.
about
That's what it is.
It's,
Ashley and
no,
Solidus
no,
and stuff
no, no.
like
He's
this.
my
Look,
son, and Solidus is my
hold on,
bitch. He's
Mills.
my
We
son,
need
and
to
that's
use
my
Oh,
bitch.
that even
respectful
better.
words like
Even
calling
better.
him a bitch.
All right,
All right,
Solidus, you a
but
bitch. Anyway,
but
yo, Brim,
Oh,
I get what you're saying, Brim. I get what you're saying. I understand what everybody say. Edgar, I got you, Clavo. You know what I'm saying? Nuke, still, you're from out there, Omaha. I know you hear that shit out there too a lot. I know
Hey,
you don't say
Kels,
it, but it's out there. Actually,
Kels, you you
wherever
you
you at,
you
Bean,
you
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 a
came
dragging
bitch.
from
you
the
dragging
Bronx.
this shit on too
I
long,
would
man.
Oh.
say,
Keep
You
it
like, I
moving,
would
so-called
man.
say
came
it
from
too. That's what I'm saying.
so-called
I
Bean,
came
mean,
you a
from the
bitch, bro.
Bronx, and you say you
Keep it
grew
moving,
around the
brother.
projects, so you spoke like
You've been
that
moving it
yourself
on.
around your peoples, around your peers. So stop lying. Stop fucking lying. Anyway,
Uh,
long story short,
I appreciate
I'll
that, Prince.
relax. My
yeah,
shit.
look,
I'm
We'll
gonna say
talk
this.
boxing. We'll
Okay,
talk
it's my
sun.
turn
I
to
But that
talk,
ain't
so I'm
appreciate
gonna
gonna
that.
say
stop
this.
me. That ain't gonna
And,
stop
First
me
of
for who
all,
I am face to face. You
absolutely, I
understand what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
I ain't gonna
and look,
change for
and to
nobody.
me, it was,
It's
it,
just a
yeah.
hold on 1 second, round one. It's just a respect thing that I would ask everybody on here. Is just let's just try to make it
all right, boy.
respectful for
Of
everybody.
course.
Make everybody come.
If
And
anybody
yeah,
says it, I'm gonna go ahead
and
and
to
point it
me,
out. Even if I say it, I'm gonna correct myself and I'm apologize if
And
it
yeah,
slipped
like we all
because it
just
first
trying
has
to
of
be
all,
better.
look. It slipped
My
before,
man,
bro. I'm
Sun
trying.
Knuckles. I got you.
I've been
first,
trying for the last
I
2 years
didn't
to
get
get
round one.
that
I didn't
out.
get round one.
What's
I'm
good,
gonna go to
Go
round
ahead,
one.
Brim. What's up, Brim?
I got Mills and Brim and Solidus they got to speak to. Round one, I didn't get what you said, my brother.
oh, sorry. Like I said, like yeah, like and it's to Mills because last time I told him too, like yeah, Mills, I'm a dude. I used to be one of the dudes that be saying nigga, but I guess he couldn't hear me because we were all talking. There was like a while ago from the chat, but about this shit, right? But yeah, it's like it's kind of weird because where I'm at, like I was born from Compton, California, bro. Out in LA, South Central, raised and shit, right? So it's a lot of different. And I got a black wife. I'm Mexican, but I got a black wife. But my black wife, she's different too. She was grown in the valley with nothing but Mexicans, so we're opposite. But she didn't like the way when I come out and say nigga and shit. So yeah, I get it. I stop for her. I put my
Man,
respect
round one,
on.
stop
The
saying it,
only
bro.
time
Use
you're gonna
another
hear me
term,
say
bro.
that is when I'm gonna
It's
be
all good.
emotional, and I'm never emotional. So my wife seen me say that when like some Mexican dude's there, and I'm like getting all hood on him because he's trying to bang on me and shit. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna put my respect on everybody and shit, like I did my wife years ago. So yeah, it's just different, like the culture and shit. It's funny because there's some Mexicans who hate that shit. Like Esse, you shouldn't be saying that, Esse. But then I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to talk like you and wear fucking long ass white socks and shit like that. I bang different. I dress different.
Yeah,
So
I'm shocked the
it's a
fuck
whole
out on.
different vibe. But
All
I
right.
feel you. I feel you.
Hold on. I
Brim,
want to go to Solidus real quick, but before I go to Solidus, I want to get Brims and Mills questions answered. Brim first.
Can I?
Damn,
I ain't
bro,
gonna
I've
lie,
been
I'm
waiting
so
like
ready
30
to move
minutes. They
on
didn't get
to
to talk yet.
My
You
bad,
skipped me
actually.
about 3
go
I
ahead.
got you after them, and I got solid, but I got to get Solidus first.
Because nobody care what you say.
Yeah, I know they don't. I know they don't. But
I know,
like I said, I
Canelo,
don't, I
I
don't
relax,
promise,
touch
son.
on
Ashley.
what the
I
fuck they
promise,
like, man.
Ashley. I'm gonna
I
get
don't
my
I'm
give a
still
fuck
cue.
waiting
what
for
none
my
of that.
rebuttal,
Hold
bitch.
on.
I'm
Let
still
Brim
waiting on my
ask
You
his
just don't
motherfucking
know
question real
what you're
quick.
rebuttal.
talking about, Clavo.
Hold on,
I'm
let
You
Brim
still
just
ask
waiting
don't
on
know
his
my
what you're
question real
rebuttal,
talking.
quick.
asshole.
You just
Hold
love
on,
me.
hold on,
That's
cause
why that's something to say to me. You
Ashley,
want me
1
to
second,
dig
1
your little
second.
back
Nah,
Brim,
out
bitch
go
there.
ahead and
ass.
go,
You gave
Brim.
me the fucking challenge. I took it and I exposed you.
You
He
fucking
did.
Simple.
like how
Brim,
you respond? I don't give a
Ashley,
fuck
relax.
about being
Brim,
old.
Brim, go ahead and go, Brim.
I
If
really
you
want to move
disrespectful, I'm
on
a
to this because again, when I come to talk boxing, I come to talk boxing. None of this shit is what I came here to talk for. The only one thing I'll say, and everybody tells me ignore the chat, and I will do my best to do so. But there's no way on God's green earth that I'm gonna let anybody tell me that I'm playing victimhood because I got an issue with somebody calling me a moon cricket. I'm sorry, I will
Exactly.
never.
What the
I
fuck?
will never let anybody get
That's
away with
crazy.
saying some shit like that, and I'm gonna stand on my 10 toes regardless. Where if you feel like that you got an issue with me having an issue with it, the truth of the matter is kind of
Yep.
fuck you. The truth of the matter,
Is he cutting
it's
out?
more
Hold on,
fuck
Brim.
you
The only
in
You
thing,
regards to
cutting
that
out,
aspect.
Brim?
Because the
hold on, Brim. Hold on, Brim.
I don't care what
Bro,
when I saw somebody taking moon to the chat, that's a whole different
Brim, you
conversation
breaking
from
up, bro.
the N-word. The N-word
Brim, we
don't
having a
bother me
hard
at all.
time. I got most of what you said, Brim. I got most of what you said, but I'm gonna let me go to Mills real quick, Brim. Go ahead, Mill.
All right, so peep game, man. Like, just this is the shit that I'm talking about. When you look in the chat, I'm being told I got a victim mindset because I'm taking issue with people using the word that's immediately confrontational with me and my people,
Bro,
man.
don't
This is just the level of social conditioning that I'm talking
but this,
about
yeah,
as hold on, as it pertains to a lot of these Spanish cats, bro. I don't get on here. I don't counterattack y'all saying nigga with me using inflammatory terms towards Spanish speaking mestizos. I don't do that, and I feel like I'm being pretty diplomatic in the conversation, and I still got fuck faces over here in the comment section talking about I'm a victim and all
Oh,
that bullshit.
you talking about guillotine, bro?
I'm talking.
People in the
I don't know
comments
who it.
always just gonna be
I
wilding,
don't
bro.
know who it is, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, this
Nah,
shit is just it's getting goofy.
no,
Go
I say you got every right, bro. Hey, Mills, you got every right, bro. I feel you
I
got every right. You know
so
why? And you know why? Because I don't think I ever hear that word come out of you.
well, the thing is because I don't say it when I get on. I don't say it when I get on here. It's definitely in my vocabulary, but I need y'all to understand this, bro. Birthright. That is our word. That is our word by birthright.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
not.
hey,
That's
wait,
not.
wait, wait.
That's
Let
a.
me tell you
Hold on.
one
Hold on.
thing though.
That's a
Hey,
wild
let
pill
me
to
tell you,
swallow
Mills,
for a lot of people who's
Mills,
not a part
and
of
this
being
is
a
why,
black man.
this
But
is
that's just
why
a fact.
it
And to
swallowed over a
speak
lot of
to
people.
round run, let me address you. To speak to you being from being you being from Compton and all, bro. I know you know. I know for a fact you know about tortilla flats out there in Compton, California, where they strike up the NK. What they hit ups out there as
Yeah, there's
NK,
some
and it's
hoods
not.
out there. Yeah,
There's plenty
there's
of them
some hoods
because
out
this
there.
line
Yeah,
goes out
bro.
there in Long Beach who do it as well. I'm very
Yeah,
much so
and
in
that.
tune with the streets. We push LA politics up here and been pushing it up here since the mid to the early mid 80s. So I know for a fact what's going on out there, man. What I'm just simply
Yeah, bro.
saying
Like
is
I
this.
got family from like.
What I'm saying is, granted, yeah, when I get you come up in a culture, you're gonna assimilate to that culture. But the F word was that was a cultural thing that we use, and not just even in Black America, but abroad. Everybody used the F word as it pertains to the LGBTQ community, man. But when
Let's
they
Yeah,
leave
took
yeah,
it,
Ashley
no,
out of
yeah,
this,
but
please.
but
and that's the thing.
Leave
but
Ashley
when
out
they
of it, Bree. Leave my
but
son Ashley out of it. Leave my son
but
Ashley
No,
out of it.
Look at
but
Kel. Look at
when
hey everybody.
when
Look
they
at the
Ashley in the
president.
And
Look
then
at the
1980s.
Solidus is
president
gonna
of the
feel a certain
Ashley
way.
Knuckles
That
Meat
bitch is
Riding
gonna feel a certain
campaign.
way.
Motherfucking
but the thing
motherfucking
is
Kels. Primo Kels. That bitch
when
stay with my dick in his mouth. He can't
they
help.
event.
He can't help but fuck
Oh
me off.
Ashley, let him finish.
You
I'm gonna
can't
come
help
back
but
to you.
fuck
I'm
me
gonna
off,
come back to you and
Hold up,
Solidus. I
and it's
promise.
lovely.
hold up, real quick. The
Yeah,
thing was when they put their foot down and they let it be known, bro, we ain't fucking with that shit no more. Not only was we obligated to respect it, but you could be canceled for saying that shit. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if we can get in that same respect, I'm just asking for the same respect as it pertains to us, man. And nobody questions them on taking the word queer back for their community. They got that right. Why? Because that word pertains immediately to their struggle. They know what it's like to be subjugated by way of that word. So we can't sit there and tell them, Why you get to say that word, but I can't say that word? They go through that struggle. They are part of that tribe. They are part of that brethren. We got to respect that. So I'm just saying,
LBG, I got you. I got you.
And it's
yeah, we
crazy.
got
and
to,
and
you know,
and I and I
let's
and I
just
think
call it straight across the board.
So they actually won't get mad if I call him a
hold on
cocksucker.
one second, fellas. 1 second. I
And
think
stop calling the hit kid and the Spanish homie nigga. If you black, don't say that shit to them, man. Just be selective
Give,
with
give,
who you
and
give
tell
I
him
that
think
shit
peace
with.
that
sometime.
everybody,
Respect that.
on the panel
Sometime,
is all in agreement on a base level of respect moving forward. I think that's the best way that we can build this
Okay.
together and have good conversations. I'm gonna go to Ashy and Solidus and Hit Kid, but before I do, I just want to pay some of them bills real quick,
Two
man.
bitches,
Some
the
people have
wedding
left some
crasher.
comments in here, man.
When I sorry to interrupt. When I see
1 second,
someone,
Hit. 1 second, Dosser. 1
okay.
second, you Dosser.
What the fuck?
Dawson.
What?
I'm just messing with you, Hit.
No, when I see someone typing, because I'm going to get into this, because I thought this was a boxing channel, not a thing channel. But
it is. Hold on. Hit. Let me get through these comments real
It's an
quick.
education
Okay.
channel.
And so JMA says debate instead of using the race safe word and don't call someone Lucky Charms. Okay, we got that one. Mexican Killer 69 says X Solidus why he comments in third person, laughing my ass off. Solidus, why do you comment in third person? That is weird.
Oh, what'd you say?
That is quite funny.
Why do you comment in third person?
He got nothing to say.
No, there's no reason for
He's
that.
a bitch.
Okay.
Why does he keep calling me a bitch?
I'm gonna give you the floor in like 2 minutes, Solidus. I promise.
I promise you he couldn't do nothing with me. So why say that?
I promise I'm gonna give you the floor.
You an old man, bro. All you know your chest make your heart stop, bro.
Ashley, I'm
Knock
gonna
it
let you
off.
guys get the floor. Just 1 second.
You an old man, bro. Knock it off. You 52, bro. Fall back, bro.
I'm talking to
Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, fellas. 1
50
second.
ain't old, man. 50 ain't old.
Hold on 1 second. Remy says, "Oh snap, your video hit a nerve." Racial Solidus. The videos hit hard, man. Remy says, "I'm Chicano and didn't like that taco comment." And
then he called him
JMA,
puto. Read the last
I
one,
didn't want to
puto.
add that, man.
I fucking say it,
I'm
puto.
trying to hold back, man. JMA says, like when he defended Virgil saying he was trash. Exactly. Lord Scante says, can we get Clavo to do the Solidus T laugh? Clavo, can you do that for us?
That fucking fake ass laugh, bro. Come on, man.
Mike Trade says the guy literally said the black race as a whole is better than any other race. Eduardo can vouch for me. Like the dude got a superiority complex bad. This is the Solidus T. Did you say that, Solidus?
See, again,
No, we ain't the best.
made up
We
stuff.
ain't the best. We just the motherfucking originals. That's all that is. Let's just keep it 100.
Original what? Original bitch?
The original man, motherfucker.
The original stupidity, bro.
You guys going off left field on this one. Mike, you don't even have to leave a super chat. Just let me know who you were talking about, and I can respond to that. I appreciate it.
Worldwide,
Hold on,
yeah, y'all don't want me on the mic
because
you know I'm blurring all y'all bitches up.
Long-winded. Toe Boxing says you sound like F guy was pretty funny. It is weird to host a live and never show your face. You don't even show your face on your profile. What kind of comment is that? You not showing your face, Nuke, but you're not showing yours.
Bro,
and if you don't like it, why the fuck you here?
Hey, bro,
why you here?
What the fuck?
I didn't even understand that. Mexican 69 Killer said it's funny Solidus doesn't like black women since he is one. What a bitch!
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my
God. Damn. Solidus, did you want any rebuttal to this or anything?
There isn't one.
Can't get too mad at that. It's internet stuff. Can't get too mad at that.
Okay. Toe to Toe says Lord Skanky 69 a diva. Toe to Toe says why Supreme the only goodie showing his face.
What?
Wait, he's obsessed with men's face? Like, what, you want your cheeks bust?
I'm not sure what you're asking for here, my brother. He want to see sideburns and mustaches, bro. That's what he's used to.
You want to look? I don't know, man. You need to go in one of them chat rooms. You looking for that type of time? We ain't on that over here.
Man, go to Fannin, bitch.
Santiago says black fighters are great. Now don't cry, Solidus. Thank you. JMA says too stupid to be a moderator. Ashy Knuckles. I know that was for Ashy. Frontline Migo says Solidus, you be talking crazy. I'm in Casey, Missouri. If you need that, I'll drop my info. Let me know. Solidus, Frontline Migo said you can get that work. You coming to Kansas City or what's up?
Hey, if it has to go down, it can go down.
Okay,
This
let
guy's
him. If you
soft.
want to
Y'all
let him know,
niggas need to
should he
talk
drop
to,
his
bro.
info or are you straight?
If he feels the need and if it makes sense, yeah, we can get in the ring.
Mr.
Toe
Softy.
to toe says Clavo emotional. I can tell he's soft in real life. Clavo, you want
Sure.
a rebuttal to this?
I mean, bro, look how many fucking super chats he done left, bro. Something must have fucking got his nerve, bro. Something's going on. And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Anybody going on the internet talking about women are toxic, that means you ain't getting no sex. Simple.
Yeah, but you're gay though. What would you know about that?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh
No,
man,
I'm
bro.
getting
thank
it. Get him
you,
I
off.
get mines,
thank
bro. I
you,
get
Nah,
mines.
you're
thank
I
bisexual,
get
bro.
mines.
I can
hold
tell.
on, let me
Bro,
let me
I'm
No
finish
not.
the
I'm
prison
not
comments,
over
niggas
here
can
fellas. Let
stay
me
dissing
gay
finish the
women.
though,
comments.
bro.
I
Hang
don't
You're
diss
on.
gay,
women on
bro.
Hold on,
fucking
let me finish
YouTube.
the comments,
You're
fellas.
doing it,
I
but
don't know,
Let me
man.
finish the
That's a
comments. Let me
You
nigga.
finish the
guys
Everybody,
always
comments.
talk about
I
meats.
just
Hold on,
ain't
let me
fucking
You
with
and
finish the
you.
Ashley,
comments.
you and Ashley always talk about meat and mouth. So shut the fuck up.
Hold on, let
please,
me finish.
Nah,
yeah,
that's your
they,
JMA
bitch
says,
ass
both
talking
of
about
them,
me,
both
bro.
of them
hold
niggas,
on one second,
both
one
of
second.
them
I'm gonna go
bitches
back
is
to you guys.
jiffy boys.
JMA says,
Both of
no,
them
you
Peter
That's
can't
Pan
get in the
cream
boys.
gay ass,
water.
Both like
bro.
And
peanut butter on their dick. You
hold on, fellas.
fucking,
He says you
you
can't get
fucking
in the
creep,
water and not get wet. I'm assuming what he's saying. This mofo starts with accents and
jiffy
act like
boy.
his cheeks hurt when the N word, when somebody says the N word. Man up.
There they go. That's why I told you this whole channel don't say nothing but gay
Stop
shit.
saying the whole channel, Ashley. You
All
know
that,
All
I
them
don't
niggas
roll
is
like this.
Oh,
fags,
you
Stop,
man.
Ashley.
fucking
Bravo,
Hey,
I
cream
hold
niggas
on,
is
never
fellas.
said
fags,
shut
it.
your
man.
bitch
No
Hey,
ass
come
up,
way.
on,
Solidus.
fellas.
You ain't
Come
talking
on,
about
bro.
shit, bitch.
Fags, man.
That's why you talking in third
JMA
person on
Always
these
says
say
you
comments,
gay
ho.
can't
shit,
take.
bro.
That's why
Hold
you
on,
Lame,
fellas.
talking in
You
bro.
third
can't
person
take.
on these comments.
Lame,
Hold on,
bro.
Shut
fellas.
your bitch
Let me
ass
You's
up.
a
finish the
lame,
chat,
You
son.
ain't
bro.
getting
We'll
no
come back
ass.
to it. We'll come
You's
That's
a
why
back
you
to
gotta
lame,
it.
talk bad
bro.
about women.
You get a lot of ass.
That's the fucking scummy shit I've heard on.
Hold on, fellas. JMA say you can't take the black out of the Caribbean people just because they don't speak English. It's a good point.
this
There's
month.
a lot of African history in the Caribbean. I'm assuming that's what he means,
No,
Brim.
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
That's
that.
not what he
We
means.
not we're not gonna do that,
I think
man.
that's what he meant, right?
That's
That's
not
what
what
he
he
We're not
meant.
gonna
means.
do that.
Fuck out of here.
Listen, man. At some point, because I don't want to deep dive off into that. I do want to get back to boxing because this little bitch ass
Exactly.
dudes in the
Thank you,
comment section say
Bill.
saying some slick shit. But I don't like that notion that you Caribbean or whatever, so that automatically makes you black. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not
Okay,
doing that. We're
we'll
not
take
doing that.
that and keep
Reach
it
Steel.
pumping. Carlos says, with all due respect, my bloodline is black history. Salute to my brother Carlos. Carlos is Puerto Rican, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Puerto
Yes.
Rican has a lot of black ancestry. Um,
Yeah, that
AJA
don't make you
says,
black though.
I'm not debating it. AJA says, then stop using the N word on other races. Lead by example.
I
I
mean,
agree.
yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
agree.
I
That's a
agree
good
with that.
point. That's
That's the
valid.
reason. That
I
was the
agree.
reason
I
why
just said that.
I was saying it because I thought it was made cool. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I was doing it. But regardless, look, right now I'm gonna just tell y'all this. I'm not gonna use that word no more. Y'all can use the word. Y'all can use the word beaner if y'all want. I don't care. But using the word
No.
wetback is like me adding the er on the n word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
we
So
just
I'm not
trying to
gonna use any of those.
Yeah, and we just trying to stay respectful of everybody. Antonio Garcia said, "Is Ashley on her period?" I would say so. And one baller says Ashley and Solidus lost the argument by getting violent. My brother John says Solidus and Ashley some superiority females. Well, and Solidus, I did not allow you a chance to say anything to anybody on the panel or whatever. I'm a fair guy, Solidus. The floor is yours. Then we'll go to Ashley because Ashley's been waiting. Then we'll go to Hit. I apologize, Hit, but I had these guys waiting for a long time. And then
No,
it'll go to Edgar.
it's fine. I've got my rant at the end
So
on this.
you said on the live you can make arrangements to like meet up and box, right? You said
Yeah, I
that.
said that. Yes.
So since these guys are you two, because I feel like me and you should square off, but besides you, since these guys on the panel are calling me a bitch, would they like to see me on that level?
Well,
You can
anybody
make
would
it
like to
happen
see him on the level? Go ahead and
because I
drop
don't
a
want to
comment.
keep beefing on the internet because at some point it gets kind of lame. But since they keep calling me a bitch and they're adamant about that, would these gentlemen like to see me on some boxing
You a
shit?
fucking bitch. I'll see
Show
your
me.
ass
Show me I'm a
whenever you
bitch.
ready.
Bro,
Show me.
okay. Here's the thing.
Mills.
Please, you know what? Make that fight
Would
with
you
me.
Shut
like
your
Make
to?
bitch
that
ass
fight
up,
with
Ashley.
me
You
and
ain't talking about
hey,
shit.
Cream,
set up that
Cream and
fight with me and
Clavo.
Cream. I
Shut
want
your
to
bitch
fight
ass
his
up, Ashley.
motherfucking ass. Since you say,
Hold
Nah,
on.
you're gonna
Let
get
I'm gonna
fucking
Solidus
beat
finish.
him
Hold
dropped.
on.
ass.
Let
I'm gonna
Solidus
beat the
finish.
fuck out of your little
Shut
bitch
your
ass.
bitch
Cream,
ass up.
Cream and
Yo, you're gonna
I'm
Clavo.
gonna
get
show you.
dropped.
I'm
I'm
gonna show
telling
you.
You
you.
gotta get through
Go
Park Street
ahead.
Hold on.
first.
Ashley,
Yo,
one
you're
You
gonna
gotta
second.
get
get
One
through
dropped.
second,
I'm
Ashley. One
telling you.
second.
I'm gonna
Y'all
Ashley,
put
gotta
that
one
get
on
through
your
second.
Park
mama,
Street
nigga.
first.
I'm gonna
I'm
beat the
telling you,
fuck
you're
out of
gonna the
I'm gonna beat
truck,
you
Hold
up.
on,
son.
I'm
folks.
gonna
Hold
beat
on,
you up.
folks. Hold on, one
Yo,
second.
Mills,
Solidus,
yo, son is gonna get dropped, Mills.
hold on, Prim. Solidus, who were you calling out? Who were you calling out to the face? You said me, right? And who else did you say?
Yeah, besides you, the Supreme and Clavo want that action.
Prim
Because it's
Clavo,
easy.
would
Like I
you
said,
like
it's
some of that
easy.
work
It's
with
easy to talk
Solidus?
shit on the internet.
Are you
Or
I'm
you
gonna
a
be
group chat because you can
honest,
say
yo,
that.
solid.
You
I'm gonna
can
be
say
honest.
that
I
a
don't
million
want to
sure
put
times.
you.
you
That's
want to do
easy.
Listen,
this?
I don't want to
Are
hurt
That's
you,
you
bro.
sure
easy.
you want to do
But if
this?
you want to get hurt, I
IBS
got
says he
you.
got the
I
connect.
got
We
you.
can do that.
I got you. You
Bro, I've been
soft.
boxing
Sure you
since I was
want to
You
do
eight,
this
bro.
soft.
though?
Yo, you are the softest
Show
dude
me.
on YouTube. I will break your
Show
ass down
me.
like an improper fraction. I'm telling you,
Okay,
bro, I will
okay.
hurt
I
you.
hear that.
I will
Can you
hurt
show
you.
me?
I'm telling you, I will hurt you. I will
Okay,
hurt
I
you.
want you to show me. I
I will.
promise you
No,
you won't.
I will show you, you bitch
I
ass
promise
nigga.
you you
Come
won't.
see me over here.
I
Okay,
promise you you
so it
won't.
looked like
Yeah,
hold on. So Prim
I promise you you won't.
Let's go, ninja. Let's go.
hold on. So now Solidus said, hold on. Understand that Solidus said
It's
he
a
want to
wrap,
fade with.
bro. It's a
I just
wrap.
want to clear this. I want to clear this up. So Solidus want me to set it up so he can get a fade with me, Park Street, Prim, Clavo. So that's 4 people. He want to run back-to-back fades with everybody.
Listen,
I'm
Luke.
assuming.
Listen. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Listen, boxing OTs right here,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
I got a ring. Whenever y'all ready, come see me. I'm there. Come see me. I'm there.
Your old
I
ass
mean,
knocked
put
I'm
it
out.
there.
out
I
there,
got a ring.
Solidus.
Yeah, old. Listen, let it
All
fool you. Go
right.
ahead. Old 52.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Oh man, just come
Okay.
on,
And not
bro.
only that, and there's another matchup I want. Fuck it, Hit Kid versus Mills. Knock his ass out.
Nah, I'm all right.
What
I'm
the
good with
fuck?
Seal.
I can't fuck with Hit Kid. I
We'll
can't fuck
fight
with
with
Hit Do
Seal.
you want the action though? Because you talking a lot. Do you want the action? Because
Who
like I
that?
said, it's easy to
We'll
call
go
somebody a
it.
bitch on the internet. That's
Who?
easy.
Who are you talking
You.
to?
Do you want the action?
Me or
Yeah,
Clavo.
bro.
Clavo?
The
Are
jail
you
guy.
sure?
The
Yeah.
jailbird.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
You
You,
sure?
Clavo. I
Are
would
you
like to fight
sure?
you in a
Yeah,
boxing
that, no,
match.
no, no, no,
I
no.
already
This
said
is
what
this
I
this is
said,
how we
bro.
going to set it up. This is how we going to
Man,
set it
shut
up.
up, bitch. Ain't
I
nobody
got
want
a
to
This
hear
how we
boxing
going
you.
to
ring
set
right
it up.
over here.
Me and
Legit.
These
Solidus,
niggas
Let's
don't
go.
know,
me and
bruh.
Solidus against Clavo and motherfucking Preem. Then after whoever win them, we going to switch because I don't want to put the gloves.
Bitch,
I
you
want
got
to
to
go
get through
knuckle.
I'm
Park
gonna
Street
fucking
I
first.
want to
start
go
You
y'all
got to
knuckle
niggas.
get
up
I'm
through
with
telling
Park
you,
Preem.
Street
start
first,
y'all.
So this
asshole.
ain't prize fighting, motherfucker. I ain't getting paid, so it ain't gonna be no gloves.
I'm
We
gonna
fighting
Bro,
with
you
start
fucking
knuckles.
y'all.
receiving Social
We
Security,
fight
bro.
with
What the
knuckles
fuck
since
are
you
you
so
gonna
tough.
do?
I'ma knock the motherfucking
He ain't
gazelles
gonna
off your
do
face. I
nothing.
promise you that. I
Bro, he
promise you
ain't
that.
gonna do
Motherfuckers
nothing,
I
borderline
Clavo. I
promise
swear
you
to
Medicare,
that.
bro.
God,
You
he ain't gonna
making
I
do
threats.
promise
nothing.
you that because you the toughest
All right,
talker on
Preem.
here.
Yo, he gonna
You the
huff and puff
loudest.
in the
Listen,
first
man. You
Hold
the
on,
round.
Ashley. I'm
In
gonna
the
loudest
come to
first
you
toughest
round,
next.
second
talker
round, he
on
gonna be
here.
sucking
You
that
the
Okay,
whip.
I'm gonna come to
loudest
I
you
and
next,
promise
Ashley.
you.
always the motherfucking
I just
softest,
want to see
bitch.
if
I swear to
Solidus has
God, I'm gonna
anything
tear
else to
through
add.
all that baby flesh you got going
Nigga.
on there.
Hold on.
I
I just want
promise you.
hold on, Prim. Hold on, Prim. I just want to see if Solidus has anything else to add before we keep going forward. Solidus, did you have anything else you want to add? Anything else to anybody else
Oh,
or
my
any other
mother, I turned my
topics?
camera on. Ain't nothing fat about me.
No, we could
Ashley, we don't
Who,
need to
who,
see
who,
that.
who
Voice
called you
to you.
fat?
You just let know. You said he gonna tear through all his baby fat. And I ain't nothing baby
I
fat
didn't.
on
I
me.
didn't
I
say that.
said baby
Nothing.
flesh. Get it
No. You
right.
don't sound fat to me. You sound fucking tall and skinny like a bootleg Dave
I hit you.
Chappelle.
Listen, man. When I
That's
land that one club on
I
your
swear,
little
solid to
fragile
see, I'm
ass
gonna tap
glass
that
built
jaw,
chin.
bro. I'm gonna break
Listen,
that
man.
jaw.
When I
Bro,
touch
you
that
got
little
the
all right.
glass
nerve to say
built
that
chin
you
of
wanna
yours,
fight
man, you're
somebody.
going to
You
sleep,
got
bro.
the
All
nerve,
right.
You're
my
going to
brother.
sleep. That's all I'm gonna
All
tell
Bro,
right.
you.
you crazy.
Yeah, I
I
know.
ain't none of
All
those
right.
crazy
Show
bitches you
me.
got in your video.
I know
I'm
I'm
Show
not,
not.
me.
Hold
boxer.
on,
All
fellas.
I asked you to do is show me. That's all I
Don't
asked
ask
you.
me nothing.
Hold on,
I
one
already
second.
told you where I'm at.
All you asked me to show
Prim.
me.
Hold on, Prim.
You say you'll break me in half, right?
Hold on, 1 second,
Show me.
fellas. Hold on. The only thing that he's
Well,
saying
why
you
you
need
be
to fight
disappointed?
first, Ashley, is obesity. He said once you fight obesity, Ashley, then you can come see him.
Yeah, okay, y'all think I'm fat, but like I
nah.
said,
He ain't
listen,
fat. I
man,
can
when y'all
tell.
finally meet me,
Nah, I can tell he's not fat. He's not
listen,
fat.
I'm trying to tell, listen, man, it done happened too many times, man, because I done had too many motherfuckers woofing at me,
Yo,
bro, because
Mills,
they
I'm gonna
think
tell
they
you,
tough.
Mills, right
But I'm
now. I'm
gonna tell
gonna
you
tell you,
like
Mills,
this,
right
though.
now.
I tell you
Lo
like this,
juro por mi madre.
I
Lo
bet you
juro
when I
por mi
walk up,
madre. I'm
I
gonna
bet you when I
destroy
walk up on you,
whoever they put in front of me.
I promise you when I walk up on y'all,
I
94% of y'all,
promise I'm gonna destroy you, bro. I ain't
94% of
even gonna
y'all
talk to you.
bitches ain't gonna
I'm
even
not even
want to
gonna
fight
talk to
with
you.
me.
But you know
I
what?
promise you that.
But you know what? I
I
was taught
promise you that.
different. So
I
after
promise
I
you
lay
that.
you out, I'm still gonna shake shake your hands.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
get something to drink,
Listen, man.
and we become
First of all,
friends. You know what I mean? Because I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy, dog.
First of all,
Fuck
you
that,
little
man.
man.
Fuck that. It's
Listen,
fuck you now and fuck you later for me.
Hold on. I'm gonna come back to you guys 1 second.
So you
Solidus, did
accept?
you have anything else to add, Solidus?
So Clavo, you accept my challenge?
Bro, I didn't accept it the first time you said it, bro. Are you sure you want to
All
do
right.
this? When I said, are you sure? Are you sure? You really
Man,
sure you
look
want
here.
to do this?
Yes.
Clavo too little. He about
Yes.
5'5", 145 pounds, man.
See
Don't beat that dude up,
that's
man.
where your stupidity
Don't
comes into
beat that
play,
dude up,
Ashley.
man.
That's where
Don't
your
beat him up,
stupidity
man.
comes into play.
Yeah.
Right there.
Listen, man, you ain't ready for me. I'm heavyweight.
Bro,
too
you
small.
fucking
I don't even
Medicare, bro.
chop
What the
your
fuck are you
ass up,
gonna
man.
do?
I don't
You
even
pulling
chop
up in
your
fucking
little ass up.
wheelchair,
You
motherfucker.
too
You
little, man.
probably need to
Yo,
wear a
Nuke,
men's
Nuke.
diaper, bro, because you
Yeah,
can't
bro,
hold
you
your
could
piss.
probably, right?
Hey,
You
look,
just
look.
said
I'm
it.
gonna
Bro,
tell
you
you this.
probably
I'm
got
gonna tell you
prostate
this.
issues.
Listen, man, your man Cream older
Hold on,
than me, so
If
if I
you
got
guys trying
prostate,
to
he
fight
got
me, hold
prostate.
on.
What you
Hold
Bro,
talking
on.
you
You
about?
got to
guys
take
are
some fucking,
hold on, fellas.
take a
Hold on,
whole
fellas.
jar of fucking Viagra
Listen,
before
I'm
you come
6
see me.
feet. I'm 6 feet and
Hold on, guys.
270.
Hold on, guys. Hold on,
I'm
guys.
6 feet and 270. Whenever y'all ready, bro.
Hold on, Preem. Hold on, Preem. All these
Oh, I'm
guys.
taller than
I can't
him.
believe I'm even
Too
being
little
called out
6
to
feet.
fight.
You too little 6 feet.
The only thing I'm gonna say is this: when I'm gonna go into training, I'm gonna take my camp to the Omaha
Listen,
Killer. I'm gonna go up there to Nebraska, and I'm gonna have to put in some work.
listen, man.
Mills
I
gonna
was
get me
six
right.
feet. I was 6 feet in the 9th grade. What
Mills
is you
got
talking
you.
about, man?
Mills
Listen, I'm
got you.
telling
What
you
is you
what I
talking
am.
about?
I'm
What
Mills
the
6
gonna
fuck
get you
feet,
I got
right.
to do with
270.
that?
That's it. That's all you
Too
need to know.
little, man.
That's what
Too
I
Mills
am.
gonna
little.
get you
Too
right for
little,
a low
That's
Cream.
it.
price of
Too little,
2,500
man. When I
for a
lean on you, you
6-week
going
That's
camp. He
down,
okay.
man.
got you.
It
Trust
ain't
me.
gonna be no leaning
Trust
on
me.
nobody. I
Trust me.
promise you that.
Trust me. When I lean as muscle on you, you
Oh
gonna
my
get
God, bro.
down, man.
Hold on.
It is
Este
what it
tipo no
is, man.
sabe
It
con
is
quién
what
se
it is.
está
No, you the
metiendo,
Debo,
brother.
Mr. Boxer. You
Oh
got the
my
They don't
God,
gym.
know
bro.
Preem.
You got the
Hold
gym.
They
on.
You
We
don't
got
got
the
a
know.
body
room. You the
bag here.
Debo. You the
Antonio
Mr.
Garcia
Boxer.
said, didn't Ashley Knuckles brag about being over 300 pounds? He did say
Yes,
that.
Never,
yes,
never did I
You
say. I
did
yes,
say
never
that,
said
Yes, he
over
Ashley.
did.
You
300
did
pounds.
say
yes.
Go back
that.
and
Yes,
look
he
at the
did.
Yo,
video.
hey, yo,
Go
Luke,
back
and
and
you
look
can
at the
tell him
video.
because he's talking about leaning on people.
That's a
Wait till
body
I
bag by
Go.
lean on you.
Antonio.
I'm
Body
gonna
bag from
Man,
break you,
Antonio.
bro.
Wait. Hold on,
listen,
Ashley. Hold on. Ashley, what is your weight?
I'm a solid 272.
How
I didn't
tall
even
are
say
you?
that the last time.
6'8".
Oh man, somebody please
You
bring
you
that up.
at least cause you're stupid because a motherfucker do lose
You went
weight,
down 20
dummy.
pounds that fast?
See, I
Man, shut
I
up.
You
never said
dropped
I
some
was
weight,
over
Ashley. You
300
dropped
Oh,
some
oh,
pounds,
weight.
you're
He's on
dummy.
Shut
losing
up.
Go
weight?
Ozempic. He's
back
on
and look at the
Ozempic.
video. I told you I was 290. I ain't say
Oh,
I
he
was
got
300.
Ozempic. Oh my
You
He
bad.
got
fucking
Ozempic.
stupid, man.
Hold on. Frontline
You
Migo
stupid.
says, Solidus, I dropped my info on your video. Answer, pussy. So that's what he said. He
Ooh.
didn't answer pussy, I did, but he put it on there. So
Hey,
I'm
I
gonna
just
be
added
looking.
answer
I'm
the
it.
gonna be
pussy.
looking
Answer
on
it.
top of your little ball
Answer it,
spots. I'm
son.
gonna be
Answer
looking
it,
on top
son.
of your ball
So
spots. I'm
Solidus,
gonna make you take that
don't
Domino's
front on
hat off.
Frontline because he
Like I
really trying
said,
to
man,
get
we
that
not
work
fighting
in.
at your gym.
Yo,
We fighting
Nuke.
outside your gym. I'm gonna beat
Yeah,
you up
hold on.
before you
What's
sweat.
up,
That's what
Edgar?
I'm gonna
What's
do.
up?
Listen,
Make sure
listen,
you bring your
listen, bro.
son
This
there
is
so he can watch
like,
Daddy and
This
listen.
bring your
To
guy.
me,
pops.
this has
Hold
been
on.
going
Let me
long.
hear
Bring
what
your
Edgar got to
kids
say.
so he
1 second, Ashley. 1 second. What
Y'all
do
be
you got to
quiet.
say?
Y'all
Listen,
be quiet.
listen. To me, this has gone long enough. We
It
got to
has.
get back to
Yeah.
boxing. And if
Yes.
Solidus and Ashy do not like it here, they can just leave because no one's gonna miss
Thank
them.
you, Edgar.
they
And
could just
Damn.
leave.
and
Like I
let me
said, every
finish the
time that
comments
word
and then
nigga
we
come
can
out
get
your
back
mouth,
to
you're gonna
boxing.
get the wrath,
Mexican
motherfucker.
6'9"
Just
killer
accept it.
says so.
You
So
can
then
leave,
why
Ashy.
doesn't hold on, fellas? Why doesn't Solidus go up to black women and tell them everything he got to say? The internet tough guy makes videos. Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about. He food. That boy food. I'm telling you, he food. He
Man, that's
food.
lame, bro.
Oh
Nah,
my
you
god!
lame. You lame.
Like I said,
You
man,
lame.
it's
Hold on. I
easy to
got one
talk
more.
shit
I
on the
got one more.
But
internet.
brother, you
Some
lame, yo.
face to
You
face shit.
lame.
We'll see.
I
We'll
can see
see
it
who's
in your
good.
eyes in the
Okay,
video. You
hold on. I got
saw.
another one. G says Solidus eats hot dogs without boxing just like that. Oh my god! I can't believe.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Gee, bro, you
Yeah, they
wildin',
forgot to
bro.
put
You
Ashley
fooling.
there. They forgot to put Ashley
This
there.
is the
Ashley does the
coldest
same
comment
thing.
I've heard
Oh my god.
today.
Oh my
Ashley does
He
the
god.
just
same thing with
again.
the bun, though. He does it with the bun. He does it with the bun. He does the same shit
Oh
with the
my
Hold
bun.
on.
god.
G says Solidus eats hot dogs without biting. God dang. That is cold. Damn,
Dog,
that's
that's some
cold.
wild shit right there,
Yo,
fam.
Ashley
Solid,
does.
Oh
Yo,
my
solid,
god.
Ashley does
solid,
the same
solid.
thing with the
Hold on 1
bun.
second, Prince. Solid. Do you have any response to that? Anything you want to
Nah,
say?
man, don't even respond to that, man. They
No,
gonna
I'm
they
not
gonna
worried
laugh
about
at that
that.
one, bro. Like that. You know, I'll be like, he won that. He won.
Oh, he won that one. That's a
Yeah.
Hands
You can't
down.
say
Leave
nothing.
that
Hands
fool
down.
alone.
I don't listen. I don't have to say nothing.
He
Listen, man.
Hold on,
competing
Antonio
with
I just
fights.
beat you
Garcia.
with, I just
Hold on,
beat
one
you with
second.
facts.
One second, Ashley.
I
I only
can't
got
beat you
two
with
on
more.
jokes.
I
Bluetooth.
only got
What
two
happened?
more, Ashley.
I can't win with jokes.
Ashley, I
Put
only
it on
got two
Bluetooth.
more. I only got two more.
Jokes
Antonio
is for
Garcia
clowns.
said
I can't
Ashley
beat you with
Knuckles
jokes,
is
but I can
built.
beat you.
He says Ashley Knuckles is built like Sherman Klump. That's what the. And then he also says Ashley. What's Ashley's cholesterol level? So
That
he
shit
getting it.
high. That shit high
Oh
as
man.
fuck.
All right, let's get
Then what
back to
is your
boxing.
cholesterol? What is your cholesterol? Because you ain't looking slim, motherfucker. You just as fat. You probably bigger than
Oh
me.
my
The fuck is
Just
you
told
God!
talking
you I'm
about?
6 feet,
Cholesterol.
270, straight up. No
and
more,
270
no
listen,
less. I ain't
listen,
gonna
so
lie about
270
it.
don't
I
require
ain't
you to
gonna
check your
hide or
cholesterol.
nothing like that.
270 don't
But I promise you,
270
when you
motherfucker,
feel
you're
these
30
hands,
pounds.
you're
You're
gonna
30
believe in
pounds
God.
away from
You're gonna
300
believe
pounds.
in
You need to
God.
check your cholesterol, brother. Stop
Damn.
the bullshit, man. Just because you bounce your fat ass around in that
Yeah,
ring
Papa.
that you got,
Sigue
don't
hablando
mean that
mierda.
your
All
ass
you
is
doing
gonna
is
kick,
building.
brother.
I
So
get it.
stop the
You one
bullshit.
of those that builds up the
When
fight.
you was in the
The
camera after
promoting
you did your
dudes. All
little
right.
workout,
All right,
I didn't
Jake
see a
Paul.
bead of
I
sweat on
got
your
you. I
motherfucking
got you,
forehead. So I
Jake
know you
Paul.
ain't do shit.
Okay,
You
relax,
just in the
relax,
gym for
Ashley, relax.
games, man. You
Clavo's
just in there for the
kitchen really
show.
got
You ain't
people
doing shit up
heated.
in there.
People
You
really are
ain't
mad
beating.
about
You can't
Clavo's
beat your way out
kitchen.
of a wet
Clavo's
paper
I
bag.
kitchen.
know
You can
Jake
stay
Paul.
talking.
Hold on. Clavo's kitchen has really cooked a lot of people's feelings today, man. Clavo in the kitchen is deadly, man.
Hell
Ashley
yeah.
can't beat anyone with jokes or facts. That's a fact as well.
Yeah, let you tell it.
That's a
You
big
can never
fact.
debate.
That's
Listen,
a
you can
big
never
fact.
debate a person one
That
on one
guy's a
without you having your
preposterous,
motherfucking
yo.
guard
Hold
dog
on, who
at
you
all
He
talking to?
times.
poses
Hold on, one
to be
second.
So
somebody
Ashley,
he's not.
hold on. Who
you
you
can have
talking to, Ashley?
a 20-minute one-on-one
Hold on.
fucking
Who are you
debate with
talking
somebody
to,
without the
Ashley? You
guards
talking to
jumping in.
me?
You can't say shit but join in like Rudolph to play the reindeer games with everybody else.
Hold on,
Because
Ashley.
that's
I'm
what the
asking
fuck
you a
you do.
question. Ashley,
You'll
hold on,
start
Ashley.
off a
Hold
debate,
on.
but
Let's
before
get
it's
this
over,
right.
you
I
talking
think he's
smack
talking
to
to
the
you,
other
Nuke.
people.
Ashley, shut the fuck up and answer the question. Are you talking to me saying I can't debate without help?
No, you can't. That's why Bruce Vain
That's
used to get.
wrong.
That's why pause when I say that. That's why Bruce Vain used to get in your fucking ass because you wouldn't go to his motherfucking chain. He used to
Bro,
eat your
Bruce
ass up.
Vane ducked the shit out of him.
The one you used to call Brucey, yeah, he used to get in your motherfucking ass.
Bruce
Pause.
Vane ducked.
Pause.
Hold on. Let me respond to this. This
Pause.
is funny.
You
Hold
can
on. This is the
respond all
funniest
you
shit.
want, but listen,
Hold on,
I done
Ashley.
did the research,
Hold on.
man. I done went back and
Ashley,
watched the video. The
goddamn, you're
man does.
long-winded as fuck. Ashley, let me respond. So
Super
Bruce
long
Vane
winded.
came, hold on. Bruce Vane came on here one time. I started cooking him, and then he said his phone died. He left like a bitch and never came back. Just like you. You remember how many times you rage quit? You remember 2 weeks you disappeared after David didn't enforce that mandatory? You take your
Damn.
300-pound ass and sit down somewhere, boy. I'll cut some bacon off your
Yo, he
back
was
fucking with
eating
me.
mad White Castles. He was eating mad White Castle.
Oh, man, can we get back to boxing?
Please.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can,
I'm
man. I
with.
still want to see
Please,
Inouye fight
I've been
my
waiting for your
guy
turn
next
over all
year.
this bullshit.
What, Ashley Knuckles,
Well,
Callum
his kid didn't
Smith,
get to say anything, bro.
Ashley, Callum Smith and David Morell is almost finalized according to Eddie Hearn. Are you excited about that fight, Ashley?
Bluetooth.
Ashley, where the fuck are you? He rage quit.
He rage quick.
That's a
I'm telling you,
body.
bro.
That's a
That's
body.
a body, dog. That's the
I'm gonna
fucking
drop the
body of
link
the
again. That's a
century.
body.
All right. Can I say my shit?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
say
Say
what
your
you gotta
shit,
say
yo.
here.
Before me and
Okay,
you start fighting.
so here's the deal. Over this issue, pretty much there are a couple of cunts in the chat who I'll fully admit it. I've been doing the time out. I don't give a fuck. Mike Valencia, Eden, even Guillotine. Like, I'm sorry. When it comes to race on me, I'm white as shit. Everyone knows I'm the whitest guy here. I'll be honest, okay? That's a bit of a dig at myself, but to be honest, I've never dropped the N word on here, and you can look back. I have never dropped the N word on here, and if anyone does as I have, I'm gonna call bullshit. Okay?
No, that's a fact. That's a
Bro,
fact.
y'all need to stop giving this nigga Nuke the time of day, bro. We all see what he do, bro. Niggas
Wait
be
a
racist
minute.
all day.
Wait,
This
is
is facts.
that never ate pussy?
This is
These
Nap.
niggas be racist
Hold on,
all
Nap. Hold
day
on,
in these
Nap. Hold on,
chats,
Nap.
bro.
Let
This nigga
speak.
don't
Nap,
be
hold
saying
on, Nap. Hold
nothing,
on, Nap.
bro.
Nap.
I
One
swear to
second.
God.
Nap.
But it's
I
cool.
want
It's
to
cool though.
introduce you, Nap. I want to introduce you. A lot of
Okay, you
people don't
got
know
it.
Nap. A lot of
Yo.
people haven't been around Nap. I don't know if you guys remember. Nap it stands for Never Ate Pussy, and that's
Cap.
Clavo gave him that nickname. And so
Bro,
Nap,
Clavo
he
suck
want to get
mad
on here
dick,
meat
just like
riding
his
and
little
hating.
sister.
Go ahead, Nap. Go
You
ahead. Say
said
what you
nap
got to
like
say, Nap.
nappy,
Let me
like a
finish.
nappy hair? Like
You
nappy
see,
hair in the
bro,
back
like
of the
this
neck?
nigga.
Like the
But y'all heard what I
buckshots?
said though, bro. Y'all niggas be
I'm saying like the
wild
Go
buckshots
ahead, Nap.
nap?
chats, bro.
Go
Y'all
That's
ahead,
your
niggas
Nap.
name,
don't be
nap?
saying nothing, bro. Like
Go ahead,
real
Nap.
talk. Like I like the channel. Like it's pretty. Like you guys are smart when it comes to boxing, but on that note, niggas do be wilding, bro. Like there's been a couple times I don't even say like racist shit on the channel. I just say some shit about Canelo, blobbity blue, and then niggas in the comments be talking crazy, and you be like, "Oh, stop looking at the comments," but they talking crazy, bro. Like
Yeah, the comments
niggas,
be
bro,
bugging.
just
Here's the problem. Here's the fucking problem.
bro.
No,
I'm not
I'm going to
listening.
interrupt because
No,
I'm pissed
I'm
off.
not listening to you, bro. I'm sorry to hear it.
No, you can shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, no disrespect to you, but your opinion does not matter to me, bro. Real talk.
Does my
What
opinion not
shit?
matter?
What makes you think your opinion matters, bitch?
It don't. It
How the
really
fuck does
don't.
my opinion? You just come on here and
Just like an
interrupted me.
asshole.
I
Everyone
don't
got
fucking
one,
And
you know?
interrupt
AKA
you,
says, I
stupid
no
dog.
longer respect Steel Mills.
I'm
Still,
just
I don't know if you
saying,
got
bro.
any
He's a
issue
dick.
with this guy.
I'm just saying though, bro.
He can eat a dick.
Hey, salute everybody.
AJ, he say, hey
Mills
man,
got
you
my
can eat a
respect all
dick,
the way,
man.
man.
Unless I don't
Hey,
know.
salute everybody, IBFP, everybody in the panel. I know this is a touchy subject. I just sent
Nah,
that
Clav
super
will be
chat.
the
Hey, no,
main
Nap.
one. That
Hey,
nigga
let me.
suck dick
Hey, Nap.
all day,
Listen,
bro. I
Nap.
swear
We're
to
not going
God.
with this negative stuff. Let me say something
I
positive.
hope Clav don't got no kids.
Oh Lord, have mercy. But
Oh,
hey,
I
for
swear.
fuck's sake.
Man, you need to stick your dick in the blender so you never have none.
Okay, I hope you don't. I hope you don't got no kids, bro. I
Here
really
we
feel
go
bad for
again.
them.
Ready
Bro, it
for
sounds
it?
like you can't even have any
They
kids.
got a
Listen to the way
gay
you
ass
sound.
pop, nigga, who
Listen to the way
photos
you fucking
himself butt
sound.
naked on the internet on stream.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go again.
Gay ass
I knew
nigga
you
Bro,
was
trying to
go,
gonna
pose
flag
man,
up
me.
take your ass
yourself
to a
coming out
corner,
of a
bro. Get
shower.
butt fucked by a
Faggot ass
crackhead.
nigga. Shut
Go
up.
to a corner and get butt fucked by a
Faggot
crackhead
ass
for
nigga.
$20.
I knew Clavo
Messy
was a
ass
fag.
profile picture. Grown ass man.
What the fuck are you saying that for, Solidus?
Man, Solidus, he's
Solid is a
soft right now,
bitch.
bro. His
Solid is a
I
pussy's
bitch.
knew that
wet.
nigga was a
He's
fag,
crying right
bro.
now, bro.
Solid is the
He's
softest
on
dude.
suicide watch
Solid
right
is the
now.
You
softest dude
bullshitting,
besides
bro. You
Nap.
bullshitting.
Besides Nap on this channel.
What?
They're the two weakest link right now.
Fucking idiot.
How?
hey, can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead,
Delusion
Carlos.
is real.
Hey,
I
let
wasn't
me say
even
something
being
real quick,
The
man.
racist. Like, I'm
stupidity
not
is
even
real.
saying
Oh
that
Lord,
It's
have
shit.
even more
mercy.
real.
Nah, the stupidity
Really
you
real.
got is real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
the
guy's a
stupidity and the
bozo.
emotional going
beef
wild
on
is very,
set, bro.
very
I
Emotional.
would
real.
come in here
Wait,
talk
wait,
straight
hold on.
boxing, bro, but
I want
niggas
to
would
go to
be
Carlos
talking
before I do.
crazy.
Hold on, before I go to Carlos, Nap, did you just come on here to talk shit, or did you have anything important to say?
I felt like that was important.
This
But
guy's
that's
an
just my
idiot.
opinion.
Bingo.
I swear.
Bro, did your mama tell you that you're important?
Bro, Clavo, you're a faggot, bro. Look at your profile picture, faggot ass
Oh,
nigga.
Bro,
Oh my
you already
god!
said that last
bingo.
time you were here, bitch.
And I'm
You
gonna
already
keep
used that.
saying
That's
it,
old
pussy.
already.
Fuck is you gonna do?
Game the
Nothing.
fuck
Sit back and laugh at your stupid ass.
Faggot ass nigga, eat a dick.
Shut your
Game the
bitch
fuck
ass up,
up.
bro.
Dead in your
Take a dick
daughter,
in your
nigga.
ass. Oh, never mind. Put it back in
Spit
your
dead in
mouth
your
after you
daughter's
take it out of
face.
there.
No, seriously, game the fuck gone.
Spit dead in your daughter's face. Fuck is
Bro,
you
I
gonna
think the
do?
Nap,
best part
nap,
for you
nap,
ran down your
nap.
mama
Hold
Yo,
on,
back
yo,
hold on,
yo,
crack.
nap.
yo,
Are you
Nuke. My
nap?
fault,
Are
my
you here
Let
to
fault.
this
talk?
twat
Nap,
gone.
nap, nap. You
That's out of
dropping the
pocket,
wrong
my
word. Hold on,
dude.
hold on, nap, nap. You're dropping the wrong words. I'm going to get you up out of here, man. You keep running
My
your mouth
fault,
like
my
this, nap.
fault. My fault.
Thank you. Stay in your
But he
place. Get
do
on your knees.
he be dragging
Now
it though,
listen.
bro.
Suck my dick from the
Wow,
back
so
now.
fast. He be dragging it
Nap's
OD,
a
bro.
bitch. Fuck
Damn.
y'all
That
niggas
nigga
been
can
talking
say
about.
whatever on this panel. I swear to
Cause
God.
you a punk. You a
You
That
punk.
said
nigga
a
can say
bunch of shit,
whatever.
nap. Shut the fuck up with
My
that shit
fault,
just because
my
you
fault,
came in
bro.
here and
My
changed
fault,
the
my fault.
energy.
My fault.
It's like a
Thank
little
you.
baby. It's like talking to a baby.
No,
Man,
see,
Eat a dick.
you talk about
I don't know if you guys remember, but Nap came in here last time looking like a punch drunk Errol Spence, and now he's on here
Punch
talking
drunk
shit like
Errol
he the
Spence.
guy.
That's
So
why he
like,
don't show his
Nap,
face.
he
calm the
did
fuck
right.
down, bro.
I would never would have thought of that.
Calm down, bro.
2-year
To go
anniversary of
shade.
Spence getting his butt whooped.
Oh man, that's just fucked up, bro.
Damn,
I'm literally in my
Carlos
Didn't
had
you
a
profile
predict the
picture.
question.
massacre here, kid? Didn't you predict the
No,
massacre?
I just
I
want.
did.
Let
I
me
gone
say.
for up and
Let
stopping
me
it.
get this
I
off
thought
my
you did.
chest real quick.
Hold
This
on,
is important to me.
Carlos had a statement real quick.
This is close to home, and with all due respect, I sent that super chat because I can't deny my history. I respect Steel Mills, all due respect. I just gotta say that, hey man, like my race, Puerto Rico, Ismael Rivera, Las Caras Lindas, Tego
It is.
Calderon, Wilfredo Benitez,
Mm-hmm.
Tito Trinidad, and right now Subriel Matias.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta. That's beautiful African history,
It is.
and
It
That
is.
is true.
and listen, I never, y'all know I never said that word here, and then I never want to come with disrespect because I know the struggles and the suffering that shit comes with it, man. And what's crazy is that when I was growing up, all I knew was being Puerto Rican until when I got to high school, I learned that I had more Caribbean ancestry in myself, like Dominican Republic to Haiti to Haitians. So I just want to say, man, more respect to each other, and not everybody's the same. But hey, man, as long as we can have an understanding that what words can mean and what words can do to hurt each other, everything can be good, man. I just want to bring positivity to this.
I
Let me
Oh
respect
say
man, I
that. I also
appreciate
want
that,
to
but that
let it
still
be
makes
known that
Solid as a
Clavo mom
bitch.
sucked mad
And
dick.
Nap.
Now
let
Nap
me
and
say
what,
this.
Solid
what,
are
what
two
you say,
bitches.
Mills? Mills,
Let
what
me.
you
I
say?
just want to say I'm not denying the African presence in the Caribbean, man. The Yoruba people are prevalent in Cuba. There's a multitude. I'm not denying there's an African presence in Spanish speaking countries in the Caribbean, man. I'm not denying that at all. I'm just saying everybody in that that doesn't make everybody from that country black. That's all I'm saying.
I'm a real Taino. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
You did that, so that's what I'm saying. The Taino, that's a beautiful
I'm a
culture.
strong.
Beautiful.
I'm a real
Cool and all, but
Taino.
that still make him a bitch.
Beautiful. Come on,
Oh,
man.
I'm a real Taino.
It's a beautiful culture, beautiful people, man. I got love for indigenous people. I honestly
Except
do.
Solidus T, though. Solidus T and Nap are two bitches. They
Nah,
are different
Cream is a
culture.
bitch.
I swear to
They
God,
come
bro,
from
every
Bitch
Puerto
Island.
Rican nigga
They
from
come
New
from
York
this
Big
Bitch
bitch at
Island.
that.
Yeah, I mean from a
You a
Bitch
big
Island.
bitch at that.
And I'm from Claremont, nigga. And I went to Hayes. I know everything about the Bronx. All y'all niggas swear to God, y'all black. All y'all niggas just dirty. Fuck
You
y'all.
went to Claremont. All
Cream,
right,
you was a
please.
dirty nigga.
Now, what are you, a 21-year-old virgin?
Shut the hell up. You sound like you 13 years old, bro.
Fucking for.
You
Seriously.
sound like a young buck,
You
Nap.
sound like
How old are
he's
you,
13
Nap?
years old.
How old are you?
Man,
Shut up.
he like
How-
21
No,
years
you sound
old.
like
He's
a
still a
Hey,
baby.
teenager.
What's up?
Nap, lower it down.
I'm not trying to
Lower it down before your mother comes in the room and tell you to turn off
Bro,
the
I do
computer.
better in life
Lower it down,
than
bro.
all
Lower
y'all
it down.
niggas. I live by myself. Fuck is you talking about?
Can I have
Lower
the
it down.
floor?
Lower it down.
Hit kid still
Yeah,
live with his
give Hit
mom. He
Kid the
like
floor.
30
Young boy.
in the
Young
basement,
boy.
I want the
jerking
fucking
off
floor.
all day.
I'm sick of this
Bum
shit.
ass hit kid.
Go
Suck my
ahead,
dick.
kid. Go
Hold
ahead,
on,
kid.
give
Boy.
Hit Kid the floor. Hit Kid's about to bust a gasket.
Someone mute
Hit
the
kid
rude,
broke. Hit kid
rude,
broke.
fucking, intelligent,
His
fucking,
claims
you
of
know,
fame
man.
going on live
Nap,
all
you're
day
not
arguing,
bring
talking
nothing
about
to the
boxing
table
body
right now,
bags
Nap.
and
I'm just
shit.
gonna be
He's
real. You're
broke.
bringing nothing to the table,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
That's all these niggas got
Nap,
is
you're not
look for.
bringing anything
Going
about
on
to
a
the
live
table,
getting
Dennis,
their
Nap.
body
speak,
back
I
from
can't
So
somebody.
speak.
broke, bro.
Dude,
Can
can
we
you
please
mute
hear
him?
Hit Kid
That's
so we
it,
can
bro.
possibly get back to
Mute
boxing?
him, seriously.
So
All right, hold on, Nap. Show some respect. Go
Please.
ahead, Hit.
Mute him. All right, so here's the deal. I don't really want to get into this shit. I understand.
broke, nigga. Shut up.
Dude, seriously,
Yo,
I'm
Nap,
not
shut
getting into
I
up,
this.
got you,
bro.
Hit.
Like,
Hey,
for
shut the
real.
fuck up!
You even
Man,
bringing
get
that
that
up.
little
Come on,
man, get
chill
that
right
little
now. Be
motherfucker out
quiet,
of here,
man.
bro. He being stupid, bro.
All
He
right,
think he
Nap,
funny or
Nap,
something.
Nap.
I
Hold on,
know.
Nap. This
When
your
niggas
last
get
chance.
called
Go
broke,
ahead and open the bag and shut the
that
fuck
changes
up.
their tone.
Nap, come on, man. Chill, man. Let him
Chill,
talk,
Nap.
man. Let's
Chill.
rock.
Yeah, shut up, puta.
Broke nigga shit.
All
Shut
right, go
up,
ahead,
puta.
Hit. Go ahead.
Oh my
Okay.
god. What Hit Kid about to talk about, bro? Hit Kid can't tell me shit, bro. Fuck Hit Kid.
No,
He
Bro,
I'm
is he,
telling you.
bro, I think
broke,
this dude is
No,
high,
nigga. He
bro.
30. Look at
Bro,
that
this dude
nigga.
is
He
high
look
or
I'm
something.
bad.
shut
Hey,
the fuck
Nap,
up.
you
I'm
acting
going to
like a
go for
child
you.
right
That
now,
nigga
man.
Hit
Let
Kid
him
look
speak.
No,
bad.
I'm going to
Nothing
let
he
you
bro,
talk
look at
because of
that
you
nigga.
being
Nuke,
Nothing
go
stupid.
ahead
he
and
can
kick him
tell
out,
Yeah.
bro.
me.
He's high,
Yeah,
bro.
Nap, you acting like a jackass right
Kick him.
now,
Thank
Nap.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you get
motherfucker's high,
crazy.
bro.
Thank
Later.
you.
He's gone,
Finally,
man.
thank
He
you.
is
I
out
don't
of
want to talk
there.
boxing,
Thank
bro.
you.
I don't want to hear that stupid shit, bro.
Brim,
Go
Callum
ahead. Go
Smith
ahead, Hit.
versus
Brim,
Morell.
Brim, let me go. Here's the deal. I'm not
I'm
here
sorry,
who should
man.
have talked about. I'm not here to talk about boxing. I get if we all have personal issues with each other. Say that in DMs. Go through X. Friggin' exchange that details. Get that shit set up. Okay, that's the Supreme Ashy Clarbone thing. If you guys have a beef, get that shit sorted out. Don't bring it on here. I also want to say just on this race thing because that's what all kicked it off. Okay, I'm white as shit. I'll never say the M word on here, and I never have said the M word. And if anyone does, they're a fucking liar. Okay, that's truth.
That's facts.
Secondly, I've been called that word, even being white as shit, of Mexican fans. For when I trash Cepeda, and Steele can back me up, Clavo can back me up, and Nuke can back me up. Because I
That's
tagged
facts.
them in it the night I got called out for that.
Wait a minute. You said I can back you up or black you up?
No, back me up.
Nah,
Funny,
Nuke, what the
funny.
No,
fuck,
I didn't know
bro?
what he said. I thought his words was. I was like,
Chill out,
what?
bro. Chill out,
Hey,
bro.
despite all that,
Man,
Cream is
come
still a
on,
bitch.
Chill
man.
out,
What the
bro.
fuck?
Yeah,
My bad.
back me up. Third, I'm on here to mainly talk about boxing. That's all I'm here to talk about. No, I don't have time for disrespectful cunts like that, which Nap was, who refused to let you get in a fucking word and all that. If you've got your arguments, fucking settle it off stream, please. This is pathetic. This is below this channel. We're supposed to be a boxing channel. Come the fuck on, grow up. Done.
Yep. As for AJ, bro, you need to quit tripping, bro.
Thank
I don't
you,
know what's
kid.
wrong with you against Mills, and I'm too extra, bro, but something must have hit your nerve, man. Chill the fuck out in the motherfucking chat, bro. Y'all motherfuckers stay in the chat. Whatever's being said in the chat, as long as it's not in the panel, we can just leave it there, bro. Whatever is being said, let's not bring it to the panel. Nobody ever talks about race here. It's always been boxing. This is the longest that we've gone without talking boxing. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, that's
Word,
true.
fact.
And hold on. Antonio says Ashy is the only guy who gets winded during debates. He says, isn't Knapp the same guy who debated a panel full of grown men with his shirt off?
That's him.
That
Exactly.
That
man's a
is
bitch.
him.
He's a boy.
I got an interesting question question asked the panel. He said, let me join Nuke. Go ahead and click the link. You're welcome up here. AJA, this is the guy that said he doesn't have any respect for you, Mills. He said, Ashley, numbnuts ain't about that life.
He's been
That's
talking
cool.
wild shit, though, so he can go.
Okay. It looks like Ashley's back. Keep going, Hit.
No, so I'm here to talk about boxing. Obviously, there's the Callum Smith David Morell fight clause. I think Smith is knocking Morell the fuck out. I'll just be legit on that. I think Callum Smith is knocking Morell the fuck out. Yeah.
Knocking him out?
Based on what?
I don't know. That guy that fought Morell was juiced up. He didn't get to knock him out.
Morell is not aggressive, but knocking him out?
You heard?
Who's a bold man?
See, you niggas just be out here saying
Yeah,
anything,
that
bro.
dude
There's
was
nothing that would
juiced up.
suggest Callum Smith would knock him out. Y'all just be saying anything.
Listen. That dude he fought was juiced
No,
up.
I want Solidus
Y'all
to
just say
explain that.
anything.
Hold on, Solidus. Tell us, you're saying there's nothing to indicate that Callum Smith can knock out David Morell.
He said knockout. You ain't never seen David Morell get knocked out. You ain't never seen Callum Smith knock out a fighter like David Morell. Now, if you would have said, oh, he might knock him down and win, I guess, but I don't see that happening.
I see a stoppage.
And the only reason why you picked that Russian dude beating Morell is because he knocked him down. You don't even know that Morell won the last couple of rounds. You don't even know that.
The guy was juiced up, but I will explain why.
He was juiced up. He couldn't even finish him. He was so juiced. He was juiced up. He couldn't even finish my man Morell.
You niggas just be talking, bro. Y'all don't know no boxing.
I'm being called the N-word.
You said somebody like Morell. Who is Morell?
I beg to differ. I go for Morell in that fight.
I have Smith beating the brakes on
Hold
Morell.
up.
I'm sorry.
Ashley said somebody like he ain't never knocked out somebody like Morell. Who is Morell right now, Ashley?
Thank
We
you.
still don't know this.
Thank
Answer me,
you.
sir.
First of all,
Who is
It
Morell?
wasn't Ashley.
Brim,
I said it.
Hold on, Solidus. You got to answer that question. Who is
Oh, that's
Morell
okay.
right
You
now?
said that
Solidus?
was Solidus?
Solidus.
Yeah, that was solid.
David Morell. David
My bad,
Morell has
Solidus.
shown.
Who is Morell,
David,
bro?
Hold on, let Solidus get
hold
this
on.
off.
Let me answer this. David Morell has shown he got knocked down by the Russian dude, but if you remember, it was like 10 seconds left in the round. He got knocked down backing up. But in the course of the fight, he didn't just get knocked down. And he's fought Benavidez. The Russian dude is probably a little bit stronger than Benavidez, and he never got knocked out. I doubt Callum Smith has a stronger punch than them dudes. So there's nothing suggesting
The fuck
he would
don't?
knock out David Morell.
The
What is y'all talking about?
Oh, come on. All right, so let me
If
explain.
Benavidez and the Russian dude could not knock out Morell, Callum Smith is not going to do it either.
You're
talking
crazy.
like David
You're
Benavidez.
crazy.
Bro,
Crazy
didn't
as
hold
hell,
on.
bro. Y'all just be
Hold on.
saying whatever,
Hold
man.
on.
We're gonna
So
go one at a time.
Benavidez and the
Hold on,
Russian
one
dude.
second.
Hold
We're gonna
on.
go one at a
So
time.
Benavidez, let me say this. So Benavidez
Let
and the
him finish.
Russian dude combined couldn't knock Morell out, but Callum Smith is? Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
Hold
you
on,
don't get the
fellas,
fuck out of
We're
here,
gonna go
man.
one at a time. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna go one at a time. Mills, I want you to go first on this one, man, because Callum Smith couldn't do what he can't do what Benavidez couldn't do, is what he's saying.
And the Russian dude.
I still don't get how we having this conversation, dog. David Benavidez
Exactly.
has not dropped nobody at 175 pounds, man. Like, what are we
Exactly.
talking
So
about?
how is Callum Smith going to drop Morell?
Okay. Callum Smith has 3 bodies at 175 pounds.
Body
That's
bag.
what we're trying to get you
Dumbass.
to
Body
understand.
bag.
Not of a Morell caliber.
What caliber?
Morell?
11 fights.
Caliber.
All right, man. Whatever, man.
11 fights, a non-champion. What are you talking
What
All
about?
right,
fucking
man. Whatever,
caliber?
man.
Bro,
What
that's
did
just you on
Morell
David
accomplish?
Benavidez' pick. That's all that is.
I'm talking about David Morell, and you say David Benavidez.
Doesn't matter. You're hyping him up. You're bigging him up for that. That's the reason why you're bigging him up.
Right, man.
There ain't no reason why anybody should be bigging up Morell.
Like I
Especially
said,
after
I
what the
can't
fuck we
take a
saw
fag.
with the
Can't take a
Kaya.
fag word seriously.
Clavo,
Can't
you
take a
reaching a little
fag
bit
word
just to
seriously.
attack him a little bit. You reaching a little bit, Clavo. On that one, just to attack him, you reaching a little bit.
Nah.
Let's
How is that?
Can't
How is
take a
that?
fag word
How's
seriously.
that?
You reaching to attack him right now, Clavo.
How?
Man, we ain't got to go back
Because
into all that.
he
Honestly,
didn't bring up David Benavidez. You did. We're talking about these two fighters, and you reaching to find a reason to attack him on his opinion when it had nothing to do with David Benavidez.
I get that.
On these two fighters.
Hold on. I get that. Hold on, Brim. Hold on, Brim. Hold on, Brim. Brim, you don't think that he's big enough? But there is no reason to big up a Morell. The only reason to big up a Morell is for fucking David. That's the only reason why.
That's hating right there.
No. See, that's not fair. That's not fair because the jury's out on Morell. Morell has shown some skills. It's just that he's going to be serious through the whole fight. Like the reason why he got knocked down because I thought he wasn't being serious at that moment. But for you to say that you use Benavidez in regards to this fight, I think you grasping for straws just to attack him. That's just my opinion.
So the last fight he showed a lot of skills. Last fight, really?
Yes.
Did I take the fall?
The last couple rounds, he outboxed the Russian dude. That's why he got the 1-point win. Yes, he did.
Oh, that was a robbery.
And the Russian dude was gassing.
You know why he got
The
the win?
judges look at
He
that.
stole the last 3 rounds. He stole the rounds in the last minute of the.
And also, let me say this.
7, 8, 9, and 10. I feel like he stole the rounds.
Was
And
it a
let me say
10-round
this.
fight?
Sorry, go ahead.
That 10-8 round really.
And also, when Morell got knocked down, that was scored a 10-9 round because he got knocked down with 10 seconds left. And if you guys remember, he was winning that round. The judge just scored it a 10-9 round. Now, that's important because if you get a 10-9 round, it makes it easier to not get further behind how you would get if you got a 10-8
Okay.
round. Y'all probably
Okay,
didn't even know that.
One question.
Y'all
One
niggas ain't
question.
boxing fans.
One important question. One important question for y'all. Who is more of a proven fighter, Callum Smith or fucking Morell? Who?
At
Morell
this
is
point,
not
I would say
close.
Thank
Morell.
you.
Me personally, at this point,
Stupid, you fucking made
at
me
this
feel
point in time,
fucking
I'm going with Morell, nigga. Morell, nigga.
Get
Fuck is you talking about?
Wait,
See, you ain't
hold
keeping
on,
I
up
hold
with
saw
on,
the
hold
Hold
on,
on,
Callum
let me
hold
do
on,
Smith.
the
hold
Now,
on.
solid.
I
check
got a
this
Let me
out.
do the
Okay,
question.
check
solid.
this out. Look, hold on, hold on. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this
Now I'm
out.
starting to feel
Let
some
me
kind
say
of way.
this.
Hold on.
Let me say
I got
this.
a quick question.
Let me say this
Mills,
first.
I know. Hold on 1 second, Solidus. Mills, has David Morell ever been a world champion?
Yeah,
A real world champion?
a real world champion. Took it off George Groves in the Super Series.
Oh yeah, Callum Smith. Yeah, that's correct. But David Morell has not.
Oh,
Let me
David
say this.
Morell. Yeah.
Check this
Oh, my
out.
fault. My fault. Yeah, you right now. He never
Check
has been.
check this out. When them niggas get in the ring, now I understand it was Canelo. Canelo all-time great. I understand that. Nigga, he folded Callum Smith up. That is a bad look for Callum Smith going forward. Ever since
You
then,
can't.
I don't know.
his armor has some
Against
chinks in it.
Canelo?
Now I
Against
understand
Canelo?
Canelo's the man.
So
Hold up. Let me finish this. I
Better be
understand.
the
Hold
same
up.
thing with Benavidez?
You can go right after me. Pause. I understand Canelo's the man, but ever since he got folded up by Callum Smith, he ain't been the same. At this point in time, Morell, yes, better boxer. All that he had
Brim.
a championship belt, that's fine.
Wait,
At this point in time,
Brim. Hold
Morell,
on.
who want to
Well,
put
Brim,
money up
hold
that
on,
Morell
Brim.
lose?
Click.
Brim, hold on, Brim. Well, I brought up David Benavidez. Who did he bring up? I guess we're even. We're even now.
But hold on.
I
Let's do
said
it
in a
like
good
this.
way
Let's
though.
do it
See,
like. Let's
IBF,
do it.
IBF,
No, you
gay
did.
ass, he would probably like what I said because I
My
said a good
dude.
thing about Canelo. He probably like
Why are
that.
you doing the insult?
See, look,
Listen,
look,
at
Solidus.
the end of the day,
Solidus.
at the end of the day, we can't question this man's heart. He fought Benavidez, he fought a juiced up Russian, and now he's taking the Callum Smith fight. So he wants to smoke. He
You
wants all
He
the
can't.
gonna
smoke.
beat Callum
I
Smith
agree
too.
with that. I
You
agree with
can't.
that.
You can't question his heart, but it's disingenuous to say that Callum Smith is compromised because of the beating that he took against Morell
He's been good since then.
but then ignore the fact that David Morell all of a sudden ain't compromised because he got the shit beat out of him by David Benavidez, bro. You
Let me
leave
ask
too many
IBF to see what he thinks. Has Callum Smith looked
It's
good
gonna
since he
be a
got
good
beat down
fight.
by
It's gonna be
Canelo?
a good fight. It ain't
Yes,
gonna
he
be
has.
easy. It's not gonna be easy work for
Yes, he
Smith,
has.
but it's gonna be a good fight.
Did you see how he
Can
knocked
I
out
put
Lennon
a,
Castillo?
can
You see
I
how he
put a,
knocked out
But
Lennon
Morell
Castillo?
moves his feet a
Nigga,
little bit
Morell
better
gonna
than
wash
Callum
Callum
a little
Smith.
bit. So
Hit
be
Kid,
careful.
Hit Kid is wrong. Hit Kid is wrong for saying Callum Smith is going to knock out Morell. I don't know why y'all
I
letting him
think he
say that
is.
bullshit.
Wait a minute, Solidus.
Solidus,
Wait a
that's
He's
minute,
wrong
funny.
for
Solidus.
saying that.
Hold
He's
on,
Solidus, that's
not
Solidus.
funny.
knocking out no Morell, bro.
Solidus,
I
He's
that's
have a
not
funny.
reason for
knocking
saying
out
it.
David Morell.
I have
Real
a
quick,
reason for saying
Solidus,
it.
real quick.
IBF, you crazy as hell. He's not
I
knocking out no
haven't even
Morell.
said
I have a reason for
anything.
saying it.
And hold on. I just got a question real quick. Solidus, I got a question for
Yeah,
you. Black and Brown said David Morell has looked like shit in his 3 fights at
not true, bro.
175.
It's not
It's all
true.
right.
He looked good in that
Very
Benavidez
true.
fight, and he looked good
He
in the Russian
did?
fight.
David
Not
Benavidez
What
true.
the
is Russian.
fuck? What the
What are
fuck?
we talking
He
about?
did not. He did
Mills,
not.
Wait a
Oh my
minute.
He said.
lord.
Did
Now,
Benavidez
the
dominate
operative
him or
word
not?
was, hold up.
I'm
The
confused.
operative, hold up. The operative word was shit. He did not look like shit in those fights.
Yes,
He
he
didn't
did.
win the El Monstrio fight. He didn't win that fight. He did not look like shit though. He was boxing a good fight. Benavidez was just better. Okay, that's
Hey,
understandable.
Solidus, what you gotta
And
How
say
about
then
Rada
the
about
Russian
Equalizer?
guy,
the highlights?
Rada
hold up.
A
The
Equalizer?
juiced
Russian
up
guy.
Russian guy,
He did
juiced
not
up.
look like shit in that fight, bro. He was banging with that Russian dude. Russian dude hit him with some good
He
shots.
was
That
banging
was
with a
cool.
juiced up
He
Russian
was
guy. Let's
banging
get
with
it
him,
right.
bro.
Hey, yo,
But he
Solidus.
clipped his
When you
sister
say
with
that
the left
point,
hook.
I'm gonna be with you. But just say this: he was banging with a juiced up Russian guy, and then keep going.
They would have never said he was juiced up though, because they think this guy just dominated Morell. These
well,
guys on
well
the
hold,
panel.
hold on, Solidus. Hold on, Solidus. I just want to say this. Callum
What
Smith
wait a
has a
minute.
bigger win. Hold on. Callum Smith
Huh?
has a bigger win. Hold on. Callum Smith has a bigger win at 175 than
In the
David Morell.
past, as of now. All
Solidus.
right,
You
go
got
ahead.
to
Go ahead.
hold on,
All right.
Solidus. You got to let me
Yeah,
finish.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Callum Smith has a bigger win at 175 against Boazzi than David Morell has in his entire career. Right or
IBF,
wrong?
Facts.
IBF. I'm telling you right now. When
I'm just
this
saying,
fight
right or
happened.
win?
No,
He's
that was
gonna
a good
ignore the
win. I'm not
question.
mad at that. February,
Then answer it.
the last crescendo when that fight happened, right? Butasi?
What?
Correct?
Buatsi.
I'm bad with foreign names.
No, you're not. You just don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, that was a cool little comeback. I ain't mad at that. But no, that was an okay win, but he's not knocking out Morell.
Okay,
I can't believe somebody would say that.
Okay win's a joke.
I can't believe somebody would say that.
Bro, if
I would have probably respected it more
Smith,
if he would have said, "Oh, I can see Callum Smith beating him on points."
Bro,
I
if
probably
Callum
accept
Smith
that.
lands
He
one of
said
those
knockout, bro. Are you serious?
Bro, if Callum Smith lands one of those shots that knocked out Boazi's fucking mouthpiece, he's going to sleep.
What's your official
he's not knocking out Morell, bro.
Hold on, Solidus. What's your official prediction for the Morell Smith fight? Does Morell outclass Smith? Does Smith
I got Morell outclassing that boy. Morell outclassing
domination.
Never.
I'm gonna say
no.
I got Morell. My prediction.
Mills,
nah, check this out.
Get him, bro. You got him.
My prediction. I got Morell winning 8-4.
Mills.
Lost your mind, dog. So he's gonna outclass Callum Smith, former
yes,
world
sir.
champion, but he couldn't outclass a Russian with 10 fights with no notable wins and got dropped.
He did outclass him.
And was
the way he came back and won the last round, that was outclassing him. You ain't giving my boy no credit, bro.
You saying the last round, but
nah, you ain't fucking with my boy.
You saying the last round, but ignoring the first 5 and 6 rounds, bro.
The first round,
he was getting his ass beat.
You're only saying that because. No, go ahead. My bad.
Listen, family. It's no. I'm not trying to sit here and besmirch no motherfucking David Morell, but y'all keep finding ways to gas this dude and fucking put fucking titles on him that he is yet to earn. That
ain't say all that. Just say he can beat Callum Smith.
No. He was getting clipped consistently by the left hand from Katayev through the entirety of the first half of the fight.
Thank you.
Got down. You not about to say
he was banging.
That same right hand. That same right hand that Katayev landed on David Morell that sent him halfway across the ring. What the fuck you think a right hand from Callum Smith that he's gonna land is gonna do?
He was banging back and pause. He was banging, Clavo Gash probably like that talk. He was banging back and forth with the Russian dude.
Sure.
With the insults, by the way.
And then he got knocked down with 10 seconds left. And if you watch that fight, them last couple of rounds, he was hitting the Russian dude and scoring points, scoring shots.
Somebody give this motherfucker a hug, bro.
You stuck on the knockdown, bro.
Somebody give this motherfucker a hug in the kiss.
Nah, bro. I'll take a hug from a bitch, but not a man.
Apparently not. That's why you talking bad about him on YouTube. You ain't getting no ass.
Okay. Hey, you don't date black. You don't date black women as a black man. You wouldn't know. You are outside looking in. You wouldn't know.
Yes, I would. I would know. Yes, I would.
Oh man.
You don't date black women as a black man. You a Mexican dude. You wouldn't know, bro.
Yes, I would, bro. I would know. I probably more than you.
And then you're bisexual at that. So,
bro, more than you. Bro, I got a mean ass LinkedIn girl, bro. I would know.
Morell is not getting knocked out by Callum Smith. Your guy from the fucking UK is wrong. So yes,
he's gonna get his ass beat if he don't get knocked out.
So based off of what?
You put money up.
Based off what exactly? You've been talking all the shit. You've not let me respond.
Nigga, Morell gonna put belt to ass. Just like I would do you if we actually got in a boxing match.
Let me go through some boxing facts with you. Let me go through
keep having them wear bro.
Nation or whatever. Because you
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Whenever this fight happens, does anybody is there an official date when the fight's happening, or is it just almost confirmed? Does anybody know?
They going through the negotiations.
For somebody who claims to not get too mad about people, bro, this shit really get under your skin, bro.
Can I have the floor to?
I'm not mad at all. I'm just going back. I'm just going back and forth. Ain't nobody mad.
Sure.
I'm not even mad at that shit IBF was saying. I laugh at that.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
What's to be mad about? He's going to talk about how I look, nigga. I don't care about that. There's nothing to be mad about,
bro. When you're making bodily harm threats, that means you're
boxing,
upset, sweetheart.
I said I will box you. That's a sport.
Okay.
Boxing. Hold on. Let me clear this up. Boxing is a sport. I said I will box you guys. I have no desire to do anything to you guys outside of boxing. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Guess what, bro?
I wouldn't even try that. Boxing is a sport. I said I would box you guys.
You already lost. You lost already.
I said, fuck the internet talk. I said I will box you guys. That's a sport. I didn't say I was going to do nothing to you niggas in the streets. I wouldn't dare do that. No.
That's crazy that you say fuck the internet talk. When this all started because of your internet talk, dumbass.
Check this out. If I saw IBF right now.
Because of your internet talk.
If I saw, let me break it down. If I saw IBF right now and we were talking that shit and there's a boxing gym nearby, I would challenge IBF to a boxing match. I wouldn't try to fight IBF in the street. So no, I'm not trying to get violent. Boxing is a sport. I said I will box you niggas. I didn't say I want to do something violent to you niggas in the street. What are you talking about?
Boxing is a sport. Clavo, can I tell you one thing?
What are you talking about?
Go ahead, man.
Edgar, can I tell you something real quick, please?
Go ahead, man.
The only thing is, and Solidus is right. If he saw me right now and he walked up and we had a conversation, he'd apologize, shake my hand, and walk away. That's exactly what he would do. He'd say, "Nope, you one of them ones, and I'm gonna leave you alone."
Nick, can I have the floor now to go?
No, that was a cool little joke. That was a cool little joke. No, go ahead. You want to say something? Go ahead.
I've been waiting for you to finish at last, so thank you. The reason why I'm picking Smith by knockout is, yes, and I agree with Supreme. Camille was juice. It came out the week of the fight. There's no doubting that. There's no arguing that, okay? Credit Morell for staying up with him, but Morell got battered that fight for the first 5-6 rounds. He was losing all of the 50-50 slugfest exchanges. If he is doing that against Callum Smith, who was only being stopped, by the way, his 2 losses are pound-for-pound names. We're talking the best of the best.
Fact.
We're talking
Fact.
2 former undisputed champions.
Exactly.
Canelo Alvarez, undisputed at 168. There's no shame in losing to Canelo Alvarez. And I do anyone to tell me that we're wrong on that?
It's the way he lost. The way he lost. The way Canelo just did him like that. Come on, bro.
There's no shame in getting knocked
It
out by
doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Nigga,
It don't matter.
you ain't supposed to lose like that.
Why have you got to keep with the insults? I'm not insulting you. Shut the hell up.
No, I didn't insult you. I said the way he lost. Who?
Come on.
Hey, I can say the N-word. I can say the N-word. I don't have to listen to IBF.
Didn't we just agree not to use that against nobody? Didn't we just say that?
I'm using the N-word, nigga.
Bitch, you need to go somewhere with that shit, bro.
Nah, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up.
Solidus, man. Come on, man.
Bitch ass nigga. You shut the fuck up, bro. I can say what I want.
Solidus.
Hey,
Solidus.
Tell IBF to kick me off the panel. If he do, I'll go.
Solidus, man. Let's
Click
just
the
man,
button.
because we enjoying this dialogue, man. Let's just, let's just.
I'm gonna say that's how I talk. I'm not listening to this with the nigga IBF say. He told y'all not to say the N-word. I'm saying the N-word.
That's right, bro.
Bro, if you're gonna say it to me, then don't get mad when I fucking say it back to you, bitch.
Now when I go, man, shut your bitch ass up.
Shut your
now,
bitch ass up.
What I was saying to you was,
fuck you. Suck my cock.
The way he lost to Canelo, that was a bad look for Callum Smith. Like I said, it's easy to talk on the internet, gay boy.
But here's the.
Get your faggot ass knocked the fuck out.
Sure, man, sure. In your
calling other men your love and other lives. Gay ass nigga, I heard that shit.
Solidus, man. Come on, man. Hey, yo, speak your speech.
Bitch ass nigga, bro.
Hey, bro, look. If he calls me that one more time, bro, I'm hey.
Come on,
hey, he breached the contract, bro. That bitch ass motherfucker breaching the contract.
What's up?
Stupid motherfucker.
That's
when you know you're emotional. Your fucking
stupid motherfucker. Shut your gay ass up, man. Hey, I'm gonna call your PO.
Fucking gay motherfucker.
I'm gonna call your PO.
Bro, I've been off of that for years already, bro.
I'm gonna call your PO. You want an ankle monitor?
Go ahead. What's that gonna do? I'm
Listen,
good,
man. David Morell's about to get his ass beat.
This nigga's a Trey scumbag.
This is the point I'm trying to make, though. Loads of people get folded up by Canelo. Callum Smith won't be the first, he won't be the last. Let's just all admit it, he wasn't the last. Because remember what happened to Caleb Plant? He got folded up by Canelo. So I don't want to hear that argument. Callum Smith then got knocked out by Arta BF. Gee whiz, it's like nearly everyone gets knocked out by Arta BF. True or false?
99% of people do. 99%.
Other than an elite fighter called Dimitri Bivol, everyone else got knocked out by BF, so there's no shame in that. But to other opponents at 175, Callum Smith, Len Castillo, really a bit of an unknown, was the introductionary fight. A warm-up fight to the division. A bit like how we got on, Jaron Ennis yesterday, over the Josh Kelly fight. Because what did he do to him? He knocked him unconscious and gave the man a seizure in the ring at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. One of the nastiest knockouts you'll ever see. Here's something for you. Then he went to a Riyadh card as preparation for Better BF and fought Mateo Badalik, who is 21-1. And that was the WBC eliminator. So that is double the amount of fights of a David Morell. And that is an eliminator fight. Now, am I saying Badalik's the same level of fighter as Morell? No. I think Morell is a better fighter than that, okay? Carlos Glaben, once again, knocked the fuck out, stopped, brutalized, and that was off the Better BF loss, so he's always bounced back strong. The only people that Callum Smith has lost to have been the elite of the elite. I have not seen anything, and let me be clear, yes, David Morell hurt David Benavidez during the fourth fight, okay? He wasn't getting through to KTF, okay? But let's remember, both Morell and Benavidez were 168 fighters going up to 175. That is fact. Yes. That's where most of the knockouts come from. That is where most of the...
Let me ask something. Let me ask. Ashley, are you there, Ashley?
Ashley's there.
Damn, there you go. There
I'm
you go.
asking, no, you
There you
there,
go.
bro.
You
I'm saying,
calling
I'm
out
asking one
everything,
question.
brother. What
I
is
want to
that?
ask,
There you go.
listen,
Hold on,
I want to
I'm
I
sitting
ask
here
just
listening
Ashley
wanted
to
to
the
say
number
something
one
dialogue
real
and
quick.
shit.
question. I want to
Hold on
ask
one second.
Ashley one question. Ashley number,
Yes,
please.
you can. One second, Preem. Hit. The only thing I want to say is Solidus, as I was looking through his channel and looking through all of his stuff, I noticed that in his playlist, he has like some kid daycare stuff. He was, on the same playlist, but he also has a David Benavidez Canelo video where Benavidez is like trashing Canelo, sick and tired of stuff. Now it makes sense to me why he takes the stances he takes, because he's really a big Benavidez fan. He's anti-Canelo. That's what all this comes back to. I couldn't really figure it out. I was like,
That was
he's
my
meat
point.
riding Devin Haney, but he's meat riding this guy, and I can't really figure out who he's glazing next. But now I realize this all stemmed from Big C. Ashley
Let
Knuckles,
me finish.
hold on
Exactly.
one second. Ashley Knuckles is at least honest about all the meat riding he does for David. He doesn't hide that. Mirage is honest about the meat riding he does for David. Solidus likes to hide his meat riding and then try to call everybody else names.
Shoot him.
Am I accurate, Solidus?
How's that me
Accurate.
riding for liking David Benavidez?
Thank you. I'm just glad you admitted it. All right. Now you guys
You
can go
already
ahead
knew
and
that,
Hold on,
though.
Ashley.
Please,
Hold on,
please
hold on.
ask your question.
Ash, I'm
You didn't
asking
know
you
I
one
like
thing,
David
Ash.
Benavidez?
And I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna give you the floor. I don't want to ask no more. I'm gonna ask one question. Yo,
I don't
Ash.
understand.
Oh, listen. Don't you feel offended, my brother? Why you ain't saying nothing to Solidus T? We did all this, so we can have a nice,
Listen, man. First of all,
respectful channel. Hold on. I
I'm
want to
a,
hear you talk. Don't talk to me. Talk to Solidus T about that right now. Let me hear you tell him why he can't be using that word. I need you to talk
listen,
to him now.
like I
Go ahead and
said, and
tell
I'm
him,
gonna say it
Ashley.
again. You asked the question,
Go
just
ahead
shut
and
up and
tell him,
listen.
Go ahead
Ashley,
and tell
not
him,
me. I don't
You
want to
Ashley.
can't
hear
help
nothing.
but you just can't help but keep running your mouth. Just shut up and listen. You asked
Go.
me to explain, right? So I'm gonna explain. Just shut your mouth and listen.
Go ahead,
Like I said when I
son.
got on here, remember when I started off my soliloquy, I was like, I don't like the non-black people saying the N-word. Didn't I say that? Didn't that come
Oh,
out my mouth?
he moved the goalposts
Didn't that come
around.
out my
Well,
mouth?
so you
Yes or
like to
no,
be
man?
called
It's a
that
yes or no
word?
question, brother. It's a yes or no question. Why you
I'm
going around the
asking you, do
bush?
you like to be called that word?
When it's amongst me and my fellow brethren, I don't mind at all.
Yo, that's
That's why I
crazy.
made the point in that
You know
video
what?
because
I BFP. I'm sorry, bro.
I thought you was gonna
I'm
be
trying to
quiet
hold it
after you
back
said
in.
you asked
I'm
me the
trying to hold
question,
it back in
and you
right
just
now.
broke your contract.
I'm
You
trying to
still
hold
running
it
off
back
your
in,
mouth.
yo. This shit right there, what he just did was crazy right now. And y'all ain't see him do the fucking loop the loop? That's crazy. All right?
The
That
loop
shit,
the loop.
when we said that in the channel, we implied it for everybody.
Correct.
Every color in here. Not just say, oh, because Solidus is black, he can go
Listen,
around
man. Look,
saying the
I
word
don't
nigga.
have
Oh,
to.
because Ashley there, I could tell Solidus his money. That ain't fair. That's not fair. You got to keep it neutral, bro. That's
That's
not
fair.
fair.
To abide by
Preem is
nuke
That's not
right.
fair.
rules. I don't have to abide by nuke rules. If y'all don't want me on the
Anyway,
channel, just don't never
What you
invite
was
Then
me
talking
just
back.
about, my brother?
leave.
Hickey, you
Then
had a
just
valid
That's all.
point.
leave.
Just
I'm
leave.
done with my
Just
kids.
leave.
I'm done with my kids.
Just leave,
Talk.
please.
And hold on. Before I do this, I just want to pay these bills. CV, salute to you. Mexican Killer 69 said this is coming from a guy that said David shoe shine punches will beat Canelo, laughing my ass off. Also, Morell got hurt so bad he wanted to take his mouthpiece out. Damn. The
Oh,
Gooch says, how long has Solidus LGBT been watching boxing? Solidus, how long have you been watching boxing, my brother?
Forever. 300.
Forever, apparently.
Re-
Forever,
That,
apparently.
yeah, that's hilarious because he says, "Man, I barely started paying attention to Virgil Ortiz." Oh,
4
but
years
that don't
ago.
sound like somebody been
4
watching
years
boxing
ago.
forever. Yeah,
And
get
El
that shit
Caesar
out of here.
says,
300, nigga.
El Caesar says, just by saying Morell didn't look like shit in the Benavidez fight just proves you hyping up Benavidez by feelings. Ed Solidus. I
So
mean,
my question is,
that's the bar,
y'all
Solidus.
really thought he looked like shit against Benavidez? Y'all really thought that?
Mills, did he look like shit against Benavidez?
Man, he looked like shit against. He looked like shit against Benavidez, Kalajic, and Katayev, bro. This dude is not what you
How do
trying
you
to
look
make him
like
out to
shit?
be.
What was he doing that looked like shit?
Against who? Against who?
When he fought Hot Rod, he looked like
Then
shit.
he said, since the guy in the chat said Benavidez, let's say Benavidez. Well, how do you look like shit against Benavidez?
He didn't have. He hasn't been through the wars to build up them instincts to deal with somebody who's throwing that type of punching volume at you without you answering that shit. He
Two
went
shots.
multiple
Yeah.
rounds.
So when
He
he
went.
rocked Benavidez and when he was backing
That was
Benavidez up,
early
he
in
looked
the
like
fight.
shit.
That was
that was
early
Ryan's
in the
fault.
fight. That was early in the fight. We talking about
During the
late,
wait a
mid to
minute.
late.
During the course of
Listen,
the fight, he was the only
family,
fighter to like successfully back Benavidez up and land
fam,
shots. But he
family,
looked like
family.
shit.
In spurts. It
You must
wasn't
have
a
not watched the
consistent,
Voltic
sustained
fight.
attack.
Voltic had that
Yeah,
motherfucker on the
yeah.
ropes
Y'all
2
just
years.
be saying anything, man. I ain't
No,
taking
no,
it.
no,
You
no, no,
are
no, no,
saying
no.
anything, bro. My
It's
dude.
all
Let's
good.
talk about the
It's
Radavalle
not like
Kalajic
this.
fight.
I bet
You
you
Let's
don't
talk
said
about
like
the
that.
you
Rada.
said he
Let's
looked
talk.
like shit.
Let's talk
Now, if he
about the
would have
Radavalle.
said, "Oh, he lost the fight"
Let's
or
talk
something
about the
like that, okay, he did not look like shit, bro.
let's talk about the Radavalle Kalajic fight. How his offense just completely got predictable, and he started
No
getting
one.
countered consistently throughout the duration of the fight. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how he
Bro,
did
in
the
the second
same
half
thing.
of that fight, he started whooping dude. What are you talking about?
Let's talk about the fight with Katayev. How he did the same thing and
My
got to the
God,
point where
bro.
he got so tired of getting clipped over the head with the left hook that his offense just went muted, dog. Like you keep dragging this
You
dude,
niggas be saying
trying to make him out
anything,
to be
man.
some demon, and he's
Hey,
not
you
what
know
it
what's
is you trying to make
crazy?
him out to be. He's not that guy.
Y'all just be saying
You know what's
anything, man.
crazy? Katayev coming
Hold on
forward with
one
a
second,
stance,
Carlos.
bro.
Hold
The
on one
audacity,
second,
bro.
Carlos. I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to finish these comments. The Goot says, please ban Solidus LGBT. I'm not gonna ban Solidus. I
Oh,
like to always have a spot on the panel for the morons, so people can feel like they got a friend. They can feel like they have a voice. You know what I
I'm a
mean?
moron.
Yeah.
If I'm a moron, what are you?
Hey, Nuke. Hey,
That's a
Nuke.
good comeback. If I'm a moron, what are you? Good
Hey, Nuke.
No,
job,
I'm asking. That
Solidus.
was
I
a
know
serious
you are,
question.
but what am
Everything
I?
you say
I know
bounces
you
off
are,
of
but
me
You're
what
and
am
sticks
smart
onto
I?
compared to
you.
me.
Hey, Nuke.
Hold on. AJA says, I like Mills, homie. I just don't like his take on the whole N-word thing. But he's solid as fuck. Mills is a solid ass dude, man. He's real solid, real
Hey,
dude.
yo, salute Asia, man. Salute. I
Hey,
don't know.
Nuke.
I don't know if salute, my. It's
And
all
AJ,
good. We can have
go
differences of
ahead and
opinion.
subscribe to Steel Mills Box and everybody listening as well, because Steel Mills got some great content.
Yeah, you might as well.
yep.
And
After
you
all
know,
that.
he off on Sebastian Fundura, all that type stuff, but everything else, he real solid, real good dude.
Yeah, go
I had to
subscribe.
fuck with you, Mills.
Hey, Nuke.
It's all
Nuke.
Yeah.
Didn't you make a video today when you was saying in your video earlier today, you was like, people that have an opinion about a fighter doesn't make them a meat writer. Wasn't that your video today?
Correct. Yes, correct.
Okay, so when we come on here about our opinion about David Benavidez could beat Canelo or whoever fighter we say we believe he could beat, I thought you said an opinion is not the meat writing. So explain that.
Oh, I'd be happy to explain that. Yeah, and having an opinion about David saying that he can beat Canelo doesn't make you a meat writer. You become a meat writer when guys say things like, "Oh, David, he can outbox Bivol because he got all these imaginary skills." Oh
So
no,
that's
I'm
not an
hyping up
opinion.
David's resume because David's resume shows that he's fought people with better footwork
Is
like
that an
Demetrius
opinion?
Andrade than Bivol. Those
Is
type
that an
of things
opinion?
make you a meat writer when you start hyping up things that don't
Is
exist
that
He
in
is
an
a meat writer.
reality.
opinion though?
You start talking
Is that
about
an
these
opinion
things
though?
that don't exist in reality,
Is
then
that
that's
an
what makes you a
opinion
meat
though?
writer.
That
If you're
meat in his
objective and
mouth.
say, no, I don't think David can really beat this guy, or David is good, he can beat him, but David lacks these skills. You come on here
Is
meat
that
riding with
an
no
opinion
hands.
though?
It's
Is
ridiculous.
is that an
They just
opinion?
don't
Yes
want to
or
hear
no?
that anti-Canelo shit.
Is
That's
that
all.
hold up, Silas? Is that an opinion? Yes or no?
What do you mean?
When we say we believe he could outbox Bivol and beat him to become undisputed, is that an opinion?
That is an opinion, and
Oh,
you're
that's,
not a meat
It's a
rider for
stupid.
hold on,
It's a
hold on,
stupid
hold
ass
on.
Okay.
he's
opinion.
not
You're
fucking
not a, and you're
opinionating
not a
nothing. He
meat.
really means that shit.
No matter how stupid that is, you're not a meat writer for that. It's just that when you start talking about things that David does better than Bivol, like, oh, he has better footwork and this and that, because you did say that a long time ago, Ashley. You said he
But
had better
can we
footwork than Bivol. We had
but
we
yeah,
had a
right or
whole
wrong,
long show on this. Those are meat writer esque
could this debate
comments
have
because
been
they don't exist.
put to sleep months back when Bivol had dropped his belt? Yes or no?
Oh, we about to
No,
do
Oh
this
wait, no, no,
I'm just
no,
again.
no,
asking a question. It's a
nah,
yes or no question.
no,
We
no.
don't have to talk about going back and do it. We ain't gonna do. I'm talking to him, and you see what I'm
Why are we
saying?
trying to bring this onto a
Do you see
Benavidez
what I'm saying, Nuke?
subject?
When a person talk to you, they
How
gotta
are you
go through
talking about
you
not going
and
back when you're going back
we gotta
yourself?
go through you and 100 bodyguards. You see what I'm saying?
Now we
I prefer
bodyguards.
to hear
Now we
that from Solid.
bodyguards.
Not
Why are
Solid,
we trying to
pause.
make this into a
I prefer
Benavidez
to hear
subject
that
when it
from
was
Nuke
over
than
David
you,
Morell?
Clavo. We understand you a
Man,
good
shut up,
guard,
bro. Your
dog.
brain's
I
the
get
size
it.
of a fucking pea, bro. We
You're
know
a
that
good
shit.
guard.
We're
Now
talking about Morell, not
stick
Benavidez.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Morell.
I
Why are we
really
making
do
Bro,
it
want
into
to
hey,
talk about
Benavidez?
hey,
Morel,
bro,
bro.
stop trying to show us how to suck dick. We don't need to know that.
and be a good boy. Sit.
Oh
Come
man.
on,
Clavo.
man.
Matter of fact, yo, keep it
And
gangster.
that,
Bro,
Don't
that
he's
shit,
over
don't
here
that
the
shit
going,
fits
Clavo
good for
sound.
you,
Don't the
Ashley.
name Clavo
Hey, yo,
sound like a
son,
good
listen,
boy?
that
bro.
fit good for you,
Hey yo,
son. That
don't the
definitely
name
fits
Clavo
some,
sound like a
good for
pit bull
you.
name?
It's
Keep
good
it,
for you. You like
keep it
that
gangster.
long
It sound like one
subway
of
in your
those bully
mouth.
pit bulls, don't it? Don't the name Clavo sound like a bully pit bull? You'll call your bully
Sure,
that?
Man, shut up. If you have
sure.
Come
nothing
here,
to say about
Clavo.
Morell, just shut up.
Clavo, just shut
I
up.
take
You
on the
feeling
fight.
hurt? You
My
feeling
name
hurt,
is
man?
Can I
Ashley
Ashley
get
goes
my
to
take
Motherfucker.
on
Subway and be like, let me get the extra sausages. Please.
No,
Y'all know
Yo,
that.
Brim, where you gonna get the
That's
pillows
why I
for
told y'all,
November, bro?
y'all can tell some good jokes on. I give it to you.
already
Or
ordered some.
if I was to put y'all in, if I was to
no.
put y'all in a comedy event, y'all might get some claps. I ain't gonna even
Come
hold
on,
you.
son.
I ain't
Come
gonna
on,
hold you.
son.
But
Don't
when
get
it
hurt,
comes
son.
to debates,
We
when it
know
comes
you
to
trying to
talking to
get
you,
debates,
your ass
son.
y'all
clapped. I know
very
you trying to
sad,
get your
man.
ass clapped. We know that.
And it's sorry that y'all let a guy like me come on here and school y'all. That's sad.
You don't
Oh,
school
school
anyone.
You don't
y'all.
like
You
to
don't
have the
school
kids with
You're a
anyone.
me.
funny guy,
Like,
yo.
you know,
You're a funny guy, man.
yo,
Let
Luke,
me
other
You're
cut
such
people
a
this.
look
young
at your
kid.
channel
Let me
and they
cut
look
this.
at your
Bro, you
your
can't be
guard dogs
schooling
and they be
people
Let me
when
like,
you
cut
yo,
dropped
this.
out from
son,
elementary,
Hey,
bro.
kid, hey,
Calm
kid, what
down.
Brim,
happened?
y'all
Brim,
not even
Brim,
good
Brim,
guard
Brim,
dogs.
Brim.
Y'all like chihuahuas that just
Share
Do you
my
bark a
take
lot
remember?
on
and
the
shit. Y'all
fight.
don't do
I've
no
been
Shut
trying
up.
biting.
for a long
Brim,
Y'all
time.
Brim,
don't do no
Brim,
biting, just all
Brim,
barking.
Hold on.
Brim,
In the best comment of the day,
Little
hold on. The
scrappy
best
dudes.
Brim,
comment of the day, hold on. The best comment of the day goes to G, where he says Solidus eats hot dogs without
Brim,
biting.
Brim,
Oh
Brim,
man.
That's the best comment of
Oh
the
Brim,
day.
man.
Brim,
That shit had me rolling.
Brim,
I
seriously.
don't even know, like
Da da da
No,
Solidus,
da
no, no,
like,
da.
Brim,
boy, he puts your
Brim.
Puppy
ass
out.
Do you
under.
Little
remember last
scrappy
live?
dudes on here, man.
Nah,
Do you remember
I
the
think
last
that
live?
describes Ashley
We
best.
got scrappy dudes on here.
Brim, do
It's
you
the
Puppy
I
remember
want to
long
see
out.
a
two?
names on
breakdown.
them,
Why,
too.
I want to know how Morell is going to beat Callum Smith. I
How can
really
Brim,
Morel
want to know.
beat
Brim,
Callum
Brim,
Smith? Give
Brim.
me a Yes. breakdown right now. Somebody, Ashley, can you give me a breakdown of why
No,
Morel
I
can
want to
beat
hear from
Callum Smith?
Solidus because Solid. Well, actually, yeah,
Solid?
Solidus and Ashley think they
Yeah,
Yeah,
have the
go
both
on,
of
beef.
y'all.
please, Brim.
I
Ashley,
would
you can
like to hear
go.
from both.
Nah, not Ashley, bro. He's too stupid, bro. Come on,
Nah,
Ashley,
nah,
Nah,
can
nah,
you
put
nah.
break
the
That
put
down
the
why
two
ain't
why
ninjas
Morel
right,
can
stage.
right,
beat
right.
Callum?
Nah, that's it, man.
Can you break it down, Ashley?
That's what. Yeah, of course I could break it down.
Break it down.
Y'all want me to break down
Break it
how
down.
Morel's going to beat Callum Smith?
Yeah, break it
Yeah.
down.
Okay, he's going to go in there. The game, I can't give you how it's going to go round for round. I'm not a
Well,
fortune teller, but what I can tell you is how the fight's going to play out. How the fight's going to play out is, Callum Smith's he's going to put up a good fight until about around that 6th, 7th round. And then that's when David Morell going to turn up on him, and he's just going to outbox him pretty much like he did the Russian. But what y'all forget is that Callum Smith
Oh
didn't
Lord.
want this fight. The WBO, they made him take this fight. He didn't really want to smoke.
Oh my
He wanted to sit on the
god!
sideline and wait for Bivol. We all know this. That's what isn't that what his boy said? What's his name from the UK?
Bro,
Bro
is he
name?
explaining anything?
Isn't that
Yo,
what
he's
he
I
not.
got
said?
if you believe
He's
I
not.
got beachfront property here for you in Omaha,
Then he
Nebraska,
said
bro. If you
Callum Smith
believe
could
that
sit on
shit,
the
bro.
sideline and just chill because
I mean,
he's trying to get that Bivol fight. So really he
Listen,
didn't
man.
want to smoke with David
Anyway,
Morrell.
he
He
didn't
no,
didn't
answer
have
the
to force
question.
it.
well, no,
He didn't
He
one
answer
didn't
the
have to
question.
question.
force it.
But I bet you
Ashley,
You
$100.
know
what
what
does
he's gonna
what does
do.
Colin Smith have issues with? What kind of
I
fighters
bet
does
you $100 Callum
Colin
Smith
Smith
beats
have
him.
issues with?
You said what? I couldn't hear you over everybody talking. Say that
I
again.
said what kind of fighters does Colin Smith have issues with?
Oh my God.
You asked me what
You
kind of
either.
fighters he have issues with. I couldn't tell you because
Colin,
I
yes.
haven't watched every Callum Smith fight, so I couldn't really tell you that.
So then
Well,
why the
then that
fuck are we talking to
disqualifies
him?
you. That
Why the fuck are we
disqualifies you.
talking to him?
I'm talking to you because I said
That
just because I haven't
disqualifies
watched
you.
every fight don't mean I
Look,
haven't
bro,
watched
Colin
any
Hold
fight.
Smith
on.
has issues with inside fighters. That's why he had issues with
Exactly.
Canelo.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
what
he
you
had
think?
issues with
And what
John
do you think,
Ryder
David?
and
Listen.
with
And what do
Beterbiev.
you think? And what do you think David
Morel's
Morrell
not
gonna be
that good
doing?
of on the inside, but David was
Morell ain't
actually a
an
lot
inside
better on the
guy.
inside. You should know
David
that as
killed him on the
David
inside.
Benavidez fan,
Listen, man.
David was
David
better on
and
the
Callum
inside
Smith.
than Morel was.
David killed
David
him on the
and Callum
inside.
Smith fight two different ways, so you can't even compare the two.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Here's the
so
funny
you know
thing.
that now? How do you know that? I thought you weren't
Yeah,
watching
I
him.
been knew that, but see, being
What
a
the fuck?
just because you have
you
just
pushed
because
an
you have an
agenda.
elementary
Brim,
Yeah,
brain,
okay, okay.
I can't
Brim,
help that.
Brim. I'm sorry to bring you back
I
into this,
asked you the
but
last show, do you have your GED or did you get it in prison? Which one?
Brim, I'm ignoring that, mate. I'm ignoring that.
Which one?
Hey,
Brim,
Nuke,
you remember?
does
You
Shakur
remember
Apparently,
stop
I
the
don't need
talking?
it. If it
Because
comes
I'm
to you, I
falling
don't need
asleep.
it.
Because of you, I don't need it. No, you
I don't
need
need it if it comes to your dumb ass.
Brim,
Wife
that's
that
fucked up,
revolve around
Brim.
every
Brim,
Big
night, so
Brim,
you
that's
need
Brim,
you
fucked
need
up,
your
Brim,
Brim.
do you
GTN right there,
remember?
brother.
Brim,
You
Brim,
need
I
a
will
diploma.
bet
You
him
need something.
$100.
Brim, do you remember 2 lives ago when we had the debate over, Bivol thing, and the whole argument went over Ashley's head? Do you remember? You said Ashley's letting the whole argument go over his head. Do you remember that? Two lives ago.
I
When you
remember it.
said
No. Wait a minute. I remember. Brim said that Ashley should be banned from all
Ashley
boxing
shouldn't be
panels
listed.
when he said that Andre had better
Ashley,
footwork than Bivol.
yeah, and Ashley wasn't listening. Remember, Brim on purposely said Ashley wasn't listening. Here's the other point, though, and there was the point I'm going on. David Benavidez and David Morell both moved up from 168 to 175. That's why they hurt each other in that fight. Compared to the natural 175ers they fought, For David, it's only one in Gastiev so far, who he didn't hurt. We have to just be honest. He never hurt Gastiev in that fight. He outboxed him, no doubt. Credit to Benavidez. He outboxed him. He beat him convincingly, in my opinion. I had 10-2 on the card. And he backed Morell up in that fight and was hurting Morell. Remember, he knocked his gum shield out a couple of times. Morell hurt Benavidez back with a counter uppercut in round 4 and was getting some good counter shots. But when it has come to natural 175 fighters, I'm sorry, they have not shown the power. And I don't think Morell has enough power to hurt Callum Smith. Callum Smith has only been hurt by elite power fighters. Canelo Alvarez, I dare all the panel to tell me Canelo Alvarez doesn't have elite power. He does. And I think, and that's not even, with a bias thing, though. Canelo Alvarez has had elite power all his career. And to better be up, do we need to argue this guy has power? Come on.
No,
we do not.
When Callum Smith loses this fight, is he still elite?
I'll bet you $100
being that David Morell is nothing, like you say, So when Callum Smith loses this fight, what do that say about Callum?
Hold on. I'll bet you $100 on the fight.
Okay, you'll do that, but I'm asking. We'll get to that. I'm asking. Hear the question.
No, hold on. Ashley, do you accept?
Deal or no deal?
Hold on. I'll answer Ashley. Ashley, I will be shocked if Callum Smith loses this fight. If Callum Smith loses this fight, that tells me he's regressed and he's no longer elite. There you go.
Hold on, Ashley, do you accept the Gooch says, I smell a double rage quit by Ashley today. Ashley, do you accept the bet $100 with Edgar?
When the fight get around, we'll bet. Yeah, we could bet when the fight come around, of course.
Well, now. Everyone is a witness.
Now, and when everything happens.
Listen,
what's the difference of us? Going to happen, ain't it?
Yo, listen, y'all can't do this Eddie Hearn pressure tactic.
The man asked me a question. I don't need
Hearn
100 people to talk for the man. What's the difference of us locking in now and locking in once the fight get here? Well, what's the difference?
Well,
you're going to forget.
Let me put it like this.
He's going to try to back out.
He's going to act like he forgot.
They try to Eddie Hearn pressure you right now.
Can you just answer
the deal right now?
Guys, let me put it like this. You don't have to do the deal right now.
I accepted the deal. I told him, yes, we could bet. So, like I said, what's the difference of us saying, okay, that's a bet now, and saying that's a bet then? What's the difference?
Hold on. When the fight is announced then, because that's what it seems. It seems like the fight's going to be announced and Ashley just accepted. The bet's on.
Are you chunking the beer?
I want some money on that Bud and Canelo fight. That's what I want money on. That's what I want money on. I want money on the Bud and Canelo fight because that's the closest fight that I can get.
I bet you 500 on the Bud Canelo.
I told y'all before. It's gonna be a lot of sad faces.
I'll bet you 500 on Bud Canelo.
You said how much?
500.
Well, when you show me that in your Cash App account, then we
all right.
That's a duck.
How about that?
That's a
duck.
Send it to Nuke and let him hold it.
Yeah,
I'll send the money to
Nuke and let him hold it.
I got you.
Send it to Nuke and let him hold it.
You don't trust Nuke.
Listen, man.
He ain't talking about your bro.
Listen, man. Who's seen the movie Shotters? I'm pretty sure somebody's seen the movie Shotters, right? And if y'all did, it's sad. Y'all need to get into the culture. But anyway, there's a part of the movie. There's a part of the movie when the Dreads was robbing.
I'll send you the money tonight.
What's that got to do with this? Ashley, they ain't got shit to do with this.
I'm going to explain to you what it means. There's a part in the movie when they was robbing the Jamaican.
Listen, bro, stop trying to fucking fly to Dubai 15 hours every time you talk.
Oh, yeah, all that.
Take the what and left the what?
There's a part in the movie where the Dreads find the money. It's a big trunk of money. So the dude that they robbed it from, he said, take the weed. He told him, take the weed and leave the money.
So you're not taking the bet.
The weed and leave the what? You sound stupid.
Take the what and left the what? That's what he said, man. We seen Shotters.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Take the weed and leave the what? Is you stupid? You sound dumb.
I'm going to want set Supreme here. I have Dalton Smith beating Mateus.
No,
I ain't mad at that.
That's your opinion.
Hold on, real quick. Ashley, can you send me the 500 tonight?
Yeah, if he send you the 500, show me him sending you the 5, and then I'll send it. How about that?
Look, if you don't trust me, then go ahead and send the money to Clavo.
I don't trust you. First of all, we're not friends like that for me to even be sending y'all that type of money. So you sound
just send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. I got it.
Oh yeah, I know. After today, I know we ain't friends, bro. After how I did you, I know we're not
friends. The Mexican killer says,
like I said, have him send. So basically, what y'all telling me, y'all want me to send the money first. That's what y'all saying, right?
No,
bro, because you have a hard time remembering shit. So actually, yes,
that's
accurate.
What y'all saying, man? Yes or no?
You have a hard time remembering shit. So yes, I think it's best you do that. It's
Hey,
better
What
they
did I
don't do
forget,
that.
Clavo? Tell me what did
hey,
I
hit,
forget?
cause hey, hit,
Tell me
bro.
what did I forget?
I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that at all. I think
Smith's
Dalton
been
Smith
on a
is
hell
like
of a
that.
run, and I think he's the next big UK fighter, and I think he's
He
Hit,
going to stop
is.
Matthias.
hit. I mean,
You talking
But
about
I
Mr.
think
Don
it's a
Smith?
brawl.
Who has
I
Mr.
think it's a
Calculator, I
brawl. I
bet
think
you've
that
been rocking
one.
with this channel longer than me, and I bet you won't
damn,
send them
man, we getting
$500 for them to hold for you.
I've never. Here's been the deal. I've never really gone into the bets. The only bets that I won't
I'm
bet
not
money. I'll
saying you
be honest.
did.
I'll
I
bet
said,
in
being
one.
that you knew them longer than me, I bet you wouldn't give them
Hey,
$500 for them.
Brim got something to say, man.
Go on, Brim.
Wait, who's the couch potato?
Brim's asleep.
Listen, I just
He's
wanted
the
to give
only
my
one
viewpoint
always
on the
laying
fight.
on the
I've been
couch
trying
when
to
they
give my
come on
viewpoint
this
on the
Go
fight,
on,
but
motherfucking
go
we've
on,
show.
been so,
go on,
of
Brim.
course,
Hold on, shit. Hold
talking
on,
about
hold on.
everything
Hold
else
on. I want
but
to
the
hear your
fight.
view. Brim, go on. I want to hear your point on the Morell Smith
All
fight.
right, the only way
Yes, please.
Morel wins this fight, in my opinion, is if he's past it. If he's past it, Morel wins the fight. I believe the experience, the know-how, being comfortable at 175, showing that he actually has power at 175 is the reason why I pick him. Now, I don't pick him to win by knockout. That's a bold prediction. I'm not saying it's absurd, but it's very bold. But if he did go in this last fight, he won, but it was warish. So if there's some
It
attrition,
was.
there's going to be an avenue for Morel to win. I just don't think Morel's going to win because Morel is not consistent enough. I don't think his bag is deep enough. But at the end of the day, if that man is past it, he'll lose the fight. If he's not
That's
past
my
it,
whole
he
argument.
wins the fight versus
I
Morel.
agree with you. That's why I answered Ashley's question. Is Callum Smith still elite? If Callum Smith loses to Morell, he's no longer elite. That's the
But
simple answer to
but
it.
that would make
Correct.
Morel elite, though. That would
Correct.
make Morel elite if he beats Callum Smith. We'd have to give
It
Correct.
would
we'd have to
level
give him that.
This
Morell
is
up.
a fight
It
to
would
determine
level
who's still
Morell up.
elite.
Hold up,
Would that
Stillman.
make
Hold on. I'm
Morel
glad you
elite?
said,
Would that make
Stillman, I'm glad
Morel
you said that.
elite if he
I'm
beats
Yes,
Callum?
glad you said that.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
that makes Morel
Good.
elite if he beat Callum Smith, what do that say about Benavidez that he beat up fucking David
How the
Morel? What
fuck
do
you
that
gotta
say?
bring up
Nothing.
Benavidez?
Nothing.
I'm asking a
I had a
question. It's no
feeling
I
that
no
was
think
no
coming,
no.
bro.
Benavidez.
This is a
man.
still
Come
mill
on.
question. I
Come
Oh my
said
god.
on.
Oh my
if
god.
Callum Smith is elite if he beat not Callum Smith, if Morel is elite when he beat Callum Smith, what do that make David Benavidez and
You,
he
you
beat the
would love
fuck
Well,
out
it
that,
of
This is
David
doesn't
wouldn't
a
you?
make
good
Morel?
question.
Benavidez
It's
you
gonna
would
make
It
love
him
makes
that,
him
but
mid.
elite
yo,
yet.
It
Brim,
makes him mid
Brim and
still. It
It
makes him
makes him
mid.
mad that he beat an
It makes
elite fighter.
it makes him
That's what
mid
you're saying.
still. It makes him
Yeah,
It
mid,
makes
dog. It
him
makes
mad
But
that
the
him
he
thing
Morell
beat
is,
makes
a
him a good
Morel
the
elite
fighter.
thing is,
fighter.
Morel
That's
would
what
be
you're saying.
beating a true 175 now.
Look,
So
look, bro.
And
Look,
Benavidez
Thank
if
beat
you.
a true
if
175 in a fashion that makes us
if
that
if,
moves the
if
needle.
Morel beats Callum, bro, that's a better scalp than anybody on David Benavidez' resume.
Yes.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
let me just say
Yes.
this. What did we say last night over Anthony Yard versus David Benavidez? I said, and this was what caused the argument, that Benavidez needs to stop Yard because that's a natural 175. And yes, Yard's never been a world champion, but he's fought elite level talent. He's fought better BF. He's fought Kovalev. Okay.
I
Now,
don't think an email fighter is. I don't think an email fighter
Actually,
would
let me
be a
finish.
Hold
better
up,
Actually, let me
hold up,
finish.
hold up.
Go ahead.
Go
Black and
ahead.
Brown said Smith was never elite.
That's bullshit.
He said he was
Never.
I
I
never
agree.
disagree
elite.
with that.
I
Thank you.
agree.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Mm,
Hold
Thank
up.
you.
Whoa, Smith.
mm.
Oh, I thought he said Morel. Yeah, he bugging.
Yeah,
He burnt up.
No,
I don't
no,
You
know what
lost
he's
me on
Smith
saying.
that,
is
Is
Black.
bugging up.
He said
You
Smith
lost me
was
on that,
never
Black.
I don't.
elite.
But time
I'm
out, time
still
out.
trying
I
to
don't know
figure
what
out
he's
how is
talking
the
about with
email
Smith.
champion Callum Smith would be a better win on David Morel
Wait, is
resume than
David an
anybody
email
that
champion?
David Benavidez for.
Wait a minute.
Hold
Because
on,
Callum's
is
David
David an
Benavidez,
email
Callum's the
champion?
email
He's an
champion.
he
email
fought
champion.
champions.
I
He fought
call him
real
an email
champions. He
champion.
didn't fight
Callum
email
is not an
champions.
email champion.
Callum is not an email champion. Come the fuck on.
The motherfucker got a cheap ass belt. What the fuck is you talking about,
He
man?
belt
won it in the
Buatsi,
Super Six,
The
and
fuck is
he
you
won
He
talking
beat
about?
George Groves in the
the
He
Super
got a
Super
cheap
Series.
Series.
ass
Come the
motherfucking belt.
fuck on,
Stop the
Ashy.
bullshit, man.
Ashy,
Bro, this
come
is
the
when you
fuck
know he
on.
don't know what the fuck he's
You
talking
don't know
about, bro.
what
He's
he's
shown it
talking
Okay,
time and
about.
time
so
again.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold
Cal
up.
was never an
No,
email
no,
champion.
hold up. No.
So
No, that's cap. That's cap.
so
There's no
that
holding
bullshit
up.
belt. So why he won't
There's no
fight for the W?
bullshit
So
belt.
why he's sitting on that bullshit ass belt waiting on the
Can you
Bivol
just
fight to
give
get?
us a breakdown to
That
why you
is
think Morell is gonna beat the shit out of Callum
That is
Smith?
cap.
It
Already
can't.
did that
Bro, we've been
already.
waiting for an hour for that shit.
Already did that already.
Yeah.
Look, see that, and you
It
talk
makes
about me
Benavidez a
forgetting
pussy
shit.
for not
You
fighting
talk
Smith.
about me forgetting shit. I already did that already. What is you
That was
talking about?
both. Nuke, that was
You
Bro,
gave a
that shit.
breakdown.
Nuke,
I,
you
I
No,
heard
heard that.
how
I
we
heard
felt
that shit,
last
bro.
time.
Did
We
that
said
shit
Nuke.
that
sound
was
like
Oh no,
anything? He
Nuke asked
explained
me that
anything?
already. Sorry.
Nah,
Wrong answer.
you didn't explain anything, bro. Nothing. Nobody got anything. What'd y'all get out of that? The panel. Did y'all get anything
Nothing.
from that?
Listen,
No,
man,
no,
I'm
Look
not
at
here. I'm not here to please you
all I
or
heard,
the panel.
was that Charlie Brown shit. Wah wah
Last
wah
time I
wah
heard,
wah
man, this
wah
is
wah wah
the
wah wah
last
wah wah
time.
wah wah
The
wah
last time
wah
I remember.
wah.
The last time I remember, the name of the show was called IBFP. It wasn't called Clavo or Preem. So I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
I didn't
dumbass,
know
I got a
I didn't
segment
know
on
I
this
had
show.
to
I
prove
got a
anything.
segment on this show, bruh.
You know,
The fuck you
I didn't know.
mean?
Listen, man, steak ain't
Yo,
good enough.
no, hit kid,
That
You
hit
got to
kid.
be the
that ain't
head
got shit
nigga
to
to
do
Go,
with
jump
what the
in.
Go
fuck
You
we
ahead.
gotta
talking
you
about
gotta
right
Go
be
now,
ahead,
bro.
Cal.
You reaching, bro.
I
You
gotta
hurting,
leave in
bro. I
like
get it.
10
what
minutes.
and
I
I'm
gotta
still
leave in
not
like
his
10 minutes,
zone of
man.
Bro, we
Smith
not
zone
getting
down?
anywhere to leave now.
Hold on, Ashley, Solidus. Ashley, Mills got to leave in 10 minutes. Can somebody please give this man the breakdown he's requiring?
Please, pretty please.
I
I
know
mean,
Solidus
hold
can. He
on, what
might
kind
not
of
have the
Pretty
breakdown?
boxing
please.
knowledge.
I mean, what
Bro,
kind
he's
of breakdown
pretending that he gave
you
it to
want?
us
You
already.
want the
He
kind
did
of
not.
breakdown like we gonna say he's
Hold on,
gonna
Solidus.
round
Hold on,
one and two,
Solidus is.
Give
round two,
person.
Hold on one
three.
second, Ashley. Solidus is real quiet, so that means he's going to write a pissed off comment after the live. So, if you guys want to go ahead and
Oh
get a
yeah,
breakdown, now's the time to do it,
oh yeah.
Solidus.
I'm just asking, man. I'm just saying, man. I don't. Ain't nobody in here Nostradamus or nothing like that, my
The
dude. We
only
just
break.
saying give a proper an analysis to the best of your abilities, man. That's all I'm asking. That's all
The
I'm
only
asking.
breakdown is
I'll break it down again. I believe from round 1 through 6 is going to be kind of a chess match. Like I said, I can't give you prediction of who going to get hit with uppercuts or this how many combinations. I can't tell you all that. Only thing I can tell you is going to be a little iffy, little close fight up to around that 6th, 7th round. Then that's when David Morell going to pull away with straight volume. He's going to be
He's gonna
putting a
win by
lot of pressure on
decision
Callum
or
Smith
stoppage.
because he
But
ain't going to
that's
be able to
not his
fight. He's
game.
not going to be able
That
to fight
That's not
6'3"
his
Callum
game.
Smith from the outside. So he's going to have to put pressure on him. He's
that's
not
not
going to
his
be able to
game
fight him from the
though.
outside like he
Morell's
did
game.
that short
volume
wrestler.
puncher now.
He's not going to be able to do it.
Okay. Let me body bag this. David Morell tried to fight an inside fight against David Benavidez. Benavidez absolutely.
Callum Smith don't fight
Let
like
me go.
David
Let me
Benavidez
go.
either.
Let me go. I didn't interrupt you. Benavidez absolutely washed him on the inside game. It is not Morell's game.
Facts.
Morell is a power puncher from outside range, and he likes to loop his shots going in.
Mm-hmm.
Callum Smith throws straight shots. Callum Smith was in a phone booth war with Joshua Buatsi his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
The only way Callum Smith loses this fight, in my opinion, is if he is, you know,
But
battle.
you didn't find Callum Smith to be a little like almost losing it a little, not losing the fight, but kind of like losing stamina when he was with Buatsi in that phone booth.
Yeah, no, but that's
I almost think I'm be honest, I thought he wasn't gonna pull it off because it looked like he was getting tired.
Yeah, he was getting tired. He was.
Supreme. But that's a fight from round 1 when they were right that. And remember, he got hurt badly in round 1 and then responded straight away the next round.
Right.
Smith has heart. Smith has heart. He has heart beyond belief. Okay, he's only lost the best.
Facts.
Here's the other response as well. That fight, in my opinion, we're talking about Callum Smith getting tired. David Morell's still the one who it seems to be acclimated to the weight. Look how he got tired in the Benavidez fight. He was getting tired, even though you could say he pulled it out against Kayev. I thought he lost that fight. I did not like the scorecard whatsoever.
He was tired because of the pressure. What is you talking about?
But he was getting pressured all fight off Kayev. That will be immense pressure off an even bigger puncher, and in my opinion, a more knowledgeable fighter than Kayev in Callum Smith. This is why I have Callum Smith, and I'm actually giving boxing details here. Okay, I'm not going with facts and with feelings. I'm giving boxing facts. Morell is going to fight a fight which he ain't fully, comfortable with, as Ashley is saying, trying to go on the inside. And we have seen, and one of Callum Smith's best punches is the uppercut. That's how he gave the guy the seizure at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He lands that clean on David Morell, and we saw David Morell go down to Kameyev. He lands that clean. Good night, David Morell. That's why I actually fancy.
I got a question.
I feel like
Go, Mills.
I feel like this, man. I think the uppercut definitely is one of his best punches, but his catch and shoot counter left hook, I think that shit is devious as a motherfucker, and he's going to be available for that left hand for that left hook because he's a southpaw. You dig the conventional versus the unconventional fighter. The left hook, the lead hand is always going to be the easiest shot to land. And David Morell is not this, defensive magician, bro. He's gonna get clipped. We just watched Katayev clip this dude for an entire first half of the fight, and he was not even seasoned. And you think but Callum Smith ain't gonna be able to land that same shot with more
I don't think,
devastating
like I
effect?
said,
And it's
first of all,
hold on. With it being a lot more sophisticated, Katayev he's not seasoned, dog. David Morell is his biggest fight. That's saying a whole hell of a lot Callum Smith is seasoned, bro. And the minute he hits that man with that left hook or that straight that sent David Morell careening halfway across the ring is gonna be problems. I'm telling you, doggy.
And you said it right, man. Katia he's not, and that's why he stayed juiced to the gills, because he's not on that level like that. So the point is that fight really, if you want to be honest, that fight should have never really happened. But being that David Morell just went ahead like a dummy and took the fight, that's what the fuck happened. He had to take that knockdown.
Well,
so
then here's
the point I'm trying to make is this, man. I'm not gonna blame it on he got old overnight. If he lose this motherfucking fight to David Morell, nah, just the better man fucking won. That's just what it is. Just because your record is 12 wins or 11 wins, just because you got a low record don't mean you're not a good fighter. And I don't never believe Callum Smith was an elite fighter. So I believe that being that he's not elite, and I don't think that David Morell is elite, I believe David Morell could beat him.
Here's the other counterpoint, though. We were just talking about Smith's wear and tear, off the Blatzy fight. What kind of shape is Morell coming into this fight off a sooner fight against Kamiev, where he got rocked and hurt multiple times in that fight?
Hey, I got a question.
Point.
Wait a minute. Is David Benavidez elite?
No.
Yes, he is elite.
I said it.
You know why he elite? I'm gonna tell you why he elite. Because if he wasn't elite, all these fighters that's great champions that had chances to go ahead and get him the fuck up out of here and show everybody that he is not what everybody is trying to make him to be.
Everybody's scared of David. Hey, everybody's scared of David Benavidez. Nobody really wants to fight him. He is an elite fighter.
Nurk. If David
I don't see how that's elite.
If he was a fighter that all y'all say he is,
hey, no, David Benavidez actually is one of the best fighters because people are scared to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's scared to fight him. Canelo be ducking him. You got a lot of people ducking him. It's crazy, bro. Benavidez is one of the most scared men in sports.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. 1 second. We're gonna clock up out of here, man. We'll continue this debate tomorrow, man. Final thing, hit and we're out.
If David Benavidez is elite, he should have no problem stopping an Anthony Yard that is clearly battle worn.
That's not gonna happen.
The same thing which actually fucking criticized me on the last night, 2
Bivol was elite.
Put that body bag up, man.
Bivol was elite.
Salute.